getting ready to do for the draft, for the draft. Like a lot of people didn't understand the JT Talamalu pick. After a while, I started to understand it because when I didn't agree with picking a cornerback that early, I thought it should have been a linebacker we picked. But when I read that Lou he only played two linebackers, I was like, oh, okay, because I thought that third pick should at least been a linebacker, right? And I found that
Right.
he only played two linebackers. I'm like, okay, well, it makes sense for him taking Bro from Wisconsin in the seventh round because we already got our linebackers. See, Lou, he run with the middle linebacker and the wheel linebacker. So that's gonna be Carly's and the boy Ziggy. So that makes sense. Like the young boy might not even get in, and then he do this. What's up with it, folk? Yes,
Leroy, what's
sir.
good?
Yes, sir. And he
There he is.
he run high
What up,
he run
boy?
the dime package. So some depending on what he's looking at, he'll put four cornerbacks out there, or he'll do three safeties.
And that's what I like about the Waller pick because if he makes the team, right, he's played. He's a shifty. He plays both. So if he wants to bring a third linebacker down, and he's a hard hitter, the dude can tackle. He's good at ball hawking. He's good at coverage. He could
Hmm
play that third linebacker spot if they
Talking
need
about that
a third line.
the
The
safety.
Wally.
Talking about
The
boy out
Wally.
Yeah,
of
Waller if he makes the team.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't
He
even.
got
I
that.
didn't.
He got that 90 PFF grade.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Hey, bro,
Well,
I think my opinion on it, my opinion on him is because of the fact that I felt like we had other needs that we could have, you know what I mean, picked at
yeah,
that, you know what I mean, at
yep.
that pick, we could have got at that pick. But at the end of the day, they know what they doing. They get paid for that. I don't. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna be a
Yep.
fan and support my team. But in my opinion, my opinion as an unprofessional, you know what I mean, person, I feel like we could have went defensive end, you know, another defensive end. You know, it was a couple of good defensive ends still sitting there when we got him. I think
okay.
he could have fell a little bit later and we could have still grabbed him.
My thing is this: we after we so we picking what we what was it? We picked what 14, 45, and what?
80.
Okay. So before we get ready to pick, Will Johnson, the cornerback from Michigan, was still on the board.
Mm.
He was still sitting there.
I'm
And
still mad we ain't take Johnson.
yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of feel some type of way, but like I said, when I seen the J, I'm like, oh, you know what? Because I don't think I was watching it. I caught it like late. I was on my way home or something like that. Because I called off for Thursday for the first one on the draft. I was at work coming home, and I seen the pick. Like, oh, we got our boy. And it was saying I was like, okay, well, is Will Johnson still? And he was still on the board. And the Browns, no, it wasn't. It's not the Browns. The
It was
Cardinals ended up getting him.
Cardinals, yep.
Cardinals ended up getting him. And I was just like, and at first I was like, kind of like, I had mixed emotions about the pick, and I was just like, damn. And I'm looking at Lou's scheme. I'm like, you know what? That was a scheme pick. That was a scheme pick. That's all that was. That was a scheme pick, and it's a great. I ain't gonna lie, it's a great pick. He was as a Michigan fan, was a fan of the Big Ten. He gave opposing offensive lines fits. No, he did
Right.
it.
You
He
mean
did
wide
it.
receivers?
No, I'm talking about the boy JT Talamalu. He gave opposing offensive
I thought you
linemen.
was talking. I
Yeah.
thought you were still
Yep.
talking about Johnson. My bad.
No,
Yeah,
no.
he
That
had 6 sacks and what 4 games, 4 playoff games,
In the
six and a half
playoffs,
sacks.
yeah.
yeah.
That one
You know
year.
what I'm saying? You saying big? Well, I think he was like all Big Ten 3 years in a row, some stuff like that. He crazy. He go crazy. And I think
I
like
was in there.
huh?
My bad. Go ahead.
I think he gonna come in day one and make an impact. I believe that.
That's what
Yeah,
they've
I
been
was saying.
saying.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. I was juiced about Tyler Warren because I figured that was probably gonna be the pick. My bad. I got my TV loud as hell the game on.
Y'all good.
Yeah.
It was a different pick because nobody. I mean, if you don't watch football, of course you won't know him. But he
Right.
probably not in everybody. He's not in my conference, so I wouldn't probably know him. But I watched the playoff games, and he was a game changer on defense. He was. I mean, Quinn Ewers was on the ground. Will Howard was on the ground.
Man.
I mean,
Yeah. No.
Riley Leonard was on the ground. I'm sorry. Uh, every time he tried to get on defense, he got to the quarterback every time he was on that field.
He's getting
He
home a
built
lot, man.
he built just like Tyquan Lewis, who played on the same team.
Yep.
And I like it. I mean, he kind of built like Quiddy too, but he's a big. I want to say pause. He do have
Yeah,
long arms. The guy got
yeah.
long ass arms that he can push.
Just like Latu. Latu got long
Yes,
arms too.
Yeah,
and
see,
that's
man,
what.
I initially it was like I love the Tyler Warren pick. I'm like, boom,
Yeah,
we got a starter. We upgraded that tight end. We get to the second round. I'm thinking of like I'm thinking Ballard gonna finally get out of his way. You feel me? Like he been changing all off season, done went after free agents, done did things differently, everything that we've wanted as fans for years, bruh. And Mike Green was sitting on the board. And
Oh
I'm
my
just like,
God.
bro,
Oh
there's
man, yeah.
no way
Yep.
we pass on Mike Green, bro. So
Hey,
he
bro.
made
Your
he he
boy,
made the
man.
he
Why'd you
made the
bring that
pick.
name back up,
Exactly, bro.
bro?
Come
My
on,
bad.
Now
I'm
you
just
see.
bro.
look.
Now you
I'm
see
Come
just
why I
saying
on,
how
said
it
what
bro.
was.
I
I'm just
said.
saying. Look. I'm gonna tell y'all. I gonna tell y'all. I got past the Daniel Jones thing of it. Like anytime
Yeah.
that I get pissed off. It's just emotions as a fan. But me,
yeah.
He about
I
to fuck up my
definitely.
evening, dog.
I don't want to say I hold myself as like higher IQ and everything like that, but I really take a
Yo,
look at football players in depth and
yo,
kind of take
yo.
reasoning into it. So
Now you see
Oh,
why. Now
he
you see
had
why
to.
I'm so mad. Now you see why I'm so mad. Why we took
bro,
Wiley when we had that mother. Bro, we
Yo,
had
yo.
Mike Green,
Listen,
bro.
listen, listen, listen,
hold
dog.
on, hold on, hold on.
Listen.
Let me finish though. Let me finish though.
I'm
Let me
sorry,
finish
bro.
though.
I'm sorry, bro. You
It's
got.
all
I'm
good. It's
sorry.
all good. But nah, so once we passed on him, bro, I'm like, bro, this is immediately what we need. We got a proven pass rusher because we know how Ballard do a pass rusher, bro. We haven't gotten one yet, and it takes them at least 3-4 years to finally develop into something. So I'm like,
Right.
bro, just get it proven. Just get it proven. That's why I was so happy with Tyler Warren. Just get something that we ain't gotta like. We know Ballard gonna hit linemen. He gonna hit linebackers. He gonna hit running backs. These other positions, let's just get them proven. So boom, we pass on them. I'm flipping, bro. Oh my god, Mike Green was
Yeah,
on the
you did
board, bro.
spaz out. You spaz out for real.
So yeah,
Yeah.
bro, I was just because I was mad because like, bro, just like y'all just said, he like the Tyquan Lewis type. I really hope he proved me wrong. I'm not like I wasn't mad about the pick. I just felt like we could have probably got him in the third. Like I really felt like he would have got there, but that's just me
Nah,
thinking that he would have
JT,
got there.
JT, JT would have been gone.
Like
He'd been
I
He
gone
would have
by
mean,
been
third
gone.
round.
He would have been gone.
I
But
don't know. I just
here's the
wanted
thing.
Green or I wanted as a
I
right
feel like Wally could have
third
failed, man. I
maybe.
feel like Wally could have failed, bro. I feel like we could have wait. Wally would have failed to the fourth, bro. I
I
swear,
think I
bro.
saw something where he had a projected like sixth round
Yes,
grade.
199.
bro. That's what.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so mad, bro. Now you see why I'm so mad about it, bro. You see why I'm so mad about it, bro.
And look,
Now
here's the
it was
thing.
other rumors that came up though that said he would have went in the fourth. So
But look,
like
here,
I'm not mad at
Yeah.
Ballard for having
Right.
conviction on his guy. If he really got a guy he like, they scouts go to every game, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna sit here and
here,
like I
here,
knew who
oh,
he was, so I'm not. I really like the kid. I think he
here,
could really play.
here,
Like so,
here,
like they got a different eye of it than us. So it's like I wasn't totally mad. If you got conviction on a guy, be in on him, bro. You
yeah,
take him.
be
You
in on
have
it. Go all the
confidence.
way in on it.
Right.
I'm cool
Yep.
with that if you're gonna have conviction on it. So I wasn't mad at it. The
My
only
bad,
pick
y'all.
that sent me off
It's
was
all
the
good.
JT number 2 round pick, and then just seeing how he
Okay,
worked. I'm really
I,
hoping
I,
he can be
I'll say,
what Dale
I'll say this.
was
I'll
last
say
year
this.
for us.
I'll say
That's what I'm
this.
hoping.
When you think about what the Ravens did, how they went and got the boy Malachi Stark, double back, and we let these motherfuckers get the boy Green. That would, yeah, right, bro. My bad, bro. Yeah, dog. That shit is frustrating, dog. Like,
Dude, the thing is,
We
the thing
cut
is,
Bro,
nerves
I'm
way
right?
ready to
down the
cry,
way.
bro. I'm ready to fucking cry, bro. You don't understand, bro.
Nah,
Like
nah,
I'm
nah,
about ready
nah.
to
Don't even
cry,
do it. Look,
bro.
look. Like
No, the thing is though,
I know it.
shit
Man,
fucked
bro.
up,
dude,
man.
I
Cause
know
it's
it
so
cut deep.
frustrating, bro. It's so frustrating, bro. Like, damn, bro. Like, nigga,
no,
you
but
Yeah,
the
got
see,
thing
I,
is,
Legends
I
right
know
dude,
it.
there
I
in
know it
front of
Start.
cut.
you, bro.
I know it cut deep going back, but we really
What the
did. We
fuck?
really did have a good draft, though. We really did. It's
We
just
did.
I'm,
we was going
But we
backwards
could
too
have
Bro,
had a
that
soon.
better
got me
one. We'd
over
have
here
got
in
Green.
tears, boy. Listen, boy.
yeah,
Bro, we can't
dude.
say
The
Mike
thing
Green
is
no
like,
more. Bro. Then you said Malachi Starks, and then you said How, bro? How?
Like how the fuck the league let this shit happen, bro? I'm like, y'all did what? My
After
bro was like,
last
yo,
year,
we got Green. I'm
You
like,
let the Eagles get too
oh.
good. You let the Eagles get two cornerbacks last year, and then you let the
Hey,
Ravens.
you know that shit on what's this shit Breaking Bad when he was like, he can't keep getting away with this. That's exactly how the fuck I felt about how he was like,
Bro.
fuck.
what you got to say,
uh,
Like,
Josh? What
I
you
was
got to
gonna
say,
say,
Josh?
Sorry, Josh.
freaking Starks and Hamilton in Baltimore is gonna be fucking insane.
same, bro.
See,
No,
y'all,
Marlon
y'all,
Humphrey,
y'all.
Starks, Hamilton, and they got
Damn.
What the fuck is it? I forgot his name. They got a no fly zone over there. Huh?
Marlon Humphrey.
See,
Oh
y'all,
man.
Who?
y'all mad at the Ravens, but not
Yeah,
mad at
and
the
Nate
Eagles.
Wiggins.
The Eagles
They
for
got Nate
getting two good
Wiggins, dog.
linebackers.
Nah, they said Eagles too.
Yeah,
Hey,
Eagles. Yeah,
I
I said
put money
Eagles
on
from
them on the
last
Colts
year,
getting a linebacker.
and now
I'm
they
pissed
just
at
got
that.
two good shit this year.
You-
You
you-
said you
you-
picked the Colts to get a linebacker.
I put money on it.
ooh,
Oh
I bet you
oh,
damn!
did. I bet you
oh,
I
did.
didn't win.
Because
I
because
didn't
that
Oh,
would
win.
be
sorry, brother.
because
it
that would have
didn't
been a
count. It didn't
logical
count that
that
we
would have been a
converted
logical thing.
it
Mullen.
should have counted. It
Yeah.
should have counted. It should have
It didn't
counted.
count.
No, it was the first round pick.
Oh,
Oh
ooh, yeah.
damn!
You
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
wanted
yeah.
know
Why
you
you
why.
wanted
do
you wanted
that?
Campbell. You wanted Campbell, didn't it?
Yeah,
See,
Yeah.
I was
if you
fucking
would
with
have,
Jahad Campbell too. 'Cause
I
I
just
thought we
wanted.
needed to
I mean, I know
go ahead.
we need a tight end, but I'm a defense first type guy, so
Yeah,
I
I
didn't.
yeah.
wanted
I didn't
defense
want to
for
be
this the
sure.
first
biased.
time
I didn't
I'm.
want to
This
be
the
biased
first
and
time
say
I'm beating
Campbell.
you. But if you would have asked
Oh,
me, I
because he
could have
played for
told you we
Bama.
wasn't going.
Uh,
Yeah.
We wasn't
Yeah.
doing
Yeah. Yeah.
linebackers.
Yeah. Yep.
I
Yep.
didn't want to because if I say Campbell the whole time, you guys gonna be like, man, you just a Bama fan. You just
yeah,
homer.
they'd have definitely hit you with that. Like,
So
oh yeah,
I've been saying
Oh
Tyler
yeah,
No. Yeah.
one every single day. I
they
said
would
Tyler
have
one,
drugged
Tyler
you,
one.
boy.
Nah, we gotta
They
keep
would
it
have
close.
drugged
We
you,
can't
boy.
go into Josh Bama, man. We can't
They
go to Josh
Right.
they
Right.
Bama.
yeah. Yep.
No,
I mean,
I just want defense first. That's all
But nah,
I am about.
But it's
nah, I
I
ain't
I
gonna lie to
told
y'all.
understand it,
y'all.
bro.
But after that second pick though, I came down
What's up, sir?
and boom, I thought
What's
I
up, sir?
liked Wally.
What's up, sir?
And then who was it? Fourth round pick Jordan Travis. I thought Travis was a beast already. Knew Wally
Jalen,
was gonna
yeah,
be
Jalen
beast.
Yeah,
Dude's a
Uh,
freaking monster. He's
yeah,
six
yeah.
eight, what,
Do y'all
yes.
330?
remember? Do y'all
And
remember
then
Zach
fifth round,
Brunner, a
who?
Zach, you
boner?
talking about Zach Banner? Zach Banner
Zach
from
Yeah,
Banner?
Zach
SC?
Banner.
Oh
Oh
he
no,
man,
he was trash. No,
no. I'm saying
I remember the
he was
name
he was
though.
no, but look, he was
no.
dope at SC though.
I was
At
saying how
SC, he
big it
did his
was.
shit.
nah,
No,
nah,
no,
Yeah.
no.
nah,
I'm not
nah, nah,
comparing.
nah.
I'm not comparing
No.
him. I was just saying
I'm
Zach Banner was like 6'7", and I thought
Nah,
That's
he
what
Yeah,
I'm
was, he
but
saying.
was
it's
He's
he was
comparing
different
the
though.
height
ass.
But
and
this different
yeah.
though. The athleticism is
Yes,
is is insanely different.
yeah, yeah.
Like
The
Travis
way he
can
get off the
move.
block, that shit is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like obviously being
Bro,
that tall, he still got to work past staying low, keeping that pad
well, no,
level down.
the
But
thing is, I watched
Banner
film
was
on him.
terrible.
The dude's lateral movement, like if he were to pull for some odd reason,
Mm-hmm.
outstanding. It's so
yeah.
fast and so
For his
quick.
Yeah,
size, like, bro, you're not supposed to be that. You're not supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
that
yeah.
size to be
He
able to
not.
move like
Well,
that.
he a hooper.
Nah,
Right.
Hooper. He a hooper.
yeah,
Yep.
Yep.
he
That
but
So
lateral
yeah,
movement. That lateral
here's
movement,
the
bro. Every
reason
yeah.
why
time.
I didn't want Mike Green. He
All
was the
right.
oh
reason
for
why.
Don't say about the allegations.
No, I'm
No.
the
just
rape
saw what he.
allegations. Oh man,
No. I'm just saying how he, well, shit, he raped him on the field when he
yeah,
moved
yeah,
his ass
yeah,
on that video.
yeah, 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 yeah.
He's the
Nah, I
reason
was
why.
gonna
Uh,
say, bro. I was
Hey,
gonna say, bro. Like
hey,
I
Nah,
get Ballard. I get Ballard on the whole
hey.
character.
You was that close, boy. Hey.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah, boy.
I get
You
Ballard on
better
the
watch,
whole.
motherfucker.
I get Ballard on the whole character thing of it all. But bro, we need a couple head cases, bro. I ain't gonna lie
I've
to
been
you,
saying
Yeah,
it for
dog.
years.
my
Bro,
whole thing
we
is
have
like,
no dogs, bro. We need somebody that just wants to hurt people, even though you know what I mean. Even though they
Man,
don't, but you know they can't. But you want somebody with that mentality. Like every time somebody get, I want to kill them. Every time he touch that ball, you
right.
know what I mean.
You
We
want
Yep.
Ray
big
don't
Q
got
Lewis?
that.
shit,
You want
We
a Ray
don't
big
got
Lewis?
Q
that.
shit.
The last person we had like that was Bob Sanders. We ain't got that no more.
Yep.
I'm telling you,
You
man.
ain't
You need a
lying.
couple of those. You need one of those dudes who's a speculated murderer, and then all of a sudden he a great football player.
My whole thing,
Just as just
too about the
just as long as he
about
don't
the
go to Hernandez route, we'd be all right.
that's the Raz shit. Like my whole thing is
Chill
like, okay,
out,
cool.
what?
He got the Raz shit. Can he play football? I don't care if he's a
Right.
nutcase.
Right.
I want him to be a fucking maniac on the damn field. I don't care what he does. And
Um,
maybe he got into a little allocation. He at the club or some young boy shit. On game day, I don't want it to be no doubts on my mind that this motherfucker about to see him blow somebody's head, knock a motherfucking head smooth off his shoulders.
For real.
Blow,
and
blow
I
him up.
lied earlier. I forgot about Shaq Leonard. I forgot about Shaq
I was
Leonard.
gonna
Yeah,
bring
I
that up. I'm
lied.
like,
I'm sorry. I'm
he's
sorry.
probably the next closest to
But but
after Bob
he
for
didn't
sure.
play long. He didn't play. He didn't stay long enough and like stay here long enough to be able to win
Yeah.
something big like Bob Sanders did. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
Bob Sanders. People don't want to admit it, but Bob Sanders, bro, was the heart and soul of that fucking defense, bro. And
yeah,
really, if we want to be honest, he was the real MVP of that fucking Super Bowl.
He
yeah.
If
won
we
a
being
he
honest,
won a defensive MVP that year.
Yeah,
he,
yeah,
he should have won
Mm-hmm.
more than that. He should have
He
yeah,
won
got the
MVP.
hardware.
He
He
should have
got the
won
yeah.
hardware. Put
MVP.
some respect on his name.
It's only like three people It's only like what?
defensive backs.
Yeah.
He
So I
should
mean, he
he should
did
have
his
won
shit.
MVP.
So
And
it's
he should have won
Ed
NFL
Reed,
MVP, bro. He
Ed
deserved
Reed,
it.
prime time, um, Bob Sanders, and Brody
Pomalo.
that Brody that played with us. That was with the Patriots. I mean,
Gary
Oh, you
Frank
talking about
Brackett.
Reich.
Stephon
Not Gary
Gilmore?
Brackett.
Yeah,
Stephon
Gilmore,
Gilmore.
Stephon.
I
Gilly.
say
Them the
yeah.
Yeah.
only ones who had the defensive MVP as DBs.
Man,
But and like I
Yeah.
said, Bob
That's
Sanders
not.
should have won NFL
Wait, wait,
MVP
wait, wait.
because he was the MVP for the team, bro.
Oh,
Like
and
he the
Troy
one carry.
Polamalu,
Yeah,
my
bro.
bad.
I was gonna say Troy did
Oh,
Palomalu win one.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
pretty
what I
sure
said.
he
Troy
did. I
like
think
Okay.
his was. I
Pomalo.
think his was
yep.
08. Was after the year, Bob.
Hey, he was a
And
menace too. See, he was a menace
oh,
too. He was a menace too.
that
We
dude
Yeah.
just
in
happened to
timing
be
a
the
snap
only
is
team.
nuts.
We just happened to be the only team
Who?
that didn't keep ours healthy, dog.
Yeah.
Palomalu timing the snaps.
I mean,
health is a
if you
problem
looking
for the
at Bob,
Colts.
if you looking at Bob Sanders, he was undersized for playing that position.
But he
He
was a
was
bully,
Oh
undersized.
yeah,
bro.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, like five
He's like
ten, two
5'8".
Yeah.
hundred and
Yeah. Yeah.
fifteen.
He was small.
Hey, I'll be back. Give me a sec.
Pause.
All right, but
But yeah, man,
That boy
fifth
was a
round
human
pick.
missile.
We got that boy Giddens. I've been saying it for
Oh,
the
I fuck
last
with Giddens.
2 years,
Yes.
bruh.
I
Give me
fuck with
speed
dog.
and give me hands at running back, bro. We needed it, bro.
Tripping.
I'm happy we finally got him. Got a young player there, and he
Hey,
got the speed. He don't always show it on his. For some reason, in his game, he don't
huh?
always really show the
Hold on,
burst,
hold on.
but he definitely got it. So I'm glad we finally got a
Yeah,
guy that
yeah.
can
Bob
really
Sanders a
take the
hitter.
top off behind JT.
You gotta mute
Yeah.
flirt. You gotta
Oh,
mute,
my
man.
bad. Hold on. I'm muted.
not yet.
Where am I?
Nah, you still
Hold on.
you,
No,
I
we
think
can
I
still
think I
hear
can
I'm,
do
you.
it.
your
I'm
mic
bad.
should pop up.
My bad.
It's
My bad.
Bottom
I
left,
see it.
bottom left,
No, I
bottom
see it.
left.
you good.
I'm
He
good.
good.
I
He
see
good.
it. I just had
But
got
yeah,
into hey, on the dead homies, I'm fucking with DJ Giddens.
yeah.
On the dead homies.
Now DJ, like, bro, listen, bro. Bro, let me tell you something, bro. People was mad about it a little bit at first, and then I waited for a second before I got to my criticism,
Was
right?
mad about
And I seen the
Giddens?
stats. I started looking at shit. Bro, people was mad about that shit
What?
because they wanted somebody else to
Who?
start. You know, people wanted somebody else, bro. They wanted more defensive players. You know how I go. But
Yo.
Every
when
single
I
time.
see, bro, you can't, bro. Listen, bro. You see the people we be in space with, right? Come on.
I stopped getting in
listen,
them. I stopped
listen.
getting in them.
Listen, bro. That man averaged 6 point. I forgot, like what, 6.2 per carry.
Yeah.
And after contact, it's 4.2 after
Hey,
contact.
nasty
Bro,
dog.
what?
Yeah.
What?
Yo.
What? There's no
Yeah.
question.
What's going on here?
He might be the real steal. He might be the real steal of the draft for us,
So
There
bro.
we go.
He might be besides Tyler
look,
Boyd.
so
Yeah.
before
Nah,
Besides
I'm
so
for
back.
real, for
before
real.
this this call, I was like Josh had hit me. I was watching you know how we got that that shit that they do with the draft night.
This will make a good set.
It show them like in a room and they show them like calling them and stuff like that. How they was like recruiting them. They said like the dude, the scout, the dude, he was like this dude could be a starter. He could crack the lineup and start. Like, he could be like somebody that we can lean on and give JT some time because one thing I started noticing about JT, we getting a lot of wear and tear on him, and we need to preserve him
Mm-hmm.
for as long as possible. So that's why that shit. I didn't even know nothing about the young boy, right? So when I seen the pick, I was like DJ getting it, and then I'm looking. What's that like? What's that? Big 12? Kansas he in Big 12?
Yeah, Kansas State's Big 12.
Okay, so I'm like Big 12. You said now. What school did Juju Brents go to? He went to Kansas too, right?
He went
Kansas
to
State.
K State too.
Okay, K State.
Yeah.
So the first time I started looking at them was because of Juju when it was in the playoffs and shit. You know what I'm saying? As a Michigan fan, when they, you know what I'm saying, when they beat us, whatever. No, that was TCU. I'm tripping. Now.
You
But
mean Lil bro?
I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta watch this match between Jay Uso and Seth Rollins, bro. I'll
oh,
be
Jay,
back. Sorry, y'all.
you do
Still a kid.
Nah,
I'm
you
still a kid
good.
at
yeah,
heart,
Nah,
bro.
you
I'm
good,
still a
bro.
kid at
yeah.
heart, bro.
I fuck with it again. But I thought like when I seen the tape and I'm looking, I'm like, damn. And then like he's so fucking shifty, like, and
For a big dude.
yeah, you know what I'm saying, and he can find the holes. Like a lot of like okay, like remember when we drafted Marlon Mack? When we first got Marlon Mack had a problem hitting the holes.
He was
He
dancing a
couldn't
lot.
find.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, he was dancing around. This young kid DJ Giddens, he can just boom, he'll find the hole. You know what I'm saying he
Yeah,
like
he's a
JT,
stud, dude.
yeah, JT will find a hole when it ain't no hole. So I'm saying I'm
Ask
like, oh, that's
Charlo.
go.
Ask Charlo.
the way JT gets skinny, bro, as a
Yeah,
running back, is so beautiful to watch, dog.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, I done played running back my whole life, bro. And when he gets skinny through a hole, it's just
Mm-hmm.
crazy, bro. Like
It's a wrap.
he's so damn good, bro.
I love it. I love the pick. I was like, it made sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, and it's like, what about them? Like y'all remember when? Okay, was that last year that JT? What year was it when JT didn't play till like week 5? I think it was the contract year, right?
Yeah,
That
Yeah,
wasn't last year,
two
was it?
years ago.
2022, 20,
That was 2 years
no,
Okay,
ago.
2023, 2023.
2023. So that was the time when they was holding out for. They said he was holding out for the contract. We couldn't get nothing done, right? And then he was hurt still, so he couldn't really get out there and ball. We could have really used the DJ Giddens that year.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, for sure.
We we
Yeah.
could have really used. I'm saying a DJ Giddens at it for Shirley. That's that bass shit for Shirley. But
Yeah,
yeah, that's that bass shit. Yeah, yeah. Something like um. Yeah, like I liked it. I liked it. I don't know. I still don't know how to feel about the boy from Wisconsin. I didn't know he was a safety.
He a
I thought he was
thumper.
a line. Yeah, but I don't. I mean, he's little. I mean, to turn him into a linebacker, he's a little undersized. But I like his. I
that's
like the
new
fact that
system.
Yeah, new
yeah,
system.
yeah. So I mean, I like the fact that he's a thumper and he really can cover. So I mean, I'm rocking with that. But I don't know. I no, but the what's the other guy we got too?
Tim Smith, the D tackle.
Yeah,
Six round
oh
D tackle
man.
Tim Smith.
Hey Josh, what
Country,
happened?
country boy.
After the pick, I called you and was like,
Yeah,
"What's up with your boy?
he a
What's
run
up with
stopper,
him?"
man. He a run stopper. He
Say
just gonna
he's a
plug the
big
hole.
run stopper.
Put him and Big Grove next to each other.
That's
Brick
yeah.
wall, baby.
That's
Yeah.
it. Brick
That was
wall.
my
Hey,
That's it.
first
hey,
thought.
hey, the boy Tim Smith, he violent as hell. He real violent. Like he violent, bro.
He
Like yeah,
won't.
yeah.
He won't get you with sacks though. He's just gonna plug the
We
holes up.
we, we,
Hey,
just,
but
I
we
we
just need
needed.
them.
personally
Hey,
don't even. I was just about to
we
say I
needed a
personally
run
don't even
stopper though.
care
That's the
about
thing.
stats.
Hell yeah.
I want
Because
I
remember,
want to
remember,
know.
remember that
I
year
want
when
to
Big
know
Bro
when Grover
went
come
down for
off
that
the
pad
field.
shit,
We got
and
to
he
get
couldn't,
off the
and he was
Mm-hmm.
field.
missing for 7 games. They was running all over us. Because
Yep.
Defo gonna
Exactly.
get to the quarterback.
That's all I'm worried about. I want somebody that's gonna come in and we not gonna get ran over.
Yeah.
That's
When
what
when
I'm
when,
worried
Exactly.
when,
about.
when that's when like I always appreciated Big Grove, but when he went down and I was seeing like how people would go to that side and cut and get on, I was like, oh, I really had appreciation for him because they was fucking over Tavon Bryant. I'm gonna just tell you,
Oh,
Oh,
he
dude.
he ass. He ass.
yeah, I ain't, yeah,
I
See,
don't
I,
think
my
I've seen a
I,
D
my
tackle
problem.
worse than him, bro.
My problem
yeah.
is well, not my problem with this new defense and with having Bynum and having Mooney and having somewhat of a decent pass rush that can get to the quarterbacks even with the pressure. I'm okay with that now because Gus Bradley made us look stupid, sitting back
Yeah.
in zone and getting caught for 10 yards a pass. I
Oh,
hated that. I
Dude,
hate
I
that.
was
oh.
dude for a while. I was kind of doing more stat watching than anything else, but I kept I kept watching. I kept watching the ESPN stats. I'm like, oh, it's 3rd and 15. Guess what's probably gonna happen? They're gonna get first down, and lo and behold, first down.
Bruh, I remember I ran to the store, bruh, and for some reason I don't know why. I don't know if I didn't have it on my YouTube TV or what it was or whatever. We was playing the Jags, bro.
Oh,
That shit's at like third and 19, bro. I'm like, all right, we're gonna get off the field, dog. I seen dump pass, 26-yard touchdown. I was like, bruh, man, you playing with me.
you
Like
remember when You remember when Womack got burnt up the sideline when he tried to jump?
You're,
Oh my
dude,
god,
that was a
Bro,
meme for like weeks. Just that
bro!
picture of that dude diving after him.
Listen to me. I think I reached a new level of alcoholism last year.
Womack?
Like really, I really was like drunk every Sunday. Like, oh God, please.
Nah, that wasn't
Like,
that wasn't Womack. That was Flowers.
Oh,
oh
what's
yeah,
yeah,
that,
that's
Flowers.
Flowers?
flowers.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
that
he
was
flowers.
gone.
Yeah,
He,
Flowers.
I was
okay.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, he
Yeah,
got
that
and
was
cut.
that
Flowers
dude's
because that was
bad.
his
Oh
last
yeah.
play last
That dude's
game.
bad. Like awful.
Last
Like
play, last game. Out of there. Get out of there. You got to
Hey,
go.
that was really one of my favorite things about having Shane as a coach because after we started seeing people play like that, them boys got off the field.
Real
yep,
quick.
I
Like, oh
remember
yeah,
back
you
when
got to
we
go.
had
Deion
we
Jackson.
had Frank, they would have kept
Deion Jackson.
sticking with people, bro.
Deion
I remember
Jackson had them
Deion
fumbles against that
Jackson
game.
had them fumbles. Get
Yeah.
him out of there. Get him out of
Bro,
there.
The next
like
day,
Like they was like it was our coverage was so bad defense at some time they didn't even know who their men were. Like if you go back, you look at it like that game against I think it was the game against the Jags. Julian Blackman was looking at like, bro, you not he was like telling him where to go. Like we was so bad. We was so bad, bro. Like, and I'm just like, oh, like he the only one that knew what to do. I'm just like, dog, what the fuck are we doing?
Yep.
So that pick right there, like that's why the Bonham and the Tre'Davious War shit was masterful. That was
That was
masterful.
huge. It was huge.
And then you
Man,
got to understand how we would get cooked both games by the Texans. Tank Dell and Nico Collins, they
Nico.
was out there doing whatever they wanted to do on that secondary.
I'm gonna
Man,
I'm gonna remind y'all this. With Gus Bradley defense, we gave up two big leads against the Ravens. We was up 19 in the fourth quarter. I was
Yep.
so
oh
pissed.
god,
And then, of course, the Minnesota.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
I ain't
we
gonna
don't
go into
even we don't even we don't even it don't even
god.
it don't even need to be that, bro. Fuck.
Uh,
Like forget them games, dog. We gave
But
up
then,
34 to the Jags.
yeah, then they,
yeah, that's bad,
Jags, who was one of the worst
Bro,
offenses in the league at the
dude.
time. And then
And
we
bro,
what?
gave up 40 to the
40? Yeah.
Giants, who couldn't even score, bruh.
Yep.
right.
listen, yeah,
Them comeback games don't even matter. At least they had
Yep.
offenses, bro.
listen,
Like we was giving up points. We was
you,
giving up
you,
points to me on steroids, dog.
you know when I knew we had a problem, that Green Bay game. He was the backup
Yeah,
over there.
Malik
He was the
Malik
backup for
Willis.
Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
Malik,
Malik Willis was
Mm-hmm.
out there looking like a prime
dude.
Steve
he was
Young,
Dinkin
dog.
Duncan
Bruh.
though.
Man,
He was
and
Dinkin Duncan though.
bro,
Hey.
I live in Packer and Bear country, dude. I was
Mm.
talking to
Oh,
my brother-in-law who's a
Ooh,
Packers fan. I said, I'm telling you right now. I said the Packers are gonna find a way to win this game, and then we're watching it together, and I'm like, I told you. What did I fucking tell you?
oh
Hey, no, I
God.
remember saying on the podcast, bro, the week we played the Green Bay Packers, dog. I was like, look, bro, I picked us to lose against the Packers if Jordan Love was playing. I did not like the matchup against us with their
I
receivers,
did the same
our
thing.
Yep,
defense, the way
yep,
Gus Bradley called plays and stuff.
yep.
Bro, once I found out Jay Love was out, I was like, bro, if we don't retire Malik Willis, we are cooked, dog.
Yep.
Cook.
And he killed us, bro. I knew how
That's
the season
Bro,
was gonna go
yeah,
immediately. It was the same
go
way in
go
2022 when we tied with the Texans when we had Matt Ryan. I knew our season was cooked, bro.
yeah.
Like it's
go
so
back and look at
easy to
his
tell with this team
completion
sometimes.
percentage that game. Malik Willis, bro.
It was
He had
bad,
gall. Oh God, dog.
Bro, they had him throwing screens into the third quarter and said, bro, just
Yeah.
put it up
dude.
there. They
And,
ain't doing
I
nothing.
think
Put it
I
up there.
think he only threw. I think he only threw like 13 passes.
He was
yeah,
Dinkin
And cooked
Duncan.
us every
yeah.
time, but he was
Cooking us
like
every
he was
time.
like 10 for 13.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but
I'm telling
then
you.
you had Josh Jacobs rush for like what
Oh, we couldn't
160
stop
some
his
Oh,
ass with
yards.
nothing.
I
We
oh,
think
couldn't
we
he
couldn't
stop
had
him.
stop
like
Joe Mixon
180.
either. We couldn't fucking
Exactly.
stop Joe Mixon either. Joe
And
Mixon
that's
did whatever
exactly
he
why I'm
wanted to do.
hoping. And that's exactly why I'm hoping Tim Smith can be a guy for us,
Exactly.
bro.
Boom.
We
Yeah.
need some
Boom.
people that just get your body in there, bro, and disrupt some of that run game. That's another reason why I like getting JT as well,
Yes.
second round defensive end. I think he'll
Yeah.
be a player that can kind of help us in that kind of mold.
Hmm.
But man, it was just too many signs with our defense, bro. Like I knew, like literally after like when Shaq wasn't himself no more, I kind of knew it was a wrap for us at that point. Because if you think back even to Gus defenses, bro, like he was a Shaq merchant, bro.
Dude,
As much as people want to log Eagle fingers, he was a Shaq merchant, bro. And if it wasn't for them turnovers, nah,
I
Man,
was
like
gonna say after Shaq's like I think his first surgery, I was like after he came out fully healthy, I watched him. I'm like he ain't the same. There's no.
yeah,
This shit like a
all
coach
pro with
intervention.
the
you,
surgery,
Yep.
you
and
know it's bad whenever a player ran into Shaq that one game, I think a Texan game. He collided with Shaq and hurt him. I was like,
Yep.
so
oh no,
Yep.
that was Titans.
oh yeah, against Tyson Zaire or something like that hit his ass. I'm talking about clean his clock.
Never mind. Yeah, you right. You right. Different game. That was when he hit him in the jaw.
Ooh, I was like shit.
Hey,
He was,
y'all remember? I think it was the first game or the second game against the Texans, and Tank Dell went up and he caught a pass, and I think it was Jalen Jones and somebody both owning, and he still came down with the pass. And I
That's
was just
crazy.
like, I
No,
was
wait,
like,
wait.
bro,
That's
Who
good
said that
defense
was
though.
Tank, not Nico?
okay, it might have been Nico. It might have been
Okay,
Nico.
yeah. Because I
Yeah, when he
remember,
went up,
because that was the same game that Pierce was going off, and Pierce had a big play too.
That was
But
the first game then, wasn't it?
yeah,
First
that was
game,
probably the first meeting.
yeah,
Yeah,
first one.
well, the
Yeah.
first game, shit, we
like
was up 14.
the
But it was
fact that
crazy,
Yeah,
bro. You
they
right.
go deep,
whooped
and
us at home, bro. This
yeah,
is a fucking bro. What? When did they start? They got to the league in what 90? What 99,
Ooh,
96?
Houston,
Yeah,
I
Two
want to
thousand
say I
two.
think it was
2000,
exactly 2002.
2002.
2002.
2002. We lost
2002.
to a fucking expansion team, bro. Think about that, bro.
Oh, you gotta think two of the 14s are expansion teams. Like the Jags started in what 90? What were they? 94.
But I'm talking about
Yeah,
this is
I
a
think it
young
is.
team. They got here in
But
I
that's
know,
2002.
I know.
that's why I'm giving the Texans no grace when they say we're a young team. That's why we went to AFC Championship. I'm like the Panthers are too,
Yep,
the Ravens are too, the Jags
yep.
are too.
Oh,
There's no
oh
excuses.
God.
You've been in the league for almost 24 years, 25 years. There's no
Nah,
excuses.
I just
Right.
truly think the problem is this is why when everybody wants to complain about Anthony Richardson, bro, and talk
There we
about
go.
like
Bring
what
the
he
yeah.
needs to do and
I'm
be
glad you
better,
brought this up.
like this is why I have such the biggest problem about when people do that because of the fact that like you just said, bro. You talked about the game versus the Texans. Then we got games like versus the Jags, versus the Giants. I mean, even Minnesota, like the lead we had. Like our defense was getting cooked week after week. So as bad as AR was, like if our defense could have held some teams to the league average, which was 22,
That's what
like
I'm
bro, we
saying.
we could have literally been like 11-5
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
with a
If
guy who everybody likes to laugh at his
But
49 completion
but okay.
percentage. I'm like, but our
Okay,
defense was so
look.
bad.
Okay, look. The silver lining in that is this. If we'd have been 11-5, you think Ballard would have went out and did what he did in this offseason?
no,
He put no, he wouldn't. So that's
no,
the gift in having that bad season. That's the gift.
I don't
Because
know.
yeah,
I
If
don't
we would have
celebrate
went
bad
11
season
and
though.
5, I would have been okay without the gifts. I'm not
but
gonna
but
lie.
okay, but look.
I'm just thinking.
I think
I'm
all
not
of
gonna
us would
look,
too.
You
Blocky.
an
Look, because
asshole,
look,
dog. You an
I'm so
asshole.
tired of it, bro. Because like me personally, look, we got 9 division titles and only won one Super Bowl with Peyton. We got to the AFC Championship with that boy Luck. You feel me? And it's like as much as people talk about division titles, bro, I don't care about them no more. But I would just like one so people would shut up. Like, don't keep talking about division titles. But I don't care. We got 9, dog, and one
Yeah,
title. Like, I want to do something else besides division.
like,
Like we could come and be the 6th seed if we beat y'all in the playoffs like we did to the Texans in 2018, or if we make it to the AFC Championship game, then I'm cool. But like, I would just like if we would win 11-5 and people could just shut up, like, oh y'all finally won a division title,
Man,
like just shut
you
up,
should have
bro.
been in
Like
that group. You should have been in that group back in 2017. I used to make fun. I said, man, y'all being happy over a damn hat and a t-shirt. Shut the fuck up.
yeah. I was always
like
say that shit.
man,
A
that's
cap
why
and a t-shirt, bro. That's what y'all
man.
got. Okay.
So that's why I'm saying, like, so I hear you on what Ballard would have did, but it's like that also just goes back to him not needing these 9 years, because even after this offseason, I was like, bro, what have you done to deserve another run at it? Like, I
fucking
thought he
nothing.
should have been done, bro. Like, don't
At
like
least two
this
years ago.
now. What you doing in year 9, bro? Like, you should have did this after
Eh,
year
yeah,
3
right.
when Luck
He,
decided
Yeah,
to
yeah.
retire,
Like
he
bro.
should
after
Like
he
three,
it's
should have
been a
four.
long time
yeah, he
coming.
should
Like,
have been done
don't keep giving us
After the Wentz
little
experiment failed. He should have been out of there. Like
man.
I'm
Yeah,
Don't just keep sprinkling little pieces in here, and then we all just supposed to pretend to have hope. Like, come on,
that,
bro. Like we
that-
cashing
I'm,
in
right.
games. Like we can.
I'm just
I
saying
would have
that
been done after Brissett, man, because after that,
Yeah, yup,
I would
yup.
have
I'm just
been.
saying that because if his seat wouldn't have got as hot as it got, he probably never wouldn't have made them moves because he'd have been comfortable. Oh, I'm still. He'd have probably thought, well, we like our guys.
He
This
comfortable. He's
season
still
taught
comfortable.
him. I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's one of. It's like it's an urgency behind him now. Before, I don't believe it was an urgent. Like I said, I don't believe he really for a long time he really knew what he was doing. And now he got his foot in there. He's like, okay, cool. This is what we got to do. Like, once again, it's a copycat league. All you
He
got to
still
do is
don't know
look
what he
at what's
doing.
worked. I mean,
So,
That's
we gonna see. Depending
so
on
Hey,
what,
look,
what
look, look, look. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Look, it's like I told y'all earlier. Developing positions is not his thing, bro. Like that's why I say like there's multiple positions I trust him with, and then there's ones I don't. Like defensive tackle, he got it. Lineman, he got it. Linebackers,
Offensive,
he got it. Running
yeah.
back, he got it. And this was
Offensive
one of the
lineman, yeah.
reasons why, like, when people kept like, because everybody talks about the whole AR of it and whatnot. And me, I was one of the people that said, "Hey, if Shador Sanders make it to 14, go run that pick in." Or if he made it, if we
Nah,
second round,
nah,
go get
gang,
that pick in. Nah,
nah,
nah.
hell no.
Look. Hear me out. Look, hear me out. It was one of the things that is just like it's a guy that can play quarterback. You don't have to teach him how to play
Yeah.
quarterback. Ballard can't develop that position. We've seen it year after year. Him keep trying to do it with these proven guys, and it hasn't worked. So that's the only reason why I had put it out there. So it's like when you said that he couldn't develop, that's how I still feel. I feel about the quarterback position. What is
Receivers.
it? Cornerbacks. Like I think he's gotten better with receiver because he got
They
Reggie in the room. He got
our
other guys
season's pretty
vouching
good
for
for
him.
receivers, I think.
Yeah, yeah. I
I'm
think
only
that
saying
over
that
time
because
he's
of
gotten a little bit better, but I
I'm
just feel
only
like
saying
his
because we
development.
pass up DK, we pass up Terry.
That
Those guys are for
that's
sure guys. You're
that's
gonna
the
get
Okay,
Terry.
only
Josh.
That's
Now
that's
all I'm
the only
you
saying.
stuff to
know
me.
that
Yes.
2019 draft is my Achilles heel because think about this shit. This is when I knew. I kind of knew like in the back of my head, but I wouldn't publicly go on Facebook and say it. When we in the
I know what he
2019
finna
draft,
say. I know what
when
he
we
finna
fucked
say.
around and traded back
You
and
know
Oh, I
I
we
was
feel about
gave
that.
pissed.
Washington the pick and they
I
got
was
Montez Sweat,
pissed.
I was fucking livid. I said, and then when we
Rock is sin.
oh,
And
Yeah,
Tyquan Lewis.
oh
I
god,
was
And Tyquan
angry,
Lewis.
dude.
Hey, I remember I
oh
just did that a
god.
while back because I was looking back at those picks, and it's easy to say revisionist history because I did look back at one of those, and I was like, damn, we took Banagoo, but at that time we needed a rusher, and I was just like, oh my god, bro,
God.
just imagine if we would have just been like, let's take another receiver, bro. Like we could have had Terry McLaurin, DK,
And then
Debo. Like,
and then the fact that we got, I mean, when I seen the Paris Campbell pick, because I'm a Michigan man, I watched him, so I'm like, oh cool, I understand the pick. But when this motherfucker, you would, if you bump him too hard, he's fucking porcelain. He
Yep.
falls apart. And I'm just
Oh,
the
like,
so
crazy
bro,
thing is though is he wasn't like that in college though. Like
right.
exactly. That's
it's
why
just
That's the
so
when
problem.
crazy, bro.
Josh asked me about the pick, I said we got one, and he like, for real? I
I
said
said,
we
fuck that
got,
shit.
because
I was so mad.
he was the he was the better player. He was better than Terry McLaurin while they was at OSU.
Yeah.
He was the better wide receiver.
Yep.
So me, I'm like, all right, cool. What I didn't understand, still, I was still pissed off. We let Montez Sweat walk smooth out the door, trading back with fucking Washington, and then I was super pissed because I called off for that draft. I went to Buffalo Wild Wings off of Crenshaw, and I waited the whole night, and we didn't fucking pick. I was
Man,
pissed off.
Leroy, this man is the reason why uh I don't watch draft anymore because Mike kept every draft, me and Mike could talk about the draft or after the draft. I said, man, Mike, I'm fucking done. Don't call me no more. Don't call me no more about no fucking draft. I'm done. Come on, man. It's a draft, man. I love the draft. I said, man, stop calling me. I don't want to talk about this shit no more, man. I'm done.
Hey,
Especially after getting what's that fast motherfucker from Miami?
You talking
Tyreek
about
Hill, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle.
No. When we this Gregson years when we got that fast dude in the first
oh,
round.
Oh,
you talking
Philip
about
Dorsett.
Philip Dorsett?
Oh,
Oh,
So
bro.
yeah,
Listen to
Dorset.
me. Listen to me.
Hey,
When
I,
I
I,
tell
I
you,
hey,
forgot
I
about
broke
him.
my TV. I broke it. I took this.
nah.
I snatched the TV off the wall and broke it.
I'm telling you right now. When I tell you my Colts life was dead as a whole, it was that fucking day, bro.
He
I
I
was
was
dead
trolling.
on
swear
the
to
inside.
you. Like I don't know what it was, bro, but it was after we lost that AFC Championship game, bro. I'm like, there is no way we do not take a lineman to protect Andrew Luck, bro.
Right.
But
And
see,
when
look,
when they
what,
called the name and said
but
Philip Dorsett,
but see, look,
wide
that's
receiver,
that.
Miami,
Like
bro, I
what?
wanted
That's
to
that.
cry,
Look,
bro.
that's the year
My
we were supposed to take
God.
Landon Collins from Bama because we just had let Antoine
That's what I'm
Bethea
saying.
go,
That's
and we
Landon,
needed him. We,
dude.
I
It
we,
wanted
was
Especially
him.
if we had
and he
Landon
was
amazing.
on
Collins,
the
That
though.
board.
lineman,
He
bro.
was
I
on
was
the
like,
board, and
I just
he
couldn't
just
believe we
said
took him.
no. And I remember like thinking to myself, like, I'm saying, like, this has to be this has to be Grixon's last year. Listen to me. When I tell you I was dead on the inside, Like
Oh
the
yeah, I like that.
2017 draft.
That shit fire. I need one of those. I need a
That's
black one
all. That's all I got right now. That's all I
My dumb
got.
ass, bro. Every year,
That's all I
on
got.
draft.
draft hat, bro. Every year, oh,
Those are
wrong team.
fucking sick,
Every
Yeah,
That
year,
shit fire.
bro.
dude.
listen,
Actually, low key,
Every year, bro. Every year, I was getting the draft hats, bro. I could
no.
not
yeah,
believe we took Philip Dorsett, dog.
Speaking of the draft hats, though, this one for low key, the one from this year, I liked them.
I like that.
yeah,
That
yeah.
shit fire.
That's the one. Yeah, this the one from
Yeah,
last
that
year.
was
Well,
that
people
was the one
hated
I
it.
showed last. The reason I
This
was
the
mad
one from
about that
the
hat
one
is
from last
because
year.
I like
they
that
Yeah,
didn't
one.
I like
make
that
it.
one
They
too.
didn't make it. They didn't make it a fitted cap.
Here's
Oh
my
yeah,
They
here's my
only made it a
thing.
fitted cap. I mean,
And people didn't understand why I was so happy that Chris Ballard had got there. I'm telling you, so the 2017 draft, right? We on the board, right? I think we was picking 15 that year. When I tell you I was dead on the inside, I had a fifth of ENJ. I had a fifth of ENJ. I had two 11 steel reserves, and I had two shot glasses of like the shooters of the 99 bananas. And I
you were
remember
feeling
laying
yourself.
on the I was out of there because I knew Grixon was getting. I was like, okay, cool, because I'm so used to Grixon pissing away the draft. I said, I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't know, and so I'm sitting there drunk as hell. I'm falling asleep, and I'm looking, and the 2017 draft. The Indianapolis Colts picked Malik Hooker, Ohio State. I
I was
jumped
happy.
up like, what? Ran to the kitchen. Mom's in there, ran to grab the gallon of water. Drunk that motherfucker. I was trying to get sober. I was trying to sober up. I'm like, yo, I don't, I had gave up on the drive, bro. I was done. I was like, you know what? I'm probably going to die of just being sad, bro. Like, cause I just knew I wasn't used to that. And I was like, okay, cool. So that's what the fuck made me for the first time. And I remember telling John about this. For the first time, we got a GM that actually made a smart first round pick. Cause I'm gonna tell you what pissed me off. The Bojan Warner pick, that's when I knew,
oh boy,
oh my God, dog. This is
I'm telling you, I didn't even make it to the Jordan Warner pick, bro.
yeah, that's I'm like, okay, cool, bro. Like everyone who's anyone that knows football, you're not going to FSU to pick up edge rusher, bro. You either going for a cornerback or a safety, bro.
safety.
They're not
Yeah,
producing edge rushers like that, bro. I just couldn't wrap my mind around a pick.
that
Then this stupid son of a
And
bitch,
you
his
ain't like the
last year,
Ryan Kelly pick the year before in
that
2016.
was he was on his last day. He was on his way out. He was supposed to
Yeah,
have been making picks like that. And here's the thing. Here's the shit that really pisses me off. Well, I tell you, bro. I tell everybody. If I ever see that bitch Ryan Grixon, I'm gonna hit him with a glass bottle. I don't
I'm
give a fuck
telling you,
where we
bro.
at. I'm gonna hit him with a glass bottle. Here's the thing. Ryan Grixon was a fucking offensive lineman for 10 years.
yeah.
You
Hmm.
would think if you cannot do anything else, you
You
know
gonna
how to
be
pick a
good
fucking
at
offensive
drafting
lineman.
linemen, bro.
Yep.
Every year he just said no. And I remember he picked up fucking Jack Newhart from fucking Ohio State, dog. Hey, listen, man. Listen, bro. I need a drink. Yeah,
That
this
man,
shit
he love
crazy.
Ohio State. He love Ohio State players.
Oh, man. Grixon, now
Oh my
Grixon got
god.
Jack Newhart.
Ballard do too though. Ballard do too though. He followed the same.
Nah,
Yeah,
Ballard loves small school, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
And
I'm
then
saying,
Loves
but
like
small
I'd say
school.
he's a
he
bigger
said,
fan of small school, but he'll pick his Ohio State players.
Nah,
Like,
you might have a good point there. What Taekwon Lewis,
Taekwon
Harris
Lewis,
Campbell.
Campbell,
Eric Campbell, yeah.
just got JT,
Just got
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah, he love Ohio
yeah,
State players. He
Malik
loved that.
Hooker.
Yeah, Malik Hooker. Yeah, he love Ohio
that's
Yeah,
State
four. Yeah, that's
people.
four.
he
Yeah,
got a few of them Ohio State boys. I
Yeah,
didn't even think about it like that.
yeah.
I guess
And
that
he and
might be
he
one of his
and he
favorites.
always and he always gonna grab somebody from Wisconsin.
yep.
This
oh,
year
every
though,
He
year.
went to Wisconsin.
His
I
son
didn't
go there
knock
too.
him for the
Yeah,
school picks because I think this year was intentional about who he was taking. It was
I'm
about
telling you,
winning.
though,
It was
them
about
picks was a
leadership.
scheme
It was
fit.
about leaders. I think
Yeah,
that's what this draft was about who he
yeah,
selected and what school from.
Yep.
I, yeah. Absolutely. I mean, like I said, like to me, the silver lining in the sky is that we did have a bad season and we didn't make the playoffs. We didn't win the South. And I personally, I don't think he would have did what he did had we had a good season, and because probably still because you know remember at the end of the year presser, right? He knew You didn't hear that. Oh, we like our guy. Shit. You didn't hear that from him. He didn't say that.
Mm-mm.
He knew that. Okay,
That shit old
nah,
anyway. I'm tired of hearing
yeah,
that shit.
yeah,
Yep.
But
yeah.
see,
We
that's my thing though. Is like, say we do have a good season, bro. I really like. Let me just put this out. I really hope AR shut everybody the fuck up too. I just
Me
want to
too.
throw that out
We
there real
I
quick
think we
I'm
all in the
very
chat can
but
agree with that.
but
I'm very optimistic.
but
Very, very optimistic. I hope he.
but just say we have a good season though, right? Is Ballard going to revert back to what he was doing before, where
That's
he's
the
God, I
like
hope
this
thing.
not.
guy instead of
I hope not,
like,
dude.
That's the
man,
thing.
I'm not trying to take one step forward and take four backwards, man. Like,
No.
I think he's reached a point where he knows at all time he has to create competition. He has to create competition because we're not when you look at Philly, right? Philly got dogs across the board. They got
Literally.
dogs across the
but that's
board,
not
literally.
Here's the thing
competition
is
though.
literally though.
They
Yeah.
looking to replace people though.
They
Georgia.
got
They
Georgia,
got the
half of
dogs.
their
Georgia
Georgia. Yeah,
Bulldogs.
right.
The
Literally.
Philadelphia
Josh, you over there
Bulldogs,
rolling
dude.
up?
You know
Oh
what I'm
shit.
saying?
Me?
Yeah, he looked like he over there rolling
He
up.
Me?
focused. That boy locked in.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
but nah.
I'm usually sleeping at this time.
I just I
oh
know
shit.
I need to go get ready. But
No,
nah, I
it's
was
all
just
good.
saying like because if you look at the Eagles, bro, they draft to get ready to replace people. Like
Hmm.
that's
They
what
can't
Ballard
pay
got to
for
Yeah.
them.
do next, bro.
Yep.
Like if we have a
Yep.
successful season, he got to start looking. Do I find a replacement for MPJ? Do I find a replacement for JT? Do I find a
Alec Pierce and
replacement for
all them.
Kenny
Yeah.
Ford, DeForest Buckner? Like start looking for guys that are going to be able to change this team that can come in right behind them before they on their way out, bro. I
He
do
don't
not
think
want
like
it to
that.
be.
That's why Leroy. I've been asking Mike for years since 2017 he took over. I said this man do not. He look at dogs on his draft board and say, you know what? I'm gonna get the third dog. I don't want the pit bull. I don't.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't.
I'm gonna get the French bulldog.
Yeah. I
Nah,
don't. I don't
he like. I
Nah.
got the dog. I got another dog. You know what? Let me take that puppy. He can grow into a
yeah.
dog.
And then before you go to the dog, they leave. I
Oh
mean,
my
Hey,
god.
just look at.
that was my exact reason for getting pissed off about
This
JT,
shit is
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
awful,
no,
bro.
he like sees
I'm
the Georgia Bulldog and then he sees like the Fresno State dog, but he goes down and gets like the Yale dog Bulldog or
Like
whoever.
I mean
he gonna get like the
I'm
Timu bulldog. Go get a
I'm
bulldog for
saying,
Timu.
bro, like that's why I'm really hoping I'm wrong about JT. He could be what Dale was when he left. If he
Yeah.
can come in and give us that, like last year, Dale with the 8 sacks, bro. Like if he, I'm not saying he got to have 8 sacks, but we
Yeah,
need that type of player.
like high
Like
production soon,
because
like
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
quick.
be
I say
mad, bro. I'm gonna be mad if we pass on Mike Green, bro, and we get
And
half
he
them
goes to the Ravens
sacks.
and he balls
Ugh.
out. Oh
well,
my
well,
goodness.
well. Let me speak on that. I'm gonna speak. Y'all keep saying that about this, but you know that anybody that goes into the Ravens scheme going to be balling. When they got
Yep.
Pat Queen.
Well,
I mean, you knew that
no,
that's a
no,
bad
no,
spot.
no, 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 because that's not wrong. Because they went and got Adafi Owe from Penn State, and he didn't come on until later. He just came on last year,
But I'm
and they
saying,
But
went
but
I
and got
mean,
Ojabo from Michigan, and Ojabo still ain't turned the corner yet.
yeah,
So
but I'm
like
just
you know,
saying
yeah,
historically,
and that's
eventually.
exactly what I mean about him being Deo last year because we don't know if Gus or not Gus. We don't know if Lou gonna rotate like Gus did. So I'm not saying how many snaps he get. I just don't want him to be one of them players like we drafted and then all of a sudden he just disappeared within the depth chart and we barely seeing
Exactly.
him on Sunday. So
But
like
see,
I'm not like I said, I'm not expecting him to have 8 sacks, but I want to see impactful plays throughout the year. I don't want to see these players just get drafted and all of a sudden they get cut in training camp or
I
they
don't
don't
like that
make it to
either.
the
Yeah.
season or they deep down the depth chart. Oh, we can't play him because he's not just ready yet. Like, nah, I don't want to hear none of that, bro. Like, you could have drafted a guy
Well, we
that
know,
can
we
come
know.
in with Latu. Like, imagine having Latu and Mike Green, bro. Like, on the opposite side. So,
oh my
I like
goodness.
now it's like when I watch JT play, the way he can power rush, I can see that with Latu. Like, I want to be able to
Yep.
see it. And then we know we got Quiddy Pay who gonna still be playing. So I'm glad we didn't just depend on Quiddy Pay because he hasn't really become that type of guy. Even though I thought he was gonna go off last
And
year, he got hurt a little bit, but I want to see it come to fruition to see these pass rushers. I want to see Dwight Freeney and Robert Mathis again, bro. I want
see,
to
and
see it.
even
Cooper Gunner is a stud from
JT's
Iowa.
skills moves
Yeah,
aren't that bad. Like they're pretty good, but he's more of a bull rush type
Yeah, I like his
dude.
power, and
And that's
Yep.
scary. That's
the
scary.
power typically translate better to the NFL
Yep.
early. and then you see other moves develop. So when I like, because I watched them a little bit, obviously, because the playoffs and then Ohio State are always on TV, so I knew about them. I just thought we would
Right.
have got him later. But I also think that like if he can become, like a real good pass rusher, like I think he can be what Trey Hendrickson was for Lou these
And that's
past
what
couple of
and
seasons.
Yeah.
that's
If
how
he
he
develops
plays. He
more down the
played like
road,
Trey
so
Hendrickson.
But
That's
see,
what the
and
pick
but
was
the thing
about.
is,
that's what I'm hoping to see if he can
we
develop.
gotta remember what Trey wasn't always with Cincy.
No,
He
he
was
Yeah,
wasn't.
he started
He
in
was
New
with New
Orleans.
Orleans. Yeah.
so we got to remember that he didn't really develop until he got till
Yep.
Cincy and got into that defensive
And that's
scheme
exactly why I just said what I
Hmm.
said.
Yep.
and
Hmm
see
Okay.
and that's why Bradley's not there because Bradley would never develop
No,
Latu or
No,
Peyton.
he wanted to
Peyton,
play Latu 50 snaps. We drafted him number 15
bro.
overall.
He
Let's play
yeah,
him
no,
half the time.
he would drop him. He would drop him in coverage all the time, so it's fine.
I don't
Hey
like that.
guys,
I don't like
Like,
that.
like, come on.
You
He
I
know.
can
mean,
play
I wasn't
linebacker,
mad
but
about
I
him
don't
being
want.
in coverage because he got a couple
they're
picks in
talking about
college. But
Sims.
like, come on, bro. We drafted
Yeah,
him
nah.
15th
You
overall. I
you
don't care if he's
drafted a
not
D.
good in the run
Our
game,
son
bro.
plays
Let
at
him rush the
Wisconsin. I know he
passer.
does.
You
Tyler
drafted a
played no
DN
joke at
to rush the
Wisconsin.
passer, not
Right.
pass coverage.
I mean, like, come on, bro. It ain't rocket science, dog.
Hey,
Like,
And
come
hey,
we
on.
played him
hey. I
50% of the
just
snaps.
I just got a text from the homie. He said y'all got to interact with the chat.
Oh
Oh, I wasn't even
My
looking at
bad.
the chat.
Yeah, my bad.
no,
This is my first time
I've
using it.
seen
I don't
some of
even know
them.
what the. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
even
I
know
don't know
what the.
how to. How do you do it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You
Oh,
got to
Oh,
so
scroll
yeah.
down, click the
So you
message
okay.
click on it. You
in
click on a
ping.
little message thing, and then the one with the message with the lock, you can type in the thing. My
Say,
bad.
yeah, I'm new to the. I'm new to
Okay.
this shit.
Yeah, this my bad.
It's
I ain't know what
it's
to
because I'm
do.
on my phone. I'm not on my
Yeah,
laptop. That's
same,
why I can't see it
same.
all.
I don't see, but just I just see. I don't see the rest of it. We all talking about it.
It's just
So
Sarah in there. Did we miss somebody
Say
else?
it's Sarah wasn't Sarah mostly,
Oh,
and
that's
yeah.
then
Connor.
So
Sean in the beginning.
Sean,
But yeah,
yeah,
I'm really hoping that, like, if we can get Quiddy Pay healthy. I mean, no, not healthy. He was already healthy into the season, but if he can pick up his play, and then we get that boy Ebelcom, if he can come back healthy, that could give us our rushers back
do
with a good
you?
rotation.
I
That's
mean,
it.
But I
do
want
you
to see
trust
JT be able to develop.
do you trust a 30-year-old coming off an Achilles?
I
No,
hate
I
the
don't. That's
Achilles
why I'm
tear,
glad we
man.
took
I just
JT.
Yeah,
I
do you
don't.
trust
That's why
that?
I'm glad we took JT.
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't
yep.
trust that. If he's gonna
No,
be the same, that's a serious injury at 30, and you expecting the boy Ibukam to come back and wreak havoc like he did when we.
Nah, nah, nah.
Ah,
Nah, that's why he not gonna be our starter. He's just gonna be a rotational guy.
okay. I mean
Like like
that makes sense.
so like right now, if you think about it, like if we looked at our scheme last year, it'd basically be like, holy hell, bro, we are about to depend on Latu and Quiddy Pay, bro. Like
Right,
like
hmm
but it's not the same situation. That'd be just four rushers, and then we just playing back every down. Like with Gus, you feel me? You might look like you got a 5-man front, a 6-man front, and you got
yep,
only four rushers, but you don't see what you looking at. You can't see it clearly. Then you got him mixing up different things on the back end where he might press. We don't ever see press, and when we do see press, we pressing motherfuckers like Justin Jefferson like idiots because Gus don't know what
yep.
the hell he doing.
And then you get fucking
And
cooked
so
off
he
one
gonna
little
mix
tiny
up
ass
all of
move.
that. So exactly. So if you got JT and Quiddy in there, then boom, you can mix it up with some Latu or some Samson on like specialty downs or something like that, just to
Yep.
get his feet back under him. He probably might play like, I would guess, maybe like 200 snaps this season, maybe in
You think
150, something like that. I don't see
you
Samson
think
playing a lot.
you if we hold on to Evil Khan, right? You think they're gonna have him on the snap count because of the injury?
I would assume so. I
I
would. With
I
well, with
would
his,
cut him if he got to be on the snap count personally.
He
I
probably
can't
gonna
I
be
have
can
you
the
on
see
a
that.
snap.
he's gonna
I
be
just
Like
think
rotation.
with
like I would expect JT, Quiddy, Latu, and Taekwon to surpass Ebukam, and if they can't, that means either Ebukam got healthy
yep,
or they got better, one or the other.
yeah.
So
I just hate that position with the Achilles thing because you're using your back leg to push off. So
Yeah.
it's like
mm-hmm. So
That's
that
why
means
you just don't know.
that's
he
why
got to be
they
able to beat people at camp, and
that's
he's
why
got to be
Dio
able to beat
fell in the
Tuesdays.
draft. Dio was a first round pick. He fell in the draft because of the Achilles tear. And you remember he didn't play with Dio
There
didn't
you
play
go.
till like week 7. There you go. They go to man. What's happening, man? Yeah, he the one
Mhm.
that texted me and said y'all got to interact with the chat. He the one that
And he's
texted me.
here. He's
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Ugh.
Well,
I
so
can
how
I can see
how
it.
you huh?
I said
Somebody
for
said Michael Pittman Jr. is the real can't guard Mike.
Yeah,
Wow.
right. Facts. There's a real cat gone. My yeah, that's
I just
fucking
can't believe he
wild.
played all year with a fractured back last
He
Yeah,
year.
that
real.
yeah, he tough as
He
Folks
nails,
real
call that
man.
one.
man
That's
a
nuts.
coward. They call that man a coward because that man went out here and played hurt and still catching
Nah.
passes on Snead.
That's
I
just
said build Michael
crazy.
Pittman Jr. a statue next to Peyton, bro. He the
Yeah,
Yeah.
type of dude. I don't care about talent, all that other stuff, bro.
What
He's
I
a
tell you,
real
Mike.
horseshoe type of guy, bro. To step
What
out
I
on the
tell you about
field
Mike
for
What?
Vick.
17 games with a fractured back, he a real one.
He
Yeah.
retired
Oh yeah,
coach.
we yeah.
Period. I was telling Mike
Oh
he
yeah,
got retired
period.
coach.
Yeah, he going in the ring. He going in the ring of honor, the coach ring of honor. He got to. After all the
He a
shit he
real one,
came
bro.
up for, like you gotta understand. A couple years ago, when we went to San Fran, it was raining. He called game for it. He called game a couple times. He called game last year, and
the
he called
Ravens,
game in San Francisco. You know what I'm saying?
The Ravens game with Minshew, he was a
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he was a dog in the Ravens game with Wentz when he caught it over
And,
old boy and drug him to the touchdown. Yeah,
Oh
man,
yeah,
dog.
and he said Anthony Richardson went down, bro. We struggling. Get me the goddamn ball.
yeah.
Because
Oh,
Pittman is
for real.
that
Yep.
dude, and you people need to quit this. He's not a wide receiver. He's not wide
Who's
receiver one.
who's saying that?
Wait, he's not a
I'm,
wide receiver one slander.
I mean,
Somebody
that's
named that's
fine with
fucking
me.
wild.
He ain't gotta be a wide receiver one, bro. He's a horseshoe player. That's what
oh, for
he
real.
is, bro. He
He's
go
I
for
high
his team.
character, high. He wants to
I,
play, period. Doesn't matter.
I mean,
I
he
mean,
high character. He a dog. He going to take
I think
hits.
he
He going to knock people
I
out.
think he one of
Pittman
the
does
I
everything.
think he one of the best possession receivers that the league been seeing right now.
Oh,
He
for real.
got to be top five.
With
He
the
got to
best
be top
hands.
five right
With
now.
the
Yeah, with
with
the
the
He
best
best
ain't got
hands.
to
hands.
be.
Yep.
This
He ain't got
motherfucker
to be the
catch
number one. He do
everything.
everything.
Michael Pittman Jr. is real. Can go. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Oh
That's what
yeah.
I'm
I
talking
was
Yep.
supposed
about.
to go to the Sunday night football game in San Francisco, but the rain killed my flight. Oh yeah, that should have been a real damper in your spirit. You know what I'm saying, but I
I
watched
was
that.
still out there in the monsoon. You feel me?
Yeah. I'd have still yeah.
Go check my record, man. Every time I go to a Raiders or a Niners game versus the Colts from the Bay, they lose.
Oh
Net.
They
yeah.
lose. You feel
Oh
me?
man.
I ain't never seen the Colts lose live. You
Oh,
feel
that's
me?
crazy.
Mm.
Well,
See, I see them lose. I see them lose in a real game against when we. This is 2019. This was at the Home Depot Center, where it's called the Dignity Health.
What's up, baby?
This is that's
What you about to do?
the soccer stadium, and we played Philip Rivers. We had
Ain't doing
Jacoby
too much.
Brissett, and we lost to them, dog. I seen that shit live, dog. We damn near got into a rumble with some
Strong as
Charger
fuck,
fans
man.
because they
Oh,
was
wow.
chirping and talking shit. So
Them
yeah, I
Raiders
mean,
fans was trying to, but I said I'm about it. What's up?
We was supposed to went to the Raiders game, but nobody came.
oh yeah, I mean,
Quinn.
I couldn't show it. This was like 2 years ago, a couple years ago, when we played the Raiders in Las
When
Vegas.
Jeff when we had Jeff Saturday as the interim head coach.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Hey,
Matt Ryan went for
hey,
32-yard rushing.
hey, y'all won't see Shaq Leonard play live in person, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm like, bro,
2018, I've seen it.
when I'm telling you it's an out of body. Oh, you haven't seen it, Josh? Bro,
I
I'm
Dude,
know
telling
I'm
you,
gonna
it's like,
my
I'm
nah,
gonna
go
be
my
ahead,
on. I'm
go
gonna
Jack,
ahead.
interrupt you for
Jack
a
Dolan
second.
has 4 career fumbles.
I
I've seen
have
3 of
not
them.
seen the Colts
Sheesh,
play
that's got to be
live.
hard. Oh. You never
Huh?
seen them?
I
You
do.
never been to a game?
I am 5 hours away. Nope, have
You
not.
never been to a? Oh,
Look,
bro, you gotta go,
I'm in
bro.
Let's
California.
go.
You tripping?
But
You gotta go,
I'm in
bro.
California, but I always
I
go see
know.
him when they play a Cali team. So that's how I see him play. I've
Oh, you
never
Right.
been
move.
to
Hey,
Indy,
you move
so
back to
I
the Bay.
what's name?
I got
You
Not
you.
move back.
I'm near the Bay. I'm in
I
Reno
got
right
you.
now, but when they would
On
play
the
the
West
Raiders and
Coast.
Niners, that's how I would go see the game all the
I
time
got
when
you.
I was in Cali. But
We
I'm
Okay.
definitely
telling
had
you
some
right
games
now,
this
bro,
year.
that
Oh
2018
yeah.
game versus the Raiders, bro, watching Shaq Leonard and Andrew Luck was just like an out of
Man, what you got
body
going on,
experience,
Epic?
bro. I'm
like
telling
he
you
like
right
he
Hey,
now.
filming a
he,
porn or something.
he look like he's
Huh?
rolling up. You rolling up? You
Oh
rolling
yeah,
up?
I already did that a couple of them.
His
Look,
late.
Nah, but
well,
it's like an out of body experience. I'm talking about, bro. He had the multiple forced fumbles on Josh Jacobs, bro.
Yeah.
He was everywhere on the field, tackling like crazy.
hey,
I remember Mo Alley Cox had the one-handed touchdown in the back of the end zone, bro.
Kenny
It
Moore
was
hey,
pick.
Oh yeah, I
so
yeah,
remember that
Kenny
one.
Mo
Yeah.
Pitt.
Kenny Moore.
Hey, me and Josh
It
went to
was
the
so lit.
2018 when we played Dallas. That shit was so turned up, nigga.
23-0.
Lit,
Man,
lit.
lit, turned
In
up,
that,
and it
in
Josh,
that.
23-0 to this day, dog. That was a
hey
legendary
Josh,
day, bro.
you gotta go to a game, bro. You gotta try and get to one
Yeah,
of
yeah,
No,
those.
Josh, you
I
gotta
think
go,
we
bro.
play. I think we play Minnesota over there. That's somewhere near
no.
you.
Here's the problem. Um,
You
With
got to
me
try and
having a
get
big
your.
ass family, fucking tickets aren't cheap. I gotta pay for the whatever the
Bro,
kids want first.
I
Yeah,
feel it. How many you
Mm.
got?
That's every
I
year.
got
Wait.
I got 4 with number 5 on the way.
Oh,
Oh
Oh,
wow, that
dang!
boy been going
I got
hard.
three. I stopped at
I,
three, big
I was
dog.
saying,
That
I
I
boy
said,
stopped at
put
three,
in
big
work.
dog.
I ain't mad at you, man. I ain't mad at you.
Bro,
Hey,
but
boy, bro been out there shooting.
the thing is like here's like I
Yeah.
said, like
Steph
my
Curry out there, man.
say
Man.
like
Uh,
my family's are Bears and Packers fans, and I had the opportunity to maybe go to the Packers game or even the
Mhm.
Bears game.
Yeah, I was about
And
Oh
to
no.
say.
I just look at the
I
ticket
think we
prices,
might
and
play
I
the
just like we
Bears.
couldn't do it. We couldn't make it work. It
Oh
sucked.
man. Oh
Well, I know
man.
You
every
gonna
year
have
I
to.
do
You
it.
gonna have
I
to.
do
You
it.
gonna have to tell. You gonna have to tell the lady like, let me go with one of my boys just
Yep.
this one
Yeah,
Yeah.
time. Let me
Yeah.
get that experience.
Yeah. Nah,
Hmm.
cause I
Cause
mean,
man.
man, I'm
cause
telling you, man, you gotta be able to go see one, man, and you gotta see one when we gonna win too, man. Like I
yeah.
Yep.
hope you can see one and we win, and it's a good
Hey,
experience, man.
Josh,
Even if it's like a
Josh
close
was with me
game.
the first time I saw us win, bro. That was
Man,
my first time being in
my
Lucas
daughter,
Oil Stadium.
yeah,
Huh?
my daughter wasn't even born yet. I went out there. My girl's pregnant. I went out there Indy.
Yeah, go.
mm.
Wow, yeah.
Man, Josh be taking them trips, man.
First game I ever went to
I gotta
Jacoby
go
That
see
boy
home
Josh be
debut.
go see
Tight.
what
gone.
Josh
T
doing,
Y
man.
went crazy on the Browns 7 for 1 for. Yeah, he did go crazy. Something stupid. Oh yeah, yeah. Ty went crazy. Um,
Oh
But
yeah,
see,
yeah, yeah.
I before we y'all get to doing what y'all doing for us, having to leave. We got to talk about the elephant in the room, which is our quarterback number 5. A lot of people, a lot of
No,
fans
understandable.
have been giving up on him. A lot of fans still support him, but I want y'all. I know Epic just new to the chat right now. Epic, what is your realistic
he
expectations of
loved
this guy?
AR. You know he
I ain't
pro
gonna
black
hold you.
anyway.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love AR, bro. When I watch his interviews and everything, it seemed like he got it all, bro. Seemed like a loving kid. He's still young. I just hope he can just put it all together, bro. I wish nothing but the best for him. I really want him to come out and shine. But I ain't gonna hold you. I was looking at that quarterback pick that we took, the little white boy,
Yeah, yeah,
It's,
yeah,
the
you like him?
yeah,
QB.
You like him or you don't
yeah,
like
Hey,
him?
bro,
yeah.
nice.
All
Riley
right,
Yeah,
Leonard?
you got Riley Leonard
Leonard.
from Notre Dame.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He's
yeah, bro,
better
Yeah,
than
nice. I'm not gonna hold you.
he's better than who the fucking Saints picked.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I was
definitely,
watching him.
definitely.
Hey, accurate, accurate.
Like
He ain't got
here,
like crazy.
You
He ain't
talking
got
about
crazy
you talking
speed,
about
but
Tyler Blue Mountain Steak
yeah,
Show?
bro. Dude, the thing is like here, like a lot of people in the chat are like, "Oh, he's so bad." I'm like, he's not that bad. Like he's
Who?
bad, but he's
Riley?
not. Yeah, Riley's not
who?
that bad. Like he's
accurate,
not
accurate.
good, but he's better than Tyler Shuff. He's better than
I would rather
I
have
think.
him than Danny Dimes.
I
Yeah,
think he was better than Sam Ellinger.
yeah,
Hell
he's
yeah.
better than Sam Ellinger. Yeah,
I think he
that's true.
definitely. But look, here's the thing though. Y'all keep forgetting about the boy Brandon Bean we got last year.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, yeah, Beam.
Brandon
Jacob
Bean
hey,
ain't no real NFL starter though, dog.
I'm telling.
I
Listen,
haven't seen enough
I
of
don't
him.
think he gonna be able to get
I
there.
want to see more of him. Play him. God damn it,
Lucas Oil
I
is
think he'd be a nice
easy one of the best
UFL
stadiums of all
quarterback.
sports.
dude! It is.
Yeah,
It
I'd
basic.
has
I'd
to.
It
be a
is.
I'd be a big fan of him if he go to the UFL.
Damn.
You
See,
talking
Man,
about
to
see,
the
Riley?
UFL.
Riley?
Nah, Bean.
Bean.
You talk about
Bean?
Beam.
He be
Bean.
headed
Yeah.
to your Stallions.
Yeah,
So-
he can come to my Stallions.
Well,
I really rock with him
no,
in
here,
yeah.
Norfolk. I'm a Stallions fan. I'm
Let's
a
go.
Stallions fan. You feel me?
no,
I'm watching, boy.
here's the
Lucky
funny thing. So
bastards,
you
man.
got Max Duggan kid from TCU. He
Mm.
played a couple whatever 2 or 3 weeks in the NFL, sucked. Then he goes to the UFL and he's like leading the league in almost
Go
every
crazy.
single category for the UFL,
Hmm.
I think, or like
Uh
third or something.
huh.
Like it's like what? Where was this? And where was this?
I
Like
think he was
what the fuck?
overhyped.
Sometimes,
He was overhyped
yeah.
coming out of college, though.
Some.
Yeah,
Nah,
But
cause he
hey,
what's the
hey,
name? He wasn't.
hey.
It's
As a
it's
Michigan
those same
fan,
things.
he shredded us.
He did. I mean,
In that
but
champ,
he's
in
still
that
yep,
overhyped, though.
championship, he shredded us. I'm like, who the
yep,
fuck is this dude? And he could run. It's just a lot of times, like the game just be too fast. A lot
yep,
of things we be forgetting is these are not grown men in their 30s. These are dudes that's barely legal to drink.
Young
Like
kids.
getting
Yeah.
kids, you
yep.
know what I'm saying? They young men, they 22, 23. And this is and the circle back to the AR thing is AR got drafted. He was 20 years old, bro. He wasn't even older. He
Yeah.
Let's
turned
say
21
he.
in the league.
I'd say
Yeah.
he still
Philip
is.
PJ Walker did the same thing. Yep, hell yeah.
He's still almost on track to be the youngest to start a game this year. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, he is.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
because
He's
Cam
That's
Ward
still
will be
crazy.
still
here. Cam
young.
Ward 23.
Yeah, and so they look at like
Crazy.
even with Josh Allen when he came in the league, he was 23. Wasn't Josh Allen
Yeah,
23?
he just turned 23. I think
Yeah,
It's
he
crazy.
did a year.
He's still younger than Jaden Daniels and Bo
Yeah,
Nix.
yep.
yeah. I'm saying it's
Say
crazy.
Bo
So it's
Nix,
like
25.
oh, Bonnie's
Yep.
That dude
25.
did 7
Yeah,
years in college.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he played at
yeah.
Auburn
He
too.
old
Dude,
man.
Boy was almost in college with me.
Man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, so college, he
no,
an old man.
bro. I saw this one story. Speaking of people in college, I saw this one story. There's this tight end from, I think it was some or
Miami.
I think it was UCF.
Miami.
I think
You see that?
Miami or UCF. He played 9 years in college.
Yeah, that's Miami.
Oh,
Damn.
That's that boy. That boy 28. And I
Hey,
Mm.
want to say
hey. No, the
he
dude.
tried to apply for another year of
What's his
college.
Bro
name?
said he milking that.
I said, boy, if you
What's
don't
his
go get
name?
a goddamn job,
It's
right.
Oh, hey,
Spencer Spaten something K. He played for Michigan. Dog
yeah.
is like on his 8th year at a QB, bro.
Well,
He done went to three
they
different
gotta cut
colleges.
that, bro.
and
They gotta
Cam
cut that.
Rising from Utah was the same
I
way.
was gonna say
He's
What
like
was
in
He
his
Spaten?
said
seventh
he
year, I
getting that
think.
money.
Yeah, get that money. And
Hey,
so
you
I
know
mean,
what? I ain't gonna lie, because if you can get paid in the college, damn well you're not going to the NFL getting paid because you're gonna be on the practice squad or
Yeah,
probably just
Yep.
Man, hell
Yep.
no,
I'm
I'm not
bouncing
willing.
around.
Stop stealing money from them kids, man. Go get a job
man,
with
come
your
on,
ass
get your man,
with
yeah,
your
man,
old
get
ass.
your
Hey,
either go to the draft or go
I'm
get a
bouncing
damn
around.
Yeah,
job.
man.
I'm bouncing
Stop
around. I ain't
paying me
gonna
to get a
hold you.
job with your old ass, man. Get out of here.
Man,
Leave them kids
motherfucker,
alone.
25, motherfucker been in,
So
he
what's
be
y'all?
played
So
8 seasons,
what's y'all
huh?
expectations on this season?
I don't really
I,
have no
Expectations
expectations.
or hopefulness?
Yeah, hopefully. I say that, yeah, because I don't
Here's
have
the
no
thing.
expectations.
Hopeful.
Here's my thing is I think 10 wins. Whoever wins 10 games is winning the division. It's
Off
that
I,
rip.
simple.
I said 9.
You think 9 and 8 is going to win the division?
I mean, Colts have been at the past
With
couple of years.
CJ
Close,
with
close to
CJ
it.
and Trevor Lawrence like
Y-
regressing. You
Yeah,
watched it. Yeah, I think 9 and 8. We could 9 wins. We could get to this. Now the problem is, what is Cam Ward gonna look like? That's the
bro. Here's
problem.
A
the
I
rookie.
don't think he. I
Yeah,
A
don't think he
rookie.
that dude.
A
What
rookie.
I feel the same
for
way.
real?
who dude. Here's who he's throwing
I feel
to.
the same
He's
way.
throwing to a 31-year-old Calvin Ridley. He's throwing to a
Okay.
32-year-old Tyler Lockett. Okay, who else?
Ty
The
Lockett in
guy
the
they
They got
got,
slot
cheeseburger
too.
Burks.
He got my
Cheeseburger
boy
Burks.
Tamir DK.
yeah,
Cheeseburger Burks.
he
A bunch
done.
of
He
old.
got
They
my
got a
boy
bunch of
Tamir
old guys.
DK out
Like,
of Florida.
And I wanted
like
Tyler
who?
Lockett.
And he got that boy Elick
I didn't want him.
Ao Minor.
He
Not
cold.
this
Tyler
year.
Lockett
Yeah.
he's
Who's the
still
Not this
Yeah,
Florida
year.
he
guy they got?
definitely. Yeah.
still
Leroy.
hacking.
Tamir DK.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Tyler
yeah,
Lockett's
yeah.
still cold though. Yeah, y'all
Still
sleeping. He's
cold.
still cold.
He don't take hits like that or nothing. He always been
No,
Yeah.
down.
he's just
Nah,
old. That's all.
it's okay though because they stay offensive
Josh,
line still shoots.
you don't.
So
So you saying that you don't think that Tennessee can really like get Cam Moore to the next level? Y'all don't think? No.
Nah,
Why you
I've
think
always
that?
nah.
said,
hey,
without hating, I've always said that Tennessee
I
does
don't.
not develop
Mike,
quarterbacks.
Oh no,
I've
we
Mike,
know
always
that.
said
Uh,
this.
Yeah.
Mike, tell me this:
What's up,
what have you ever seen good happen in Tennessee?
That's what I'm saying. He should know that.
Derek? Are you talking about as far as quarterbacks or
Yeah.
just?
As
Period.
anything,
Really.
anything.
Steve McNair. That's about it.
I mean,
That's
Steve
it.
McNair and Derrick
That's
Henry.
about it.
That's
That's
a
That's
Steve
running
it.
it.
back.
McNair, Derrick Henry,
They always
Say
had good
for
running
That's
backs.
and
it.
Javon Curse when he
Oh,
played for
hold
him.
on, no, hold on,
That's my
hold
that's
on.
my that's my gator
Chris,
dog. That's my gator dog.
Yes,
Charles,
sir. Huh?
CJ, Chris,
I guess CJ, see the
Chris
boy, the
Johnson,
running back, Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson.
CJ,
yeah,
the
Okay,
Chris
running back.
yeah.
Yeah,
Johnson.
He said, Charles,
yeah.
what the fuck is that?
I know. I was
Yes,
thinking.
sir.
I think he was thinking
Chris
Jamal
Johnson.
Charles. I think.
Yeah, he
Oh,
probably
They
thinking
wasted
Jamal
him
Yeah, I
Charles.
was
too.
thinking Jamal Charles, but no, Chris
They waste
Johnson.
Chris
they
Johnson.
wasted him too though.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
They
they
No,
did.
had
no,
running
no,
backs.
look.
We just
I'm
saying
on
they
board. Like
they don't
I
develop.
don't think they can develop quarterbacks. Like, cause they, I mean,
No.
if you look at them, like they swung on Will Levis, they swung on the boy we just talked about that they sent to Green Bay, and they failed
Hmm.
Yep.
at both of them.
Mike,
They failed at what's
They
up?
ain't they ain't
Mike. I'm gonna hold
developed
you accountable, Mike. I'm gonna hold you accountable. You said Will Levis gonna go over there and be a dog. I said no, he's not.
No, I said if they could develop him, he could actually be something.
All
But you
right.
But
said
So,
if
what?
they can't.
Mike.
so quick question.
Right? He said, Mike.
Me and Mike had this
Said
conversation.
Levis?
Look,
Yeah.
That boy
look.
is cold hot dog water.
Yes,
Hey,
He
me
was
and
that
But
Mike had
look,
from
this
day
conversation.
one, dog.
but look, I said
Oh
if
my god.
because of what they had over there, and mind you, the fact that I didn't know Derrick Henry was going to leave. You know what I'm saying?
I did.
He
Like,
could
I
have
knew you was
had
gone.
Derrick Henry. He
so
could have
my whole
had
thing is
he could have had Tyson, well, no, Dyson that they had.
Mm.
He
Oh,
could have had the greatest show on turf. He could have had the greatest defense of
it is
all
still
time. That boy would have
been
but
trash,
still
but
huh?
but,
been
but
He
what I'm
there.
yeah.
saying, Mike, look at the history. We make fun of them boys all the time. Them boys had Vince Young. We seen Vince Young.
Yeah.
Them boys had
He was
Jake
Oh
a he was a,
yeah.
Locker.
he was a dog. He was a
This
dog at Texas. Them hook 'em
Texas,
Hey,
horns.
and they
fuck,
ruined him.
fuck Vince Young.
Jake Locker. They had
Oh
Jake
dude.
Locker.
Oh
Zach
my god.
Millienberger. They had
Oh my
quarterbacks
god.
and quarterbacks and
Hey, you
quarterbacks.
went way back. You went way back on that.
The only time they
Yeah,
ever been successful is with a trade or a veteran quarterback. Kerry Collins
that's
and Ryan
it.
Tannehill.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it. That's
Anytime they
it.
draft a
Them
quarterback,
boys,
they don't do nothing.
That's
all
it.
they
I
could
always
develop
tell
is
you,
running back.
That's
history
it.
always repeats itself, and the Colts gonna get another championship. Period. All right.
Oh well, I mean, until
Well,
anybody else catch up.
we hope that
I
we
hope,
No,
hope
dude.
I
I'm
know
we hope we don't
dude,
history always
we
repeats
hope
itself.
Oh, is it Philip
bro.
Walker?
Now
P-
look
Philip
at it.
Walker
New
PJ
tight
Peters.
was,
end. We got another dominant tight end coming back. History just repeats itself over and over. Get ready.
but
We hoping,
that's
man.
why I wanted to pick. I kept saying that we never had a a tight end since. I mean, we had Jack Dorsey. I give him credit,
Since
but he
Dallas
was
Clark.
Yeah,
I'm talking
Jack
about
Hey,
something
Doyle was
like
nice.
since
but
Dallas Clark.
Clark.
Ebron could have been if Ebron took it
Man,
serious.
fuck that.
Ebron
Fuck
could have
that.
been
No, no,
nice.
I'm not. I'm not giving
If
him credit.
Ebron took it
I'm not giving him
serious,
credit.
we fucking
Luck
took
made
it
Ebron, bro.
serious.
Luck made Ebron, bro.
No, because
No luck, bro. Ebron is not doing nothing.
y'all ignoring the guys that was could have been good.
Autonomous prime.
Kobe Fleener
Yeah,
and the other guy that we had.
Kobe Fleener,
I, I'm
you
talking.
talking
Dwayne
about
and Dwayne Allen.
Dwayne Allen.
Dwayne
Dwayne
Allen?
Allen. Them was my boys
Man,
on Madden.
They was
Mine too.
okay.
I'm
They
not
was
Mine
gonna
too.
hold you,
okay.
G.
They was
But
okay. But I mean, come on, man. Kobe Fleener, come on, man. I mean, like
but
he
Kobe
did
they
his
didn't have a
thing. He's
Fleener,
scheme.
yeah,
Pep
serviceable.
Hamilton was trash. Pep
Uh,
Hamilton was
yeah, I feel
trash.
you. I feel you.
yeah, I
Hey,
mean,
all we doing now is naming people that Ryan
So, quick
Dierchik fucked up.
question: who got
Yes,
the
you're right about
better
that.
wide receiver group? And me and Mike had this chat to talk. Who got the better wide receiver group out of us?
At the
in the
AFC, are
division,
you talking about the
Yeah,
AFC
Jacksonville.
South?
I
Jacksonville,
think it's
clearly.
no.
The
I think no.
Jags,
I think it's
the
the Texans.
Jags.
I think it's the Texans,
Jacksonville.
The
Hell no.
Texans ain't got they got rookies. All they got is
I
rookies.
told him
bro.
that
But
too.
they better than like bro. We y'all
But who?
listen, bro.
Who? Go
Nico
ahead.
Collins and Tank Dell some
Who?
Hold on. Right now.
Tank Dell ain't there.
You
Who?
telling me that you taking Nico Collins, Jalen Royals, and Jaden Higgins over Michael Pittman Jr., Alec Pierce,
Say,
and
I'm
Josh Downs
taking
right
us,
I'm
now?
taking
dude. I'm taking us, dude.
I'm taking Nico Collins. Them other Nico
No,
Collins,
no,
the boy
no. This is
You
Tank
said
receiving
Dell
room. You
last
said
core.
room. You
No,
said
it's
room though. You
core,
said
just
room.
Core.
core.
Yeah.
the
The
You
core.
said
Like
whole
room.
is
everybody.
Tank Dell still over there?
He
He's
hurt.
not.
He hurt.
He might
He's
not
gonna
play
be.
2025.
He ain't
His
playing
Yeah.
this
career's
year.
He's
done,
not
dude.
playing. He's not playing for us.
And they got the young boy that went to Bama, the boy John Mechie.
He ain't been playing. He
He's
been.
cheats.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying?
sucks.
He had
And
cancer
now
I'm
first year,
telling you, bro.
and then
The
he ain't
only
been.
the
He
only
been on the
team that
field.
I
I mean
might
our
give it
wide
to, the
receiver
only
room
team that
is
I might give it to
okay.
is
It
Jacksonville.
has to be us though. Like, I
I give it
mean,
It's
Jacksonville.
okay. I mean,
I give
you
it
got to understand.
Jacksonville.
So look, we don't know what the boy AD Mitchell is. We
hold
know
on.
what he could be. What he could be. He hasn't shown it yet. So we know what Mike can do. We know what Josh Downs can do. But if we looking at APE a one trick pony, he can just go deep. He can't bust your
Pause.
head with some route running. He can just go deep. And and Josh, AP my guy. You know he my guy.
He ain't mine. But go ahead.
You say, yeah,
Nah, look,
I know.
I didn't even name
I ain't an AP fan like that. I'm not holding you.
I didn't even name Mitchell. I'm just talking about the starting three. Like the only team I
Yeah.
might give it to is BTJ and
And
Travis Hunter,
Travis
just
Hunter,
because
yeah. Shit.
That's what I'm
BTJ
saying.
alone
Oh, I forgot. They do
is
got
a
Travis Hunter. Fuck.
absolute
I forgot.
That's
dog.
what
You
I'm
know what?
saying.
And then
Yeah.
they added
Jacksonville. You
Hunter,
know
so
what? I
that's the
forgot
Yeah.
only
about that.
team.
I
That's the
forgot
only
about
team.
that.
But without Travis Hunter having no snaps, I'm not taking no other receiving core
I
right
don't know.
now over ours.
I just think Travis Hunter's gonna play more corner for him. I'm gonna be honest. They
No,
need corner
they
bad.
gonna receive him.
They GM already said they gonna have him at
Oh, did they?
receiver
I
and
didn't even
then
see nothing
Yeah,
about it.
he gonna do
sprinkle him
both of
in,
them. Yeah, he gonna do both
at
of them.
DB throughout training camp. But I think he gonna start at wide receiver primarily.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I get what you're saying for us. He haven't played a snap yet, so you give it to us. because of the other woes. Because you can't get Tennessee shit right now because y'all
No,
only got Calvin.
Yeah, yeah,
Calvin
yeah.
really.
You get, yeah. You can't.
I'm not.
So
and
I'm not a.
yeah,
I'm not a big
31-year-old
guy
Calvin
on.
Ridley and a
I'm.
32-year-old Tyler Lockett.
I'm just not a big guy on paper stats. Like I'm
I
talking
see what you're
about like
saying.
guys that have played
Yeah.
in the league. Like what you can look at what they've done right now. I can't really give it to. And even if you did that, then I'm gonna just throw in Tyler Warren if we want to put in rookies because I could say
Yeah, that's
Tyler
what I'm
Warren was
saying. We
comparable to
still got
Yeah,
Travis
it. Yeah,
Hunter.
over it.
But see, that's why
Yeah.
So
I wasn't scared of them getting Tyler Lockett because us having Mooney and Bynum, I'm not worried. And we can
Yeah,
lock
yeah.
up
I
really.
mean, I don't know. I don't know.
no.
I hope that that boy Wally is playing by time
Hey,
Tyler Lockett come because I don't want
so I want to
them
know if
boys
I'm
got
not
speed.
alone on this. Hey, I want to know
Okay.
if I'm not
Tyler
But
alone on
Lockett
this.
got speed.
what?
You
Jalen
do?
Jones. Jalen Jones got to go. I'm not a fan
Nah,
of
nah.
Jalen
Here you go.
Jones.
Here, yeah, he does. He does this, bro. He don't like Jalen Jones. I don't. He's a
Hey,
nut. He's
listen.
a fucking nut,
I
bro.
can't.
Let me tell you why.
I'm gonna
Let
have
me
to
tell
go.
you
I ain't got
why.
no time for a
Hold on.
debate.
Let me
Yeah,
tell you
yeah,
why.
yeah.
Okay.
This,
I
yeah,
watched.
this, yeah. This
Look,
dude
I
tripping.
watched this man miss
No,
so
let's
many
hear it. Let's just
tackles,
hear him.
bro. It was crazy.
The whole
So
team is
Hey,
many
tackling.
The
tackles.
real
whole
quick,
team
real
is
quick.
Like
tackles.
I understand
I'm
that,
gonna let
but
y'all.
Come
before.
on, gang.
I'm gonna let y'all have at it. But real quick, I just want to say this before I go. Look, so the only reason I'm saying like I hear you on the Jalen Jones thing that we had a what was it, seventh round
Yeah,
cornerback
7th round
that's
pick.
really came in and competed. He led the league in like deflections or whatever it was.
What a
He really
spot.
got better with his passion rate and being able to cover dudes. But the only
Facts.
thing that I'm gonna say is like when with him how many snaps he's played, I think is great for us to have that competition at cornerback too with Jalen
Absolutely.
Jones, Wally,
Especially with loose
Brents,
scheme.
Womack.
Absolutely.
I
I
just think
agree.
that's really good for us to have that competition there. Ballard been
I,
talking about
I'm, I'm,
competition all off
I'm gonna
season.
tell
I
you.
think it's great for us to have a one and then have competition at the two.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you this. I don't think Juju gonna ever
Hey, Leroy, before you
crack the
go
lineup
ahead
and start him.
just go ahead and let everybody know where to follow you at and what you got going on.
Oh yeah, man! Go follow me on all platforms at that boy Leroy. You feel me on Instagram, on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. My regular name, DeMarco Sanderson. Follow me on there. Also got my podcast, Kicking with the Crew. Typically airs every Saturday, 8:15 Eastern time. Man, go check me out, man. On all platforms. Appreciate y'all.
All
Yes,
right, man.
sir. In a minute, bro. In a minute.
Later, Leroy.
And it was good to meet you, Josh. Good to meet you. I didn't even see your name on there. Epic.
Epic.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Oh yeah, nice to meet you, too, bro. You in Cali?
And it. No, I'm in Nevada.
I just left Vegas too on me.
Yep.
He
He
I
used to
had
said,
to
be out
get.
there.
Oh God, I was out there for 5 years, bro. I just came back to Cali. I've been there for 4 months. I had to get on.
Yeah.
Man, I feel
It
it. I
ain't the
feel it. I,
looks.
I got I got some other moves in the works, but I was always taught to keep it in silence until you get it done.
yes,
So
sir.
Oh, off
I'll let
rip.
y'all know when we make moves happen. But
Let's
All
yeah,
right,
get it,
man,
all
man.
I love
blessings.
Cali. I would go back, but it's just not the price for me no more, man. I
I'm-
can't do it no more.
Yeah.
You gonna
Nah.
see
For real.
I
Vegas
love
going
I
my
up
respect
city
that.
there.
though. I love my state though.
Yeah.
I
Got you.
respect that. I respect that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Respect,
But
bro.
Mike and Josh already know what it is. Appreciate y'all, everybody.
All right, man.
You already know, bro.
But
Y'all.
yeah,
I don't. I think Wally going. I think Wally can crack the lineup, and I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Juju. Juju can't stay healthy. He
Damn, I
gonna. We
forgot
going.
about Juju.
Yeah. He can't stay healthy. We gonna end
Yeah,
up
he
getting
just
rid of
can't
him.
stay held. That's all.
I
Yeah.
mean,
When he
But
plays, he plays pretty good though.
at this
facts.
point, he's just a depth piece until he proven that he can be a guy that can start. I mean, because he got the intangibles, he got the potential is there. But we tired of
Mm-hmm.
saying potential. That's what we said with Paris Campbell. He got potential.
Yep.
He's fast. He
Man,
can run
Ah.
routes.
Yeah.
Ballard
Oh,
can't draft
Darius Philon.
Right.
You remember
cornerbacks.
him?
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Ballard can't draft cornerbacks.
Cornerbacks,
I mean, he
receivers,
just.
and I'm still saying receivers because even though
Jesus.
we got good receivers, but I felt like we would have dogs. He ignored the dogs and went to guys that he felt like okay have less character. Every
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that.
that's what
I
he
hate
did.
that. I hate that.
The only people got character really this just got dogs in them is Josh Downs and Mitchell.
I,
Mitchell ain't
like
shown it
like
yet though.
like
Yeah.
Josh
Yep.
said, Ballard go get the Yale Bulldog, not the Georgia Bulldog.
He don't want that.
Appreciate
Mm-mm.
you.
But that's
Thanks.
but I mean we all know that those guys
Fuck.
when you need a first down catch on 3rd and 12, you need a dog. You need a guy. I mean, that's why I was really never bad or against AB, even though he had a head case.
Right.
But AB
Yeah.
gonna go out there
Yep.
You're right.
and
Right.
AB
Yeah,
gonna go out
yeah,
there and get them
yeah.
yards. He gonna get in his
Yeah.
coach face and say, "Hey man, throw me the fucking ball," and they
Right.
did, and they did.
Yep.
Right. Right.
But you want that. You want that on your team. I'm not saying a cancer. but you want a guy that's gonna go out there and get the extra yards. JT has been our guy since 2019 or 2020. I'm
Right.
sorry, 2020. We rely on him. If it wasn't for him in 2020, we probably lost a lot of games.
Yep.
Yeah,
True,
yeah,
true, true,
yeah.
true, true.
No,
Because
Yep.
because Rivers is old, but yeah, and then last year we relied on him because we had inexperience at quarterback.
Yep.
And then you
mm.
had
Okay, you got to put MPJ in there too because MPJ was coming up with some big catches, and he put us in a lot of good positions. We put on that goal line to give JT an opportunity to run that motherfucker in.
now JT a dog. JT have
No,
6,000
and
rushing
Mike
yards, and
and Michael Pittman ain't.
but I'm just saying,
Oh,
I'm just saying, JT coming out of Wisconsin, that man had 2,000 every year in college. That man been there, been there.
so
I'm
yeah,
not
he
Yeah,
saying,
had
I hear you.
yeah
Yeah.
he had like 6,800 career rushing yards, I
yeah,
think, in 4 years.
that's
yeah.
that
But
man is a
I'm just
tank.
saying like Michael Pittman Jr. is equally the same dog for us.
I don't
Bro,
say
I
equal
about
because huh,
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. I'll go after you.
I don't value Michael Pittman as I would JT. We can Michael Pittman can leave and our team still flourish with a running game. We never had a running game in a long time. I mean,
Yeah,
people
Yep.
say, "But Joseph Adai, Joseph
yeah,
Adai
because
is
Joseph
a guy
Dog.
I ain't like him
Nah, since we ain't had it one
I
since Edge.
loved him.
So, yeah,
since
I mean,
who
I loved
since
the
Edge and
guy,
James.
man.
he danced
Yeah,
too
I
much.
love Joseph Dog too.
He danced.
I
Him
mean,
and
he did the
Marlon
same.
Mack.
He did
Yeah,
Marlon Mack did the same
he
thing.
yeah.
I don't like that dancing
But
shit.
no,
I
what I was
don't.
gonna say is with the Taylor pick in 2020, I about friggin' shook my house down. I was so happy that we got him.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh my god, I watch a lot of Big Ten football, and I watched that dude all 4 years at college. Oh my god,
Listen. As a
the fact that he didn't
Michigan
go
man,
first round, the fact that he didn't go first round, I was shocked.
it's great.
I was.
Listen,
What the
as a
salary?
Michigan fan, we didn't even have an answer for this dude when we played Wisconsin. We didn't
Yep,
have no answer. He did
yep.
whatever he wanted to do. And the crazy thing is about JT, every time he get the ball, it's a potentially house call.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, you didn't
Mhm.
mention that it's crazy that man had 2,000 rushing yards every year, and you don't know who the quarterback that was on the team.
Right.
That's how
Exactly.
bad. That's
Quarterback
how
didn't
bad
matter.
it is. He was.
Well,
And,
and
and,
He was.
okay, who's the quarterback for Penn State? All we know is Warren.
Well, the guy that got now, he probably gonna get drafted second round, first or second round because of
yeah,
just.
you're talking about Aller next year, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he'll probably go first round.
but that's.
'Cause
I
there
mean,
isn't much.
because Warren
Because if
helped him
Arch
out.
don't come out, I mean, there's nothing. It's Aller. Well, Newsemeyer from LSU.
He sucked.
Illinois Altemeyer. That's about it. After those 3 years,
Yeah, I
it's like
ain't.
who?
Yeah, that's
And
crazy.
folks saying we should tank. I'm not tanking for those names.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
No,
not thinking at all.
For those
no.
names.
But
We don't need a tank with a tight end like Tyler Warren. Fuck that tanking
But I'm
shit,
just
man.
saying. But look, that's what the Raiders did. And got their running back.
Oh yeah. Rangers
I'm
did
just.
that.
yeah.
I'm just saying.
But thing is here's my thing with the tank, Josh. Is like
I don't like
I'd
tanking.
rather be 3-14 than 9-8 again.
Well,
Mm.
I don't want to be mid
9-8.
anymore. I'm sick
Nine,
and
Yeah,
tired
I'm
of
not gonna
mid.
hold you. Yeah, I ain't gonna
well,
hold
9-8
you.
ain't mid. It's just the fact that we are just one step away, a play away, or
Yeah.
a
Okay,
game we
so you mean
lost.
you would rather be 9-8
Me?
with 9-8 winning going into the playoffs? That 9-8?
No. So if we win the division at 9-8, I mean, fine, because that means the division's not good. But odds are we're
Right.
probably not going to win our first round playoff game. But we still made the playoffs, so I'm happy. But
Yeah.
I just don't want 8-9, 9-8. I'd rather be really bad for a year, or really. I'm just like I want to be really bad, get
I
good
feel
draft
you.
pick,
He want a top pick.
or
I'm with him.
I don't like top
Yeah.
picks.
be really really good. I just don't want to be 8-9, seven
I feel
ten,
you.
nine
Yeah,
and 8.
at that
Top.
14th pick, at the 13th pick, I'm tired of
Yep,
that pick.
Which the
yep.
thing is, I mean, I know everybody different. I told Mike this too. You know, Mike know how I feel. I don't like being the fan that celebrates being a top five
I
team.
get that, and I'm not that
Because
way at all. I'm just saying.
people celebrate. Oh, we got Brock Bowers. I'm like, you was ass. You had no trouble with the
Yeah,
team.
yeah, yeah. That means you was
Yeah,
horrible. That means
You
you
was
had a
pop.
bad season.
right.
So
That's what
I'm
that
not happy with
means.
that.
Like
I'm not like that. I'm not
you
that
got
way.
Brock Bowers.
I
I just don't want to be 8-9 and get a mid draft pick. I'd rather.
I feel you.
I'm not like a fan of getting a top 5 pick, but I'd rather be in that situation than 8-9 missing the playoffs and getting a mid round pick. It's just like
Yeah, I feel
Okay,
you on that.
For
cool.
my take with the high picks is like when you get a Nelson. We was
Yep,
ass, but getting Nelson helped Andrew Luck. So I was like, hell yeah.
exactly, exactly.
But I'm not.
And
I wasn't like we gotta lose every game. We gotta lose it because I didn't know
yep,
who we gonna get. I didn't know if.
yep,
I mean, most people thought we were gonna get Saquon Barkley. Most people thought we were gonna get a quarterback. Most people was talking
Mhm.
about Nelson. Everybody
Bradley
was
Chubb.
yeah Bradley
People was talking
yep,
Chubb.
about Bradley Chubb
yep,
that year.
yep.
So I was like,
Yeah,
man, fuck. I
I'm
was like,
glad we
man,
didn't
fuck
get
the
Bradley
quarter.
Chubbs.
Yeah, he hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
But
There's mixed opinions to both. Like
I don't like
it,
losing,
it'd be
man.
it'd be
That's what
different if we were. It'd be different if we were 9-8 and winning the division. But like,
yeah, that's why I said 9-8 and winning the division, and we going to the playoffs. Like I don't want the I don't want the 1-3 because like John said, that means that your team sucks. Like oh well, we got Brock Bowers, bro. You're
right?
picking five. You're
You
Yep,
have no
supposed to get the
choice.
top player.
You're
You had
supposed to
no
get
yep.
choice.
yeah.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean,
There's pros and cons to liking both or not liking,
look at
whatever.
the Giants fan right now. We got Jackson Dark and we got Carter. I'm like, what? You was at you? Yeah, you
Yeah.
sucked.
Oh,
Then you
we
got to
got
trade
Malik
McMahon.
Neighbors. Like you supposed to get Malik Neighbors. You suck.
Yep, yep, yep.
I mean, that's a good team. They're building a good team. I'm not mad about that. But it's like draft picks in the NBA. Look at the OKC. They're supposed to be good because you had 19 first round picks.
I'm watching them right
Hmm.
now.
And they beating the shit
Here,
out of the Nuggets.
here's
They
the
can't.
thing. I'm
They can't. They
I'm
can't.
gonna
They
ask
can't
y'all
miss a
this.
shot tonight. By the way.
Like
That's
I'm
what I'm
gonna ask
saying.
y'all this. I feel like Ballard was just lucky. Ballard is so fucking lucky. He's in the second term of rebuilding the team. Because if we looking at it, the team is
He
supposed to be
said
built
second
right
term.
now.
He said second term.
I,
The team
I
is
told
supposed
you
to
we
be
had to
built
give him.
right now.
I told you we had to give him a break, though, bro. I had to give him a break.
Who?
I knew his circumstances, bro, so I had to give him a break.
Okay, what's the circumstances? We're not going. We
We knew
don't say, oh, he had luck leave.
he
That's a
I
had
don't
to,
long
believe that.
time
bro.
ago, huh?
What QB did we have, bro? He had to. We traded for Carson once. We tried to make
Bro,
the big.
he said it when they got a QB a long time ago, and you don't trade for Carson. I just feel like sometimes I'll give him grace. I'll tell you that,
Carson Wentz
and
was
it's
winning.
because
He was MVP. He was MVP. Really MVP?
no,
He
he
was in
didn't
What
the
get
running for
MVP.
MVP. He was in the running for MVP.
went in the 17 season? Wentz? Are you talking
Yeah,
about?
Yeah,
whatever.
in
Yeah,
seven.
we had
Yeah,
wins.
when he
Yeah,
got
Yeah,
he
hurt.
was like
Yes.
he ended up finishing like third, I think, because of the injury,
Yeah,
obviously. But
yeah, the injury. I mean,
yeah.
he did his shit that he did, but like after that, like he wasn't. He was a shell of himself. After Philly
yep.
got done
Oh
with
my
him,
god.
when we got him, he was a shell of himself. You know what I'm
I
saying?
okay. I like the trade. I didn't like the conditions of the trade. If you play
Yeah.
Right.
certain percentages, you gotta get a first. That was
Yep.
bullshit. That was bad. I fucked that up because we
Yeah.
could have got off that trade and make some of it. You helped Philly get a Super Bowl, by the way.
Yep.
Yep.
Carson was still trying to prove himself with those Will Levis interceptions, throwing shit just crazy while getting tackled.
Oh,
We didn't have a line for him. Again,
yeah.
weapons. You only had Michael Pittman,
Yep.
Doolin. Uh, I can't remember who else we had. I mean, Pierce. I think Pierce
We had
went
that one.
again.
We had that one cat
Hey,
over here too.
did we still have Ty back then?
I would say, what year was this?
Yeah,
We still had Ty, right?
This was had been
we
What?
3 years
still have
ago,
Ty.
4 years ago, maybe
Yeah,
3 or
we
4
still
years.
had him, I think.
No, that was
He was
2020. We got went to 2021 because we had in 2020 we had Phillip Rivers, and I remember him complaining like because he was a Charger, and he was like, man, I never really had the fans like that, and he didn't really get the fan experience. So
Yeah.
we got Wentz after Phillip Rivers left. We went and picked that Wentz in 2021.
Teresa said, "Coach going 10-7." I mean, I ain't mad about that.
I'd be okay with that. As long as like I said, I think 10 wins.
Right.
10 wins gets us a division. Like CJ's gonna be running for his life. I don't think Trevor's gonna. I think Trevor's gonna be around the same, and then we don't know. We don't know what Cam's gonna do. And like I just think 10 wins is gonna win you the division, no matter who wins 10 games.
Right. Didn't they just trade away
Exactly.
left
Like
Who
tackle
did?
the,
too?
CJ's gonna be running for his life.
Oh,
Texas.
they let go of Laramie
Thompson,
Tunsil, huh?
yeah, Thompson went to Washington.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap.
That's why I'm saying 9 can win it because everybody taking a step back. Everybody
Yep.
on the
Yeah,
same level now. We don't know what
Yep.
Jacksonville could potentially be, above everybody because they're
Yep.
probably the most experienced team or whatever. But everybody have their unknowns, and we kind of can. And we've been like 9-8 and 8-9 for the past 2 seasons. So we can, if we put out on the field, quarterback stay healthy and ball out, a running back still doing his thing, receivers not drop the ball. We got a tight end now.
Yeah.
Defense, we got a new defensive scheme now. We might get more pressures, more blitzes. Things could
Blitzmore.
be,
Yep.
yeah, blitz more. So things might be in our favor. I'm not saying we're going to win it. I hope we do, but
Yep.
things more.
We all do. I think everybody can
Man,
agree on that.
I think our ceiling. I think our ceiling is gonna be. I think our ceiling is like around 12. I think we could win 12 if everything
I
goes
think so
like
too.
perfect.
if
But
if
I don't know. This year
AR
just feel
gets
different.
his mechanics straight, he stopped getting happy feet. He puts
that's my
he
guy
knows
right
how
there.
to push the touch on the ball. He takes it what the defense gives him, meaning that don't go for the long shot. If JT's on the
Yep.
side of you, take the check down. Just take what they
They,
giving you.
And I blame that. I blame that. I blame
they
all our
mid
head
and
coach.
short
All our
routes. If
head
he
coach was doing all
fixes
them
that,
dead
man,
shots.
Yeah, the accuracy on the
we're
short
set.
routes, like you know what I'm saying, and
See,
like
the
because I mean
problem is
it's
too.
just it's. Go ahead.
The problem is too, is that Shane does not calm his quarterback down because he's
Yeah.
22. He's 22 and he's raw and he know that he can run. He for a fact know that I can outrun you
Yeah,
at any point
fact.
in time in this game. But
Yeah.
Like
I need to play within the confines of this
like
offense. I need to. He,
what's crazy is most of the team, if as far as all of the teams in the division, anytime we play him, he the fastest man on the field.
Yep.
he's
He
the
the
fastest
fastest
on
man on the
anybody
field.
on any team.
Yeah, a
I
lot
think
of
he's
people.
faster than Lamar Jackson. He's built bigger than Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
Oh
I
And
think
man.
he definitely faster than Lamar.
Lamar just shifty and really good at what he do.
And he's
And
really
like
good in open.
More
He's
shifty,
really good
more
at making moves in the
elusive.
open field. That's
Yes,
for
I
sure.
like that. I
yeah,
love it.
Yeah, more
Yes,
elusive.
I
yeah,
More
love it.
elusive
Yeah,
What
than
I
elusive.
Lamar.
yeah,
what I really really love about AR is his pocket collapse presence.
great,
Absolutely gorgeous. Because as soon as he feels
greatness.
the pocket collapse, he's out of there.
I'm
Period.
gone. I'm out of here.
I'm
And he
out.
got it, and
I'm out.
he can feel pressure. That's
Yep.
the thing. He can feel pressure, like you said, Josh. If he gets them short passes, get the accuracy better on them
That's
short passes,
that's literally all it is. That's
Mm-hmm.
it.
But see,
That's
mechanics.
it.
we say this all the time, but didn't Cam Newton have that problem too? Cam Newton is just he's a power passing quarterback.
Hmm.
Those takedowns he seems to overthrow because
Exactly.
it's not it's not a deep pass like Cam Newton used to. Cam Newton is a deep passing quarterback. Those takedowns are like, man, I don't throw no fucking 5 yards. That's it.
Right.
And when he gets you excited, he's gonna he's thinking about running, but he's like, I can't run. Let me just dump it
Yep.
down. He overthrows the guy. That's
Yep.
in Anthony Richardson's head because he's trying to play like Lamar. He's trying to play like
That's what I'm
Cam
saying.
Newton.
It's his
Mm-hmm.
mechanics. He just need to play AR ball. Like
Yep.
the whole thing is like this, bro. We don't. Every play does not have to be an ESPN highlight. It doesn't have to be, bro. Take what they give you. If
Blame
it's
the
a
head
check down,
coach.
take the check. I mean, the head coach can't throw the ball for him. The head coach can't make a this.
I know, but damn near every play was a deep play. Every wide receiver was
But
Yeah.
running
I
damn
mean,
near 10.
I get what he's
Man,
saying though.
like nothing was coming underneath, bro. No wide
okay,
receiver
I
was
give you
running
that.
underneath.
I give you
Everything was
that.
deep.
Okay, I give you that.
Because every receiver, every guy can is a deep threat.
But every
Yeah.
right, but every time, bro, some of that shit was AR. Like a lot of that shit was AR. Like you said, I would blame Shane for not dialing up shit more plays for him to take off running, trying to
No,
make him a stat
he
two
did that,
QB.
but he's getting hurt because he don't slide.
Yeah. He
He's trying
wants
to
Yeah,
take. He want to
he
hit
wants to lower
somebody.
his shoulder and get the
Yes,
hit. That's how it is.
He want to play. He want to
and
play
he
like Ben
cannot. He cannot.
Roethlisberger. He want
And
to.
Cam
but
Newton
I
did
mean,
the same
okay,
thing.
okay. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. If you a DB, right,
Yes,
and you're on the open field, you want the open field, so you a DB, you
I
probably
feel
hold
you.
on,
I feel
you
you.
like
I
six
feel you.
foot one, 6'2", maybe 205, maybe 210 at the most, right? And you got this 260-pound quarterback running full speed down the sideline. You're gonna make a business decision. It don't make sense. So
True.
I can understand why he would run something like because he can do it. I get it. Like you know what I'm saying? And
but
you gotta
I
you gotta
feel
understand.
you.
understand. You gotta understand too, though, is that he got a history of being injured. He cannot take
Yeah.
the risk.
Yeah, okay. So far he's had two injuries. He had the arm injury and he had the concussion. He only got the arm injury because dirty ass Jeffrey Simmons
Correct.
fucking fell on his
I'll give you
fucking
that.
arm. Now, as a quarterback, that's the one time I said that was crazy. You cannot. You are a quarterback. I don't care if you're 260. Jeffrey Simmons is 290, damn near 300
Yeah, I
pounds.
think he's like
You can't.
305.
Yeah, you can't go head up with him. Now,
No.
if he's running down the field sideline and you got a strong safety or a free safety or a cornerback coming in, I'm absolutely telling AR run his ass the fuck over and keep going.
That play against the Texans, he slowed down when he should have ran. He should have sped up.
Yeah, he slowed down. Cause I mean
Yeah.
you gotta understand
Yeah.
the little guy he was like 5 fucking 10. He had to really put everything into him to fuck him up. And the way and it's not
But
even a hit, it's the way he
you're not.
fell and hit his head.
When we started this episode, or not episode, this live, what we said about how small Bob Sanders was and how hard he hit.
Man,
It don't matter. It don't matter
that
who he
dude,
hit.
that well, here,
But no. Bob Sanders was strong though. You got to understand, like Bob Sanders was like a damn. He was shaped like a motherfucking like a little pit bull. Like Bob, that was different. Bob Sanders was like strong. The
hmm
motherfucker that hit him, that cornerback was like 180, 5'10". He wasn't
But
supposed to do that to AR.
180 going fast versus slow an object.
Go,
The impact is
I don't
the
give a fuck.
impact.
Hey, listen, Josh, how much you weigh?
I'm 300.
Okay, you 300. You think a motherfucker going that's 185 going full speed can knock you down and you
If
300 pounds?
if I'm not paying attention, yes, because I'm not
Man,
focused. I'm not focusing on that.
motherfucker gonna bounce off you like a pinball machine. He gonna
dude,
bounce
it's
you.
happened to me. It's happened to me.
So, yeah, I'm
Dude,
just
I'm
saying.
not even kidding. When I was in school, man, there was times where this little running back, and the school I went to is a really small school, like really, really small.
Okay.
And this running back, not even maybe 130 pounds. And I was like 220, 225. I was looking one way trying to go, cut off this like running back that was going around the other side. And I didn't even see him. And he freaking just lays me out on
Okay,
my ass.
so you think he's gonna lay you out if you 265 pounds, you 6'4"?
If you're not paying
Me?
attention, yeah.
Yeah, if you 265 pounds, I mean it could happen. We've
If you're
seen it,
caught up,
but it's
if because your brain is like, if you're paying attention to something else, and you're not going to know what's coming towards you, no matter how big, how small the other person is. You're
Yeah,
not going to know.
you don't have no reflections to where you can stop
Yeah,
your balance because something
yeah.
is moving fast at you.
I say all that to say this. He saw the dude coming and he just tried to walk it in. I think if he'd have stiff armed this little
Yeah,
He
ass,
you can't do
did.
that.
Yep.
He
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
Yep.
I think because basically he wanted, he like, oh, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Which he did have it, right? But
he
I
did.
think if he'd have just stiff armed the fuck out of him, he'd have got him out of there. If you go back and look at the tape, go look at the number and look this dude up. He's like 5'10", 5'11",
I I
180
don't have
pounds.
to because it was a difference between that game and against the Jets where he lowered his shoulder and ran the guy over because he see the
Dude,
guy. He see him.
and
Yeah.
He
when
see
he
him.
lowered
Okay.
that hit to get that touchdown in that game, oh my god, I was so happy.
Yeah,
I was like,
he
dude,
see
that
him
dude
now.
just crushed the guy, bro.
I
Like,
thought the dude was dead for a minute.
yep,
Like, damn.
yep.
Like, damn, did he have to do that? Like, you could have just got in there. Like, I thought the dude was dead. Like, he getting up something. Like, and then he did it twice in that game against the Jets.
Oh,
I'm
Hey,
like,
same
same
thing
oh
on
difference.
the
shit.
same thing with the game-winning drive against the Patriots. Like, he ran over two dudes getting the end zone.
Mhm.
Like, like, come on. Like, I was like so ecstatic. I'm like, oh, please don't get hurt. Please don't get hurt. And then when he just trucked the dudes and spiked the ball, I'm like, yes. I'm like,
My,
he's there.
my thing with AR is I'm always like looking like, oh shit. When he goes up the middle and it's like goal line shit, and he goes up the middle against all them defensive tackles and nose tackles, that's when I'm like, fuck. But if
Yeah,
he
Yeah,
if he goes around and he's running with that bitch down the field, him
that's
going through the goal line, I'm always like, oh fuck, don't get hurt. But if
so
he's
that's one
down
thing
the field,
that's one thing I want them to do more this year. If they want to do QB design, run plays, run them off tackle.
yeah.
Get them off tackle.
We got to run. That's what I'm
Beat
saying. We got to do
beat
some
beat
Jalen,
beat the D beat the
Hurts.
oh,
DN. Get
to the push,
outside.
to the
Gone.
Yeah,
push.
yeah,
Well, this
yeah,
Or
year,
the
this
or
year,
Nah, not
yeah.
that. We just got to get them Jalen Hurts
well, this
design
yeah.
year,
Those
running.
two.
I say we should use Tyler One in the goal line.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Line him up
You
at
can do
fullback and
you
let him
can
run that
with
motherfucker in.
say with Tyler Warren, you can do anywhere. Like let's
Yeah,
say
Wildcat.
let's say let's say for some reason it's 3rd and 1 it's 3rd and goal at the 1 and we go spread, right? Bring Tyler is let's say he's playing the slot guy. Bring him in motion, put him like
Oh
stop
yeah.
him in between the guard and the tackle, snap to AR, run right behind Tyler. There you go.
Or
Problem
pitch
solved.
it, or you can pitch it.
Or you could pitch it, or even Tyler Warren can take the snap. Like
Either or, yeah.
whatever you want to do.
See, that's the guy you want to use in all phases, everything. Do everything with
Mhm.
running, passing. He can be a fullback. Him being a fullback with JT, oh my God,
Oh yeah,
that's
that
Mhm.
shit. Hey, listen,
Di-
and look,
Hey,
and look. Let's not forget he a nasty blocker. I seen him
yes.
block a motherfucker
yeah, he's
out
pretty
of
good.
bounds.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's
I
pretty
seen
good.
him block a motherfucker down like on some Quentin Nelson shit, on some big Q shit.
Hey,
Block a motherfucker out of bounds. I'm like, okay, cool.
bring the wishbone back. Put Tyler Warren at the fullback. Bring Taylor in as the one halfback, and then bring Giddens in the other halfback, bro.
Ooh.
Boom.
Woo!
Oh, that's nasty.
I
Old
want I
style
want to do
football,
the
baby.
double
Who?
backfield backs.
So
You know the way
the fullback,
Washington run their offense, the
wishbone,
double
like
backs in
that.
the backfield. Nah, they do double
Is it
running
Gibbons
backs.
and my boy Robinson or Gibson?
Yeah, they do
Yeah, they
double
run
backs
two
a lot.
backs. Washington
Yeah,
runs a
a
lot of two
lot.
back.
Yeah.
But
But
you
Shane, the
know,
thing is,
dude, imagine bringing the wishbone back, bro, with Warren, Giddens, and JT. Oh my God,
That'd be crazy. But the whole thing,
Shane.
we don't utilize the fullback though.
no,
We don't use yeah. So I
not
mean,
not a whole lot of teams do anymore.
Mm.
Shane
yeah,
Shane got too many weapons that he don't know how to use at one time.
man,
Yeah.
right. Right. I think that's the problem. I think that's why like some of them plays like because when I was watching AR, some of them plays didn't make sense. Like, why do you got this dude? And then I mean, it's on AR too. He wouldn't take a check down because I seen him plenty of times. Jonathan Taylor was right there, like, give me the ball, and he just wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
check it down. He going for the big boom. I get it, bro. I mean, I get it. You got AP to streak down so he can streak down the field on the sideline and get that ball on the sideline. But it's like sometimes, bro, get out of your head and stop making your job harder than what it really is. Just
Well,
taking what they give you.
the game against the Broncos, he should never pitch it to Eddie Mitchell. I would never done that.
No, that was the dumbest play in the world.
I would have
I
never
about
done
threw my
it
fucking remote on my TV.
because we was winning.
Yeah.
I think at that time, and we
Mhm.
lost that
Yep,
game. I was like, yeah,
dude.
no
But
way.
there's what sucks is
That
that
shit ended our season, that game
as
right there.
soon as
Yeah,
as soon as here's the thing is I just had a feeling as soon as JT fumbled that touchdown,
it just fell
I
Yeah,
off.
was like,
it was
we're
it was
gonna
all
lose this
downhill.
football game because
Yeah, it was
dude,
all downhill.
momentum
On
in
me.
games like that is huge,
I agree.
Right.
and a game like that having momentum and doing that it just kills you.
That's why we end up with the 89 because you win that game, you already had a better record than the Bengals. You had a better
Yep.
record than the Broncos. Nobody else can jump you. Miami can jump you because you beat
If
Miami.
if we won that game, I think we clinched if we won that game, right?
Yeah,
Or am I
yeah.
wrong?
Not the division, but a spot.
Yeah,
The
the
spot in
wild
the
card
yeah.
spot.
Yeah,
Yep.
There's no reason that the Steelers should have made it with Mason Rudolph to
No.
the playoffs.
well,
There's no
no,
Oh
reason.
God.
Mason was there, he was the Titans. You they
No,
made it with
no.
Russell.
Yeah, but
Oh
then
yeah, okay.
yeah,
They made it with Rudolph. Okay. The year
yeah,
before they
Mason.
made it with
Yeah,
Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
that's the testament. That's a testament to Mike Tomlin
Coaching.
being
Yeah.
a great coach and having winning seasons every year since
man,
he's
that's
been a coach.
crazy. 17 years of straight
17
winning
straight.
seasons, man. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's why he got that big contract. They had to sign him. I mean, who you going? Like, listen, I'm telling you right now, bro. As much as I hate the fucking Steelers, if they would have let Mike Tomlin go, I'd have. If I'm the owner, I'm gonna keep Shane, but I'm gonna demote him to OC. Give me Mike Tomlin as the head coach.
Oh
That
God.
ain't gonna
I'm gonna
work.
demote him to
Oh
OC.
God.
Like, yeah, bro. I know what your contract say. I just need you to do this, bro.
That's
Because I'd have
probably
took Mike.
that's probably won't work out, bro. Because I mean, if we both head coaches, and you're a better head coach than me, and then I've been coaching for 2 years, and I'm getting demoted. I can kiss my ass. I'm out of here. I ain't
Yeah,
staying
Cool,
with you.
leave.
Shane
Cool,
Yeah,
probably
you
would have
go
left.
leave. Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
I
it's
mean,
fine, but
and
I'm
that's
saying,
cool.
yeah,
That's
but
Yeah,
cool.
you got to pay me though on the back end.
That's
right.
cool
Cool.
too.
'Cause-
You got to pay me.
If you got a chance to get the Mike Tomlin,
Oh, I ain't
the
saying
Mike Tomlin,
as a fan,
I'm
I'm saying I'm
taking
with
him all
you.
day.
I'm saying as a fan,
yeah,
yeah, but
as a fan, yes.
as a fan, yes, but as a head coach, I'm competitive like you are. I'm not taking on the motion. I got to go ahead
Right.
and go.
Cool, so you
Yep.
can get the fuck on.
Oh man, that's fine with me, but you still got to pay me the rest of my contract.
Like,
I ain't gonna be.
Yeah.
I ain't broke. I ain't gonna be
yeah,
broke.
yeah. I'm just saying,
Look,
man. Like we said, like
look what
it's
the
just
Suns. Look at what the Suns are doing. The Suns have to pay four head coaches. The Phoenix
Man.
Suns got to
I
pay
mean,
three.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
okay. Jerry Jones was
Oh shit.
paying the head coach for the longest. He paid him. He was in his pockets for 10 years.
Yeah,
Shit.
and then
But guess what?
then
He got them motherfucking Super Bowls though. He got them Super Bowls out of him.
somebody in baseball getting paid still too.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bobby Bonilla.
Yeah, he get paid
but
every year.
yeah,
Dude,
it's
okay,
all
so
it's all
yeah, Bobby
good.
Bonilla gets paid. He still gets paid like 1 point. I think it's like 1 point. And I'm a big baseball guy, so
Yeah,
he gets paid like I think 1.5 million still for the next 6 years. I think it's
That's
2031. I think it's
crazy.
done.
That's crazy.
And
every
he
day.
That
quit. And he quit playing baseball in 2003.
So
that's
Yeah.
hey,
crazy.
Josh,
The
he got
same thing with Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson stopped coaching in the '90s, and
Yep.
fucking oh boy Jerry Jones still giving him checks.
That's
But the
hey.
that
whole
was
That's
thing
dumb.
was
That was dumb for
he
him.
he because
Let,
he got
let me
in the
bite your
fucking
burrito,
way.
sis.
that's the
You know what I'm
Otani
Let me
saying?
bite your
contract too.
burrito.
Otani's contract's the exact same
Yeah,
way.
he's still getting shit from the Angels, still getting money from the Angels. He getting that
No,
Angels
and,
money.
and
I
and with
want a
his
piece.
new contract with the Dodgers, it's the same way. So they're gonna pay him for another 8 years after he's done with the Dodgers.
Yeah,
Hey,
shit is fucking crazy.
if he
I
gonna
want a
get
big
paid
piece.
sitting at home or with another
Mhm.
team, hey, I'll do it.
Man, right?
I
I'll do
mean,
it.
What,
dude,
I'll do
bro?
it.
That
and to
It's
bro,
play
money.
that
It's
and to
money,
that's
play a
man.
sport
You
you're good
know.
at and you like, I would do that too.
Yeah.
Like,
mhm.
yeah,
Just
I've been man, go ahead.
look how long we had to
Sis.
pay Matt Ryan after he left. That man was on
Yep,
TV. He didn't retire yet. He was on TV. We owed that man 20 some million.
yeah.
yep,
But you had to get him out of there.
Oh,
You had
I'm
to. You
saying as a
can't.
fan, yes, but I'm just saying as a team, you're like, God damn it, man, I gotta pay this motherfucker.
yep,
I got to sign that check and mail it to him.
yep.
I mean, what you gotta understand? He got billions, man. He all right. They ain't looking at that shit like that. They got billions. He like,
Yes,
all
I
right,
don't
he
look at
all right.
that. You paying somebody that ain't on your team no more. I would never want
Yeah,
that.
but I would rather pay him to not be on the team than pay him to see the team lose and the fans looking at me like, oh,
Yes.
you losing
Yeah,
season ticket holders, motherfuckers don't want to come to the. You remember that game? Okay, remember that year when it was 2017, Luck didn't play. It was a picture and somebody
Yeah.
left at West 56th Street, and it was a white cardboard board, and it said, "Stop wasting Luck's youth years." That year, we had some of the lowest attendance in history. People wasn't coming to the game because they was pushing for Luck, and that ultimately is what got Ryan Grigson fired
Mhm.
because he couldn't
Mhm.
take care of Luck.
But I'm just saying, you wouldn't be like a team like the Broncos who had to pay Russell $85 million for the rest
That's
of
a
the
lot.
season. That's a dead cap as well. That's a
That's
lot
a
of
lot.
fucking.
That's a
That's a
lot.
big ass
well,
dead cap.
and another thing is like the Falcons, for example,
The
they're gonna have
Falcons.
to pay. They're gonna have to pay Kirk Cousins $50 million on the bench
Yes.
because
Crazy.
Penix is gonna start. Like, I
And the
just don't
same
see
thing.
Kirk starting. Period.
And then Dak. Dak can't
Mhm.
go nowhere
And,
because it's a big ass gap. It's gonna be a big ass
Now,
dead cap.
okay. So I understand. Like Kirk Cousins was doing this shit. Now the Dak shit, that's just Jerry Jones being stupid and
yep,
being a player's owner.
Correct.
You
Yeah,
don't
agreed.
give a person who free you what Dak been in the league since 2016. Been in the league since 2016,
Mhm.
and you
yeah,
getting into the playoffs and you making rookie mistakes. Remember that year
Correct.
when they was in the playoffs and all the Cowboy fans was saying they like the ref lost them game because the ref wouldn't hurry up. The ref does not play for the Dallas Cowboys, right? And they blamed it on the ref. I'm like, the ref doesn't play for the Dallas Cowboys.
they play
How
for the
about
Kansas City Chiefs.
yeah?
What I'll say about the refs, what I'll say about the refs is we experienced that against the Browns 2 years ago with Minshew, where
Hey yo, that shit was fucked up,
That
man. That
yep,
that
I
that
that
was
that
was
I was
bad.
so fucking mad.
that
That was
Yeah,
game.
bad.
yeah, I
Like,
was pissed.
how the fuck do you
That
call
was
a pass
fucking bad.
interference? How the fuck do you call a pass interference on the DB when the ball is not even catchable?
That's what I'm
The
Yep.
saying.
ball wasn't
Yeah.
catchable.
Yep.
That shit was horrible. I'm saying
I was
like,
so mad.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, alcoholism, man. That shit real, man. That shit real, man.
I've
I
been
was
there.
drunk as fuck that day. Like,
Oh
yo, I
man.
cannot believe this shit. And then this is before I had the This before I had the Sunday ticket. I was off the doofus, so the shit kept going out, and I was like, "Yo, this is crazy."
Oh, you
And
was
it was
already
a
irritated.
yeah. I was agitated. I was in this. Nick had went to the West Wing to be with the Raven fans, and I was in this bitch by myself watching TV, and like every little thing. I don't know how we got called for a gang of holding calls,
The
both on the
gang of them.
line,
We lost to
gang
PJ
of them.
Walker, bro. PJ Walker.
Come on, bro. That shit crazy.
Yeah,
PJ
that's
Walker,
Gus
bro.
Bradley defense. Gus Bradley defense.
That
No offensive
that
line to
timid
stop.
ass. Oh my god. That timid ass. Oh my god. We just wasn't rushing
And
nothing.
then the game before the season before the season before we drafted Anthony Richardson, the last game against the Texans, it was like fourth and something, and
Uh,
Davis Mills got the converted first down, fourth down. I'm like, you got to be fucking
Davis
kidding me!
fucking Mills.
You got to be
Davis
fucking kidding me!
fucking Mills.
That's why
him,
I get angry,
him
man.
and his fucking giraffe neck, bro. Like,
Yeah, he saw
Man, bro,
everything.
Davis fucking Mills, man. Oh my goodness.
That's the experience. That's why
I just
I
turn my
promise y'all.
TV off when I see shit like that. 'Cause I don't want to break my
Yeah,
TV. So I just turn my
yeah,
yeah,
TV
yeah,
off.
Right.
yeah,
yep,
yeah.
Man,
Yo,
epic,
I'm
epic,
telling you.
man. I'm good. Between all of us, I think I got more patience than all y'all. But when
Oh
I
yeah,
see shit like
definitely.
that, I get so agitated. I don't give up my phone. Mike be like, "Bro, what the fuck?" I'm like, "I'm not responding. If I respond, I'm gonna get mad. I'm
Nah,
yep.
not
nah, that
responding."
that's real. That's real. That's
So
real.
after
Nah,
the
that's
game,
real.
after the game was over, and he had talked, we had talked. I said, "Man, bro, I didn't want to talk to you at that time because I'm trying to figure out what the hell just happened." And
Oh yeah, yep,
I,
yep.
and I'm not in good space to text you mad because I might call you a motherfucker and I ain't mean it.
Mike,
Mhm.
So
Mike,
I
go
don't
the
want to.
fuck off of him.
Yeah, and I don't mean it towards you. I mean it towards the team. And I
Yeah,
can't give me time to decompress and just calm down at the game. Then we can talk
Yep.
about it. Because you talk about right now, I'm saying everything. I'm saying, and then you're like, "Hey, bro, chill out." I'm like, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking about the head coach or the defensive coordinator or a certain
nah,
player. No, I
that
can't
shit
do
was bad, man. That Browns game, bro. That shit was bad. Like that Browns game and the Jacksonville. Every time we go to Jacksonville, bro, that's always like a game that irritates the fuck out of me because we just can't get it right in Jayville. We just for
Mm,
some
it.
reason we
And
just
people keep
cannot
asking me,
win.
bro,
people keep
guys.
asking me, "Do you want to go to a game in Jacksonville?" I was like, "No, I'm not going to the damn
I'm
corporate
fighting. I'm gonna
place."
be locked up. I'm gonna get locked up.
The,
I'm fighting.
the last time we won in Jacksonville, I was a freshman in high school.
Damn, don't say that.
That was luck. That was a luck,
Damn.
right?
Damn.
2014.
Yeah, it
That
was
was
the year
14. Yep.
you hung that damn
Damn.
shit ass banner.
That's that AFC that's that AFC championship
Oh,
year.
The,
Yep.
no, that finalist banner got hung that year.
Man. But that's the
People
year
forget
that in 2014, that's the year we got smacked by the Patriots in the AFC championship.
the flake gate. Yeah, I
Deflategate.
remember.
Yeah, the play
I
gate, yeah.
remember. I don't see that. That's
Oh,
what I'm saying. And then we could have won with Shane Steichen, but guess what? They lost that 6-0 game. I was mad
Man.
then.
Oh,
y'all
dude,
remember
that was
y'all remember
Frank Wright, I mean,
that
not Shane
that
Steichen,
year.
Frank Wright.
Y'all remember
yeah, Frank Reich.
that year when we lost to Jacksonville because Frank Wright wouldn't just take the points
That's what I'm saying.
and
6-0 game.
Yeah.
That was
We
the
lost
six
6-0.
yeah,
nothing game.
yeah,
Yep, that
six
was the
nothing
six
game,
nothing
yeah.
game.
He just wouldn't take the point. And I was like, what the fuck is this dude doing? I'm
Yep.
Man,
telling you, bro.
we tried to score at the end of the game with Mo Alley Cox. We tried that's this is crazy. Because we could have had field goals to tie the game. But we waited till the fourth quarter with like a minute something left to try to get a first down with Mo Alley Cox. There was rule. It was on fourth down. There was rule uncatchable or not a catch. And it was like turn one down. I'm like, okay, fuck you,
Yeah.
Frank. Right? I'm done with you. I'm done.
Yep.
When Moali
I,
Cox stay around, don't he?
Right.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
That man been
I
with
mean,
8 years.
Yep.
you got, and he just got a new contract.
Well, just 1 year too.
Yeah. What was
Yeah,
it?
at this
What was
point,
it? 1 year, $6 million, something like that.
No,
Josh, you know
At,
that one?
at
this was two.
yeah, at this point,
they
he just
too.
here
They
for the
got
locker
2 years.
room.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
run
at this
I'm
blocker.
at
point.
He's
that,
pretty.
but I mean,
He's
and
pretty good at run blocking
he's
too.
he's real good at run blocking. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Yeah.
good
run blocking.
at
Yeah,
blocking. You know what I'm saying? He's good at blocking. So what y'all
give us a catch here and there.
what y'all think gonna happen to the boy Jelani Woods?
Dude,
What
if he
y'all
gets
think?
healthy,
He
if
done.
he gets healthy, dude,
If he get healthy, yeah, but if he does not, he's
I
done.
know if he doesn't, he's done. Period.
What he can't do is miss catches by the end zone, right in his hands,
Yeah,
and look
that's
around.
true.
That
That's
was a
true.
TD.
But
That
that
was a TD from AR.
but that dude
Yeah.
at Florida,
No,
bro, that
that wasn't him.
dude.
That was Ogletree.
Oh, you
Oh,
And
you
then when
talking?
sorry,
he
That was
that was
I
Ogletree.
meant
Ogletree.
Virginia.
Yeah, that was
Sorry, my
Ogletree.
bad,
Yeah,
my bad, my bad, my bad.
that
You
was
Mm.
Drew
talking Ballard
Ogletree. He
then?
dropped them.
Malik went to Florida. I mean, went to Miami.
Yeah,
No,
he
I
went to
meant
Miami.
sorry. I was talking about Jelani. He went to Florida, didn't he?
No, Jelani went to Virginia.
No, Virginia
Jelani
Tech
went
was
to
one.
University
Okay,
of Virginia. No, he
thank you,
went to
thank you, thank you.
Virginia.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking. Ogletree. That's my bad. That's my bad. But
Yeah,
no, even at
Ogletree
Virginia, he was
can be
good
good
too.
though. Ogletree can be good though.
Ogletree can be good
yeah,
too.
he can. And he was a target for AR. AR was hitting him up. He was a target
Yep.
for AR. Just I don't know what's going on, man.
Ooh.
I think we got a with Tyler Warren. I think we got a nice ass tight end room. The whole thing is availability is the best ability. If Jelani Woods could, because you remember that first year when he was healthy, he was a fucking problem.
We had Matt Ryan
J-
though,
j-
so yeah.
yeah, I mean, but he still did his
Damn,
shit.
Jokic just friggin' elbowed Lou Dort back of the head.
The thing with Tyler Warren is that you have no choice but to scheme him in the offense. You
Mhm.
can't scheme Jelani Woods in offenses. You
Get him
can't
the fuck out.
scheme Mo Cox. Mo Cox is he only plays when the play breaks down. Tyler Warren, you have to scheme him in offense. He can't you can't miss him on the field.
Dude.
He gonna be on a lot of snaps.
He's gonna be on a lot of snaps. He's gonna be See, Jelani couldn't be on like Jelani ain't the fastest. He's just tall as hell. Mo
Yeah,
Cox is
yeah,
slow
yeah.
as hell.
Jokic might
Mallory
get kicked
is
out here. Sorry. I'm watching this Thunder game.
I got it, bro.
what's the score? Because I know they was
I got
getting
it.
their ass whooped
OKC's up by 9.
in the fourth.
Yeah, and friggin' Jokic just elbowed Lou Dort in the back of the head, so he might be done.
Oh, he getting ejected.
Nah.
But
But
it's. I mean, we got to. It's nothing wrong with having high expectations. I know Epic for years. Me and him been debating like, man, chill out, bro.
Okay, shit.
Me and Epic been going at it. He be in that damn Facebook thread talking crazy. I said, man, relax, man, relax. And now I understand it now. I understand it now, Epic.
I
I want to give
understand
you
it
a
now.
I want to give you an apology, man. That I owe you an apology.
I
Yeah,
Because
understand it
man.
now.
I understand it now.
No, the thing is, right, is we're in a winnable division. So very,
Facts.
very winnable division. I feel like if
Facts.
we were in like a tougher division, we probably wouldn't be doing so well with our team we got. But the fact that we're in a winnable division,
Bro. It came
that's
down to the point
good.
where I came down to the point where I was watching games of it like it's 30 and what, 15? Oh, they about to get the first down.
So yeah, yep. That's we were just saying
Yeah,
that like an hour ago.
yeah,
I was just saying,
they gonna get the first down. Oh, they
Yeah.
backing up 10 yards. It's third and six. They backing up
and I
10
hate that.
yards.
but
I
see,
hate the I hate the idea of a prevent defense. Like I just hate it.
Bruh, I hate it. I hate
I
it.
fucking hate it. Like
I don't care.
attack it
I
third
don't
and
care.
twenty.
I
Go
don't
to the
care.
quarterback.
I don't care. We 40 points. I'm playing no fucking preview defense. We
I ain't
had
playing no
we had
prevent.
we had the Titans of 38-7. How the hell you let them come back?
That yeah, that shit is fucking
I was
And
so
we
I
That
was
about
like,
conservative, that
we about blew that
conservative
one
damn
too.
defense.
man, you got
They
to
get
score
so
70.
conservative.
Remember,
Yeah.
and,
remember a couple years ago who beat the Broncos? I think Miami put up 70 on Broncos. I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
yeah
2 years ago.
yeah. I was like, I don't care. Run it up. You got to
Hmm.
because the thing is, if you put you first of all, it's a division team. You got to make sure your division team know we ain't out here playing no more. We
yeah,
not playing.
Man.
We ain't
yeah,
playing. 38 to
Man.
7. You supposed to put your foot on their neck.
yeah.
And thank God speed is gone. I'm so
So
happy
Oh
speed is
man,
gone.
Yeah.
EJ Speed.
I hated I
Oh
hated his
man.
taste in music. I hated the way he talked. And when I knew I hated him is when he was on the podcast and he was sitting talking about the game they lost against was it against the Falcons?
I think that was
uh,
Did we
one
lose?
against the Giants. Was it the
No, oh,
Giants?
we lost to the Giants. The game we lost to the
Yeah.
Giants. When he got
but
on there and he was
they
talking
were talking
about
trash.
we did the best we could. Like, what are you
No, we did
talking
not.
about,
You
bro?
just talked trash the week before, bro. Like
No,
what?
Yeah,
they talk. That was
about how y'all was
this was
gonna
in the
put up
beginning.
this on them,
This was in
huh?
the beginning of the year when they was on their podcast and they asked him what team you want to play to basically
Oh
add
yeah.
the stats. And they said a
Yep.
team like the Giants. They forgot that they got the Giants on their schedule
Yeah.
and then got their ass stumped. That's why I was mad at both of them. I said, you know what? They can trade Zaire
Oh
and
come
him. I
on.
don't care. I
Bro,
was
I don't
I was ready for Z. I was like, yo, Z and Speed,
give him
y'all
a
both
flagrant
can go.
two. Give him a flagrant two.
Yeah,
because
I was ready for both of them to go.
And
because
Speed
there's
was
no way.
never. But I always told Mike Speed was like a C plus player to me.
Speed, speed. This is how I look at it, and probably
Oh my god, they
using.
only give him a flagrant one. That's
It's like
bullshit.
me visiting Cali and acting like y'all. I'm
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah,
Louisiana,
yeah,
going there acting like y'all, talking all crazy like y'all, not talking crazy, talking like y'all, how y'all talking because y'all confidence, LA dudes.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
me,
yeah,
me
yeah,
going to do the
yeah.
same thing, no damn, I ain't from here. So I can't talk to other people like that. Y'all can't because it's where y'all from. They know y'all lingo. I don't
yeah,
know that.
yeah,
That's
no,
how
Yeah, yeah,
EJ
fact.
yeah,
is.
yeah.
EJ next to a dog, so he went like, I'm a dog too. No, you're not. You're not. You're not.
Bruh.
On that
Some of these
podcast talking
people,
crazy, I was like, bro, you ain't like that. I
bruh.
ain't know what school he went to.
Oh,
What high
He
school
he
he
went
went
to
to
he
college?
went to
he went
He went.
no,
What did
he
he
went
supposed
to
to? Well,
Tarleton State.
I
EJ
know,
went
but
to
Mike
Tarleton
said
State.
he turned. Mike said he turned down Alabama though.
Yeah, he turned out Alabama, Georgia, Texas, and he only did it because his brother was sick and he wanted to stay close to home.
Yeah,
That's
I
why he
respect
did
that.
it.
I respect it
But he
because
but
I
he
he
had
respect that.
he had those
Michael Paulson
offers
did the
though.
same thing. Michael Paulson turned out Alabama too.
Yeah,
It's not
he had
unheard
them
of.
offers though. He did his shit at Tarleton State. He just went to a small college because he wanted to stay home because he had a sick
Man,
brother.
I
That was
wish
it.
I was that good to get at least little school D1 offers. Fuck, I was lucky to get a
This
D3
this
offer.
this man, that man is a cocky. He's a cocky person. I remember the episode where he was playing Madden against somebody that was the best Madden player in the world and got his ass whooped. And he was
Oh man.
talking trash to him then. I'm like, man, you getting your ass whooped right now. You should be quitting
Hmm.
at
Mm.
28-0. You should be quitting.
Yep.
And
But
Franklin Lucky, and Franklin Lucky, he lead the league every year in tackles.
Yeah, or he'd have been shipped out too. Like, fuck out of here. Shit. He can go too. Like, bro, I'm trying to tell you. I'm talking about, I don't know if y'all noticed, like, this motherfucker ran through the middle and missed a wide open tackle on the QB. I think it was on
God
CJ.
damn, dude.
And I damn near lost it. I said, yo, what the fuck is you doing? I said, bro, you can't be in here. When we draft Zeke? We draft Zeke in what, 2017, 2018?
it's been a long time because he's been
Yeah,
about
and
Yeah.
he what round was he? Fifth round?
seven,
Like
seven.
Yeah.
He
seven.
was a seventh
No.
rounder.
Adams was seven.
He was
Wait,
7 too.
Adams was seven. He was saying he was a sixth round.
He was 7 round two.
Okay,
He was seven
okay.
round. Okay, okay.
Man, we
He
always
wasn't
get
Mm.
wasn't
Oh
seventh
yeah, he
wasn't
was
round.
a You know what? He was because he did the draft last year, and he
yeah.
was like, okay, yeah, he was a seventh round pick. He was a
Got
seventh
it.
round pick. So
First of all, this is another thing that we doing. Not us. Ballard got him as a 7 round pick. He was a special team player like Matthew Adams, and he put his ass in
yep.
the lineup and started his motherfucker and thought he was going to be squirt gold. It
What?
worked out, but
It
Yeah,
worked out.
yeah.
But
I
the
think.
whole thing,
I hate that.
we gotta realize this. EJ Speed when it never even got on the field, if Maniac didn't get hurt.
It wasn't
Yeah.
EJP.
No.
He trying to replace. He trying to replace Barbara Curry K, and you cannot.
Yeah, yeah,
We
you
No,
never
can't.
got
yeah.
rid of
He's not.
Ricky.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Huh?
I'm
He's
pissed that
not.
we got rid of him, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't
Bobby
replace
O.
that.
Like,
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
was freaking an animal. That dude was
yo,
pretty good.
am I the only one that? And I know how Josh feel. I'm not talking to you, Josh. I know how you
All
feel.
right,
Sit this one out.
I'm gonna
So,
say that.
Josh B and Epic. Am I the only one that feel like we shouldn't have let the Nico Audrey go to the
At
Tennessee
all.
Titans?
At all. At all. At
Because
all. We should
because of
never let
what
him go.
Ballard talk about, oh well, we placed the premium, bro. Nobody gives a
Yeah,
fuck. You don't.
I would have kept him
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So I'm not the
because
only one feel like that. It,
he was the type of guy he can get to the quarterback pretty well, but he was mainly a run stopper. So it's like
I know, but bro, always getting to the quarterback now. I don't
yeah,
know.
exactly, exactly.
and look, and when we played him, he got to our quarterback 2 times a
Hmm.
motherfucking
Mm-hmm.
year. And I'm just like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
bro, like so he's basically not on the team because you, Chris Ballard, you
It was the
don't think it.
guarantees. It's the same contract. It's a 3 year 23, a 3 year 24, but he had
Ballard
more guarantees with Tennessee. Tennessee outbid us
Yeah.
in guarantees.
Ballard
Yep.
likes Ballard likes too many good guys. He likes too many. He likes those blue collar. I don't like. Look, I understand it, but we need some straight dogs. We
Yep.
need some straight. We need some straight. I don't even care if they got
Some hitters.
a little problem. Like,
Yeah, some
hey,
hitters.
do the evaluation. I don't care because when you look at the teams that take the ones that got problems, they always
Hey,
winning.
send me that retarded motherfucker.
Look
I
Yeah,
at
don't
send
care
me
what he
him.
doing off the field.
look.
Send me him.
That's
As
why.
long as he ball.
That's why I like the offensive line that Cowboys drafted, Tyler Booker. He said, I'm a Jalen Carter stopper. I want to bust his ass."
Mm.
That's what you want.
He
That's
came
All
to
why,
right.
like,
LSU, right? He came to
He came from
LSU.
Bama. Bama.
no,
Okay.
Tyler Booker is Bama.
He
Oh yeah,
said.
Booker. Okay, I'm tripping.
He
He's
said.
Will
the offensive
Cam-
guard,
You're
right?
thinking of Will Campbell. You're thinking of Will
That
Campbell. He
yeah,
said he's
yeah,
like,
yeah. I'm
dude, I'm
tripping.
gonna kill for my quarterback. He's like, I will
I like
kill
that
a
too.
guy.
I like that. I
I
like
was
that
like,
too.
I mean, shit.
I watched. I was like,
I'd
huh?
be scared as hell. I would be
I mean,
scared
I,
as
I
hell.
mean,
Like,
I
woo.
mean, shit. You gotta look at Quentin Nelson said the same thing. He's just like when he's up on the with the combine and shit. You know, he's up on the podium. He was just like, I just want to destroy you.
Well, the
And I
thing
was just
is,
like, oh, that's our guy.
Nelson don't talk a lot. He just do the shit. He don't talk.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
He
when
just
he
go.
had his press conference, that press conference at the combine, and and he stood up on the thing, asked him, go back and YouTube that shit. He was like, I just pray to destroy you and just kill all your
Yep.
confidence. I
Well,
was like, oh, I'm fucking
Mm.
with him.
the thing with Nelson though, the thing is with Nelson, I'm more afraid of him when he don't talk.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
You might have pissed him off.
Because
Oh
Yeah,
that's
shit.
hey, that's usually how it is with the offensive linemen. If you're not talking, there's a problem.
I'm scared. Yeah, I'm scared as hell.
You seen
I know how it is. I know how it
you
is.
seen what he did to that linebacker from Jacksonville, Josh Allen. He ain't even in the league no more.
He
When he
is.
remember
Man.
that shit.
That
Remember that
is. It was church.
it was Church
Yeah,
who?
you're talking about church.
It was
Okay,
like,
okay, that was
yeah,
Church. So
it was
that hit
safety.
when they edited because he wasn't really screaming on that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It was
I
that shit
mean,
when he was like
the thing
boom.
is, at this point, I mean, me if I'm a safety and I'm in a box, I ain't no fucking way I'm running to no goddamn Nelson.
Nope.
That's out.
Ain't no way.
Nope.
That's out.
I'm laying down.
That's
I'm
out.
gonna go ahead and lay down because you ain't gonna put me down because I know you can.
Bro, I'm running out of the stadium. I'm
So
out.
I'm like,
who who y'all
Get
interested in
me out.
seeing? Who player y'all interested in seeing play?
yo,
Besides Warren.
I would
Besides
say,
Warren.
I, you talking about in the draft class in the new draft class?
Yeah, besides Warren.
I
Yeah,
want to see the
Jalen.
I'm going Travis. I'm going Travis.
I want to see I want to see the boy Travis and I want to see the boy Smith. I want to
Jalen
see
Travis,
Smith,
Tim
Jalen Travis,
Smith,
and Tim Smith,
Hunter
and
Waller. Those are the three guys I want to see play.
I want to see JT
Hunter gonna
Tamalu.
be on special teams.
I know,
For
I
now.
know, but I want to see him
Mm.
play, like actually
Oh, he will.
play.
Yeah, I'm ready for that. Yeah, and Travis ain't gonna play
Mm.
either. I think Travis is
No,
probably going. I know he's a swing tackle, so he can possibly replace. Not replace,
Braden
but
Smith.
yeah, because
He probably gonna
Braden's
step in for Braden Smith.
probably
Yeah, I mean he been having like that mental shit like when he about to commit suicide and shit like that shit was
yeah,
real. So I think like we'd
Mm.
have benefited from Travis if we'd have had him at that time. Because if y'all know like when Brady Smith when we first drafted him out of Auburn, he was solid,
he's the right
mind
guard.
you.
Then he's the right
Yeah, he was
guard.
a right guard,
yeah.
and we
He's right
moved
guard.
him to right tackle, and he held that shit down. But it was shit like that. Same thing with Kelly. Like people don't understand how Kelly fell off. Yeah, because he lost a kid, stillbirth, so his mental
I
was
want
But
to
fucked
see,
up. You know what I'm saying?
I
that's
wanted
the
Kelly a
problem.
retired coach.
But see, this I mean, yeah, I know.
He
I
gonna
was
come
saying,
back. Oh yeah,
no,
he a Bama man.
he ain't
He
coming
gonna
back.
come back.
How he will?
One day
Oh,
contract, retire.
I
It's
got
over.
you. But see, the thing is with fans, we don't put ourselves in other people's shoes. We
Right?
we look at it as that we act like we paying them. We
Yeah.
instead of saying we know like Paris Campbell, he wasn't dealing with no damn kids. Paris
Hey,
Campbell was
hold on.
dealing with
Hold
just
on,
men.
we are paying them.
I'm
Yeah.
not paying shit.
Oh, no. When I say we paying them, I mean we paying them as far as like all fans. That's why
Buying
I'm like real
memorabilia and like jerseys
all
and
that
shit. I know
shit.
what he's talking about. I
They
know what he's talking about
lifestyle,
But
they got is because of fans. Point blank
because of
I
period.
fame.
but what I'm
Facts.
saying is when you got people that I ain't never lost. I ain't never had no miscarriage.
Yeah,
Right.
I get what you're saying. Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
never dealt with that. I ain't
Basically,
dealt with no,
what Josh is saying is we just look at them as football players and not as
Football
humans.
players
Yep,
instead of
yeah.
I get
not as
what
humans.
Josh is
I feel you.
saying.
Yeah, I
And
feel
so,
what you're
because
Yeah.
I
saying.
mean,
Yeah,
Bray
yeah.
Smith said he was, threatening to unalive himself. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
he was
man,
gonna kill himself. Yeah.
I don't want it that bad. I don't want to win that bad. I don't want
Hmm.
to. At that
Hmm.
point, I would just stop watching football if a man said he gonna do that because of depression. At
Yeah.
that point,
Depression.
I
Yeah.
just like, you know what? I rather not support. I
Now
rather not.
nowadays.
I rather not be a fan anymore because of,
Nowadays.
huh?
Nowadays.
I
So
rather
so
not.
that's
Huh?
and that's and you know how I felt at the beginning. That's why I give Andrew Luck the grace I give him because it's like, damn dog, like you was like you wasn't even fun for you no more, bro. Like, yeah, it might have been time to walk away, kid. It might have been time to just walk away and call it quits.
Well, the thing is, when you talked that day he retired, I said Adam
Mhm.
Scheffler screwed his moment. It was
Oh yeah,
not supposed to. It was not supposed to be leaked during that game.
Yep.
absolutely.
Adam knew to report that after the game. He
Yeah,
said, "Nope, I get better clicks if I do it now."
yeah. That's why I don't
And
respect him. Like I don't
I
respect
will
to
never
this day.
respect him because you embarrassed that
To
man, and had that man get booed for no reason.
yeah,
People saying, "Well, fans should have done that." What the fuck? How am I supposed to do this? I'm drunk, having fun. What you
bro,
want me to do?
like, and people. The thing is like this, fellas. People say, "Oh, well, Coach Fed is so horrible, bro." If you're sitting in the crowd, bro, and out of nowhere, you
Phones
just
just
see
be
your
going.
franchise quarterback say, "I'm done." 2 weeks before the season, you gonna fucking react as a human. You gonna be like, "Man, fuck this bitch."
Yeah.
You gonna do that, bro. Like you can't get mad at it. But when you come down off it and you realize you get the details, you know what? Oh, he was dealing with all of that. Damn, man, my
Yeah. I
bad.
mean, even after he did a little press conference, I think after the game was done, and I watched it. I'm like,
Yeah,
man,
I'm not gonna hold you. I
why
didn't give a fuck
why
about
was I
Andrew Luck for a while.
booing this guy?
yeah.
But you
Like
know, the
he's
I'm
thing
not
is,
crying and
gonna.
shit. Like,
I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't give a fuck about Andrew Luck for a while. Once I read the book and I found that the whole little skiing accident was all him. He did that
oh
to
yeah, I told
himself.
Mike about that shit too. I
And
said,
then
yeah,
yeah,
Hmm.
and then on top of that year we had a high draft pick. He could have let us know point blank period. We not coming. I'm not coming back. We could have drafted a quarterback, bro. He could have let us know.
no, we didn't. The high pick was Nelson.
I know. I'm still.
He
He
played that
still
year.
could have let us know.
He played that year though. He didn't play the
I
next
know, but
year.
he still. I
but
know,
no,
but he
no.
still was having. He still
Andrew.
was having doubts though.
Yeah,
2018,
He
he
was
was
still
they
having
went.
doubts.
but the whole thing is they knew though. Chris Ballard.
They
That's why they
knew.
talked. They mentioned they knew, but they
You
talk
can't
once
tell
again.
report.
We
You
go
can't.
full circle back to Chris Ballard. They knew, but they was like, okay, we hopeful, and he played. I can't even put that on luck. He
But you,
played, and then at the end of the season, he was just like, you know what? I'm not
I
feeling
remember
this shit no
that
more.
year we was 10-6, and we beat the Texans first round. Second round we got beat by the Chiefs. So we had a top 20 pick. We couldn't get no
Hmm.
quarterback with that.
And we
Right.
traded back,
Well,
I
not
think,
well.
And we
Well,
traded
that
back
next
not
draft.
that. Well,
2019. Yeah, so yeah, 2019
Yeah,
we got
because I
Montez
remember
Sweat.
that draft because I think we were sitting 21 or 22,
I know,
and I was getting
but I
ready
know
for
we
them
had
to
the fourth
draft it, and then
pick.
they traded it back. I was fucking pissed.
The fifth pick was Nelson. He played that year.
Yeah.
I know, but
Two,
what I'm saying is they knew Luck was wavering.
well, I
When
mean,
the draft,
huh?
they knew he was wavering. I would have like, if you wavering, let me take me a quarterback. I mean, the nigga was wavering. They knew he was
Well, what
wavering.
quarterbacks was out there though at pick
Around that
six?
time, who was there? Who was there at that time?
2018.
What draft is this? 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2018. But
What,
Was that
the whole thing is like this.
was that the Baker
Nobody
draft?
sucked. No, yeah, that was the draft. That's the Maniac draft. We took Maniac in 2018. We took
Yeah,
Quinn Nelson in 2018. We took
was that the Baker Mayfield first overall draft?
yeah.
yeah,
Huh?
2018. Yeah,
Okay,
2018.
so
Yeah,
that would have been
Hmm.
would that have been was that Baker Darnold?
yeah.
Trash.
So,
All trash.
Yeah, they
Josh Rosen, all that shit. Yeah,
yep, that was that draft. Yeah,
That's
nah,
a
I'm
that
bad
was
good.
that
draft.
draft.
I'm
Yeah,
good.
Let me
That's a
see.
bad draft.
I'm good.
What year
I'd
was
almost
that?
rather have this
Oh,
year's
Josh
draft, this
Allen.
past draft
Josh
than that one.
Allen. Josh Allen's in
That was
there.
2018.
But that's
yeah.
the only
Yeah.
one.
No,
But
But
oh yeah,
Josh Allen wasn't that good though. We didn't, he wasn't like that till we
yeah,
drafted him.
yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Because
Mm,
Josh Allen got drafted.
yeah, Josh Allen. Hold on, Josh Allen and
now he
Second.
Lamar
went
Jackson. What are we
2017.
talking about? Hold on.
He went
Baker
18.
Yeah,
Mayfield,
you know
Sam
what?
Darnold, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson. Man, hey,
Oh yeah, I forgot Lamar. I always think Lamar and Josh Allen won with Patrick
But you
Mahomes for
wasn't.
some reason.
But the thing is, you didn't want to do that because look what happened when we had Peyton Manning and Andrew Luck. Peyton Manning had to go, and we
Yeah,
had still had to pay him.
Right.
We forced him to retire, which he didn't retire. But the thing is, we didn't know anything about Andrew Luck until 2019. And that's the
Right.
business. We already know,
wow.
we know this already. Me and Mike at least talk about it. We know how teams are. Teams want to go ahead and sell those season tickets. Why would I tell you
Yeah.
that Andrew Luck ain't playing
I
in
know. True,
2018?
true, true. That's
Yeah,
true.
Yeah.
No,
I'd be
I
huh?
just
We got
figure we
Maniac.
the
We got
coach. They,
Maniac.
you know.
we got Maniac in that draft too. Yeah, we got Maniac in that draft. Quentin Nelson.
Yep.
We had fucking cause that we took Shaq in the second round. We took him in the second round. He was a second round pick.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yep,
I ain't
on
know
the
who that.
damn. And
I
then
ain't know
we
who that was.
took Tyquan Lewis with that. We had a 64 pick in the second round. Took Tyquan Lewis,
Oh
and
yeah,
we
we
took
double back
Yeah,
on
we
that.
had
Tyquan
two
Lewis
second
over.
round picks that year.
Yeah, we double
That's
back
the
Yeah,
on that.
best linebacker. That's the best linebacker we ever had.
Who?
listen.
There's
We
Leonard.
took
Hell yeah.
yeah. We took. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
it's it.
saying yeah. Nick Chubb went. And then
Oh,
we
Kamiko
had two.
Teray.
We had 36 and 37. So
Teray
we
was in
went
the second round that year.
we went Shaquille Leonard, then Braden Smith.
Hmm.
Right after we took Braden Smith, right after we took Shaquille Leonard, Maniac.
We had
And then
we had we
and
had
then
we had 4 picks in the second round
I'm
that
not
year.
gonna.
That's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
true too. But I
no,
think what keep
wait,
another thing that keep Ballard around is
We
that
had four. Go
he's
look at it. We had
drafted.
four.
no,
We
we
had
had
four
What
picks.
three.
trade was that from though?
We had
How did
four.
we get?
We had
How did
four.
we
No,
get four in the
we
second
had
that year?
we,
What was the
we
trade
had
there?
we had Shaquille Leonard. No, you know we had Shaquille Leonard, Braden Smith. We had Shaquille Leonard, Braden Smith. Then
Teray was second round too. He was 52
we had
overall.
Kamiko Ture. Yep, we had three. Kamiko Ture. Yeah, I forgot
That's
about
four.
him. Yeah, and then we had Taekwon Lewis. Yep,
That's four.
in
Yeah, I
second round.
always said
Second
we
round.
have.
But when you look at Ballard record, talking about his players he drafted, he probably done drafted the best offensive. I mean, the guard, which is B Nelson ever.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking,
and then
how in the hell did we get four second round picks that year?
because I think because
We traded back.
we gave up
Oh, we
we
traded
gave
back
up
to
a
first.
third. Yep,
That's
we gave
right.
up a
Yep.
third.
We
Okay.
trade. We was top three. We traded down with the Jets.
That's right.
Yeah,
Well,
Okay.
yeah, because the Jets had 6 and we had 3, and we traded
Got it.
Yeah,
down.
Got
and
it.
then Ballard drafted JT. Look at, I think that's why he stick around. He drafted Nelson, JT, Darius Leonard. I mean
and
Buckner. Look at
we took
Buckner. I
we took
mean,
Naheem
And we
Hines in the
traded for
fourth
Buckner.
round.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
yeah,
took
like
Naheem
this
Yep.
is
Hines in the
like
fourth round.
Buckner
I
was
mean,
19, wasn't it?
What's
Quentin
that?
Nelson might go down as the best offensive
Buckner
guard.
was a trade in 19, right? Or
No, Buckner was a
20?
2018 trade. Because that was
Okay, yeah.
See.
he got the
Yeah. Okay.
2018 trade, and then that's why we was talking about like that because that was the
Montez
first
Sweat.
time he had made a move like that,
Mhm.
and nobody saw that
Yeah,
shit
yeah, yeah,
coming. Because if you remember, they let Buck go for Greenlaw.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
the
Yep.
49ers
Greenlaw.
had
Yeah, I remember
yeah,
that.
the 49ers drafted Greenlaw and they let Buck go. And he was like, damn, I thought like everything Buckner was confused because he was like, I thought everything was
Oh,
cool.
and
I was good.
That don't
they
even got
still
Greenlaw no more.
Yeah, he gone too.
Yeah.
the Niners still had Eric Armstead at that time too. Don't forget
Yeah, they
him.
Right, yep.
did.
Eric
They
Armstead, yep.
they were saying Eric Armstead was better than him, which is not true.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't
Yep.
true. It didn't
That's
pan
why they
out.
got rid of him.
Yeah.
That was dumb as
Yep.
hell. It still
Yep.
worked out for him because they had
I think
Bosa.
Did Greenlaw leave? He left during free agency.
Yeah, he wasn't
Yeah, he
good.
left.
He wasn't good with them. He was hurt, and then he never
But the
gave a
whole
trip.
thing,
Where the fuck
they
did
let
he
him
go? Where did
they
Greenlaw
let
go?
him
Was it the Broncos?
Yeah.
I think
Oh, that
they
was
let
Drake
him
Greenlaw,
go
ain't it? That was Drake
because
Greenlaw.
they thought Buck was done. They let him
Javon.
go like
Mm-hmm.
they thought, oh, Greenlaw better. He a young dude coming from the SEC. Boom. And
Who?
it didn't pan out the way they thought it was gonna pan out.
No,
Yeah.
they ain't let him go because of that. We had Greenlaw. We could have drafted Greenlaw. It was the fact
No,
that they want to get.
but the whole thing when they drafted Greenlaw,
They didn't
they
draft
let
him yet.
him go.
They didn't draft Greenlaw. We traded. We traded.
But
He
the
didn't have.
whole thing with the pick was Greenlaw. They were like, okay, we let him go. We can just go get the boy Greenlaw. Greenlaw was the pick. That's why
That was the
That's why they.
pick. Yeah, Greenlaw
Yeah,
was the
Greenlaw
pick.
was the pick, and that's why they let him go. They're like, okay, we can replace him easily. But
But I'm saying
Greenlaw
we
didn't work
already
out.
we already traded for. I see what you're saying, but we already traded for Buckner anyway.
But that's why they gave him
Yeah.
up because they were
Oh.
gonna give Greenlaw. Like, okay, we can give him up because we just go get Greenlaw, hoping that Greenlaw was gonna be what he was for them, Buckner. But he didn't turn out like that.
Yeah,
How old
he
is
went
Buckner?
No. Yeah.
Buckner 28,
Like 28.
29.
Oh, that he ain't 30 yet.
Uh-uh.
For real?
He might be
Mm.
30. He might be 30. I gotta go look. Yeah, Greenlaw is
Damn.
with
The
Greenlaw.
Greenlaw's
Greenlaw
30,
with
isn't he?
Greenlaw 27. He with Jackson, not Jackson, but he with Commanders right now.
Oh, he
Oh,
went to
yeah, that's crazy.
Washington.
You got Dre Greenlaw
Oh.
and Greenlaw. You got Kinlaw. Javon Kinlaw.
Javon
Yeah,
Kinlaw.
Kinlaw.
That's
I'm
who it
sure
was.
Kinlaw. That's what Kinlaw. That's who it was. Kinlaw. My bad.
I was getting
Kinlaw.
confused. I'm like, I was like, Greenlaw is Dre. He with
Yeah,
Broncos.
dude, that Broncos defense next year is gonna be nasty.
Man,
Yeah. Oh
they got
shit,
that.
the
But
fourth Buckner 30. The fourth Buckner
He
31.
31. He 31. May 17, 1994. Damn.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah. That birthday
You
around the
about to
corner.
turn. You about to turn 32.
Damn,
Mm-hmm.
damn,
it worked out for us, but it's the fact that you know we got to. I think the GM sometimes
Y'all think that Tim Smith pick was for Buckner because he
no,
was getting up there?
no,
Y'all don't,
no, it's
no,
no.
no,
me. I
no,
mean,
wasn't
maybe
here
it's just to help with run stop.
because Button actually
Okay.
get to the quarterback and sack quarterbacks. That's Tim. That's
Yeah,
not Tim's specialist. He don't. He
he's a
not.
run.
He don't.
He's a run stopper.
Yeah, he don't specialize in
Okay.
getting
He's a
sacked.
big. He's a big dude. That dude's a
And
big dude.
Buckner can be. I think Buckner can be effective for a couple of years. Well, until it's 30, like 38, 39. But it could be effective.
Not at 30s. Nine. No, not like that.
I give him 2 more
39
years,
now.
maybe.
Yeah,
And
two
I
more
say that
years.
I mean, 2 more years.
I'm only saying that
Yeah.
because he don't play the position like now. You talk about Calais Campbell, yes, but he don't play it like Calais Campbell. Calais Campbell
No,
can play till he's 50.
so him and Calais are two different styles of D
Yeah,
tackle.
I
So
yeah,
mean,
because Calais play outside, right? Well, he can play. Calais
he could
can.
play both. He
Yeah, he
could
can
play
play both.
both if he wanted to, but for like the past 6 or 7 years, Calais has been more inside,
Oh yeah,
like
save
between the
miles.
guards.
Yeah, save miles on him.
so we
Which
about to be looking for the fourth Buckner. Yeah, okay.
it depends. I say if we're gonna ever replace him, don't let it be Ballard because Ballard not good at that.
Mm-hmm. Don't ever no.
Don't
Yeah.
let it be
Yeah,
Ballard
there, yeah, yeah,
because
yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't gonna lie to you. You know, people we love him now, but I ain't know shit about no fucking Grover Stewart. I was like, who the fuck is he? Went to Akron or something? Or
He
Yeah,
went to
yeah,
Appalachian?
yeah, bro.
Albany State.
I'm like,
Oh
what
my.
the?
Albany State.
I'm like, what the
Albany
fuck is
State.
that? Yeah, I was not happy about that.
Hey,
It worked
he
out.
came from a D2 school. He came from a D2 school.
It
It's
worked
all
out for
good.
us, but I think we always we aim low and shoot high.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We get all these
1 point
guys.
LeBron.
game.
The tie game.
1 point game.
Oh shit.
At one point, get 14, 15.
We
Okay, see
we
up.
we keep doing that, man. We keep aiming low and shooting, trying to shoot. Okay, yeah, you know, like Zaire was 7th round pick, 7th round pick. Oh, Kirk was a 4th, 5th round pick. Who it was good.
Yep.
Same thing with Anthony Walker. We let him go to the
Man, I
Browns.
forgot about him.
Anthony Walker, yeah. Anthony Walker. He went to
Anthony Walker was
Northwestern, Big
actually
Ten.
pretty freaking good, dude.
Yeah,
Hey, he was at Northwestern. He was a fucking monster, dog. He did his shit
Yeah.
for the Big Ten. I
Mm.
forgot about
And
Anthony
he went to
Walker.
the
He went to the
and then he went to
Browns.
the
Yep.
Browns and then fell
What?
off.
Yeah,
Well, I
never heard of
say,
him again.
well, I say if Ballard, I mean, like I say, I think he got the message. Because one thing I could say is Jim, he do listen to the fans, so I think he got the message, and I think going forward, he's gonna take a lot of risk.
Yeah, I think so. So
L-
that's
He
why
didn't
I
get
was telling him. I'm
he
like,
didn't get my message and go defensive in the first round. That's for damn sure, but that's fine. We got Tyler Warner
man.
out of it. I'm cool with it. It's fine.
Josh B was on our feed every week saying no Tyler Warren. I was like, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get. I kept saying that. He's on my y'all is
I told
spamming this
everybody we
shit.
was gonna get him. I
I
told
was like,
everybody
y'all
we was gonna
spamming
get
this
him.
shit. He said, y'all
No,
spamming. I was
the
like,
thing is like I'm not so mad about it anymore. It's like it's fine. It's like
yeah,
he's a good player. It's like he'll help us. It's just I wanted defense, man. I'm big in the defense,
I gotta
dude.
hold you. Me too. I wanted another linebacker. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, I wanted Jihad. I put money on Jihad, but nope.
I mean,
I lost that bitch.
I didn't
But
want to
But
be
I'm
no.
interested. But I'm interested in seeing the safety converting. We gonna see because I watched this. I
yeah,
watched him.
dude,
He a
Hunter
tackler
Waller
for
is nice.
sure. For sure, tackler.
Hunter
What's that?
Waller's nice. Like I watched a lot of Wisconsin, Iowa. I obviously Oregon because I'm mainly a Ducks guy, but I watched them
mm-hmm.
all three of them. And Hunter Waller is I think he'll be a steal for us, like 100%, not even a question.
Mm.
I hope he
Y'all got
makes the team, dude.
y'all got to realize too is that our team hasn't ended. Each team has an identity. Patriots are known. Patriots is known for having defense. Titans known for defense. Ravens known for defense. Steelers known for defense. Colts is not known for defense. I know y'all one
No, it's
defense.
offense.
There's always offense. So
Yep.
you can't have both. You can't have a great offense and then have a great defense. Something gonna lack somewhere else.
Yep.
You can have a decent. You can have a decent
Yeah,
middle
I
of the
take
pack
a
defense.
I take a prolific offense with a B with a standard B
Yeah,
minus or a B plus defense all day.
hell
Yep.
yeah. And that's
Shit,
what
I take a C plus motherfucking defense with a
Dude,
standard with an offense like that.
Shit,
because
with prolific, I'm talking
and
niggas talking scoring.
think
I say
about it.
I mentioned this to Josh too, and I mentioned it in the group chat too. Is like if AR played just a little bit better, just a tiny bit better. If the completion percentage went from 47 to maybe like 52%, and our
Yeah,
defense was a 20
Mm.
defense, a top 20 defense, we
Hmm.
made the playoffs last year.
I mean,
and the year before
Like,
that too.
yeah,
But
that's
exactly.
not. But you know, I never like this. That pisses me off because even I go back to think about when we had Peyton, and I just think like, what the fuck was we thinking? Like, I understand we had the offense, but we just never fucking went out and did shit on defense. Really,
Hmm.
never.
we had to
We
score
never
more points.
upgraded. We never upgraded over Gary Brackett because Gary Brackett was always, like I say, a C plus, real gritty player.
I didn't mind
And
Gary Brackett
He
though. I
was
kind of
he,
like
he
him.
was undrafted. That's all. He was undrafted.
yeah,
And
yeah,
because
I feel it. As
remember
fuck.
we got away with that, but remember that we had a streak of having undrafted players starting. I was like, fuck
Yeah.
that shit,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's old. I'm tired of that. We gotta stop.
Yeah, yeah,
Shit.
yeah. I'm tired of that shit. Yeah,
I ain't got a problem with it because Jeff Saturday, you got Gary Brecker, all those guys are good at that. But why are we doing that? Like we're making ourselves look like
yeah.
some fools, saying, okay, we're gonna go get a guy that's undrafted. You know, I mean, I see like the guy from Miami that had the season record or career record. That was Xavier,
Hmm.
the guy from the receiver from Miami that went to the Tennessee
Oh,
Titans.
uh,
Those things, he went undrafted, but he was a talented, day one,
Yeah.
day two pick.
man,
But
you can find the diamond in the rough when it comes to undrafted players, man.
that's what we're
Yeah,
looking for.
definitely.
We was looking for that instead of getting guys in free agency, and
Yep.
that
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
that,
yeah.
that, that bothered me more because our identity is undrafted guys in 6, 7 rounds, making those guys play like a first round
But then I
talent.
look at Peyton. Then I look at Peyton like you took those contracts.
I
Yeah.
mean, can you?
But Peyton didn't tear down no contracts. He didn't say, "Hey, yo, look, go spend it on defense." He took all them contracts.
There's only one
Yeah.
quarterback. There's only one
And,
quarterback that
and,
took less
and
money.
that's why Tom Brady won more than him. Because Tom Brady would be like, you know what? Nah, I don't want that. Go
He
get me a
he
left tackle.
sacrificed the money to for the chips. That's what he did.
Absolutely.
Now,
Absolutely. Go get me
now,
a left
now,
tackle.
now name a quarterback now that's taking less money.
No, not a single one.
None of them, because you're
Let's
gonna get
take
50.
one.
You're gonna get 50 to 60 million a year. I ain't turning that shit down. If
Hell
Yep.
my
no.
team would be ass and my GM said, "Hey, you want to take
Hell
this
no.
contract?" I'm gonna say
That's
yes.
Well,
what
you know,
sucks though.
Burrow.
Is like
Hold on. Burrow just restructured his contract for both wide receivers, though.
But that's because he
Who?
got two receivers, and what he didn't say, because I thought this was gonna for sure we knew it was gonna be Chase. I had no idea they wanted T Higgins as well
hmm
and pay that kind of money because
Yep.
Indy wouldn't have done that. Indy wouldn't have
No.
paid Reggie Wayne and Marvin Harrison 30, 40 a year, both
Hell
a
no.
piece. Nah, one gotta go. Me personally, Reggie Wayne gotta go because I ain't Marvin Harrison my guy. So I mean,
Right.
Ah! Listen, as much as I love Harrison, we
I
talking. We talk. Let's my. I'm serious. As much as
mean,
I
I know.
love Harrison, the records was already set. The
Hey,
records was already set. I would have
Good
chose
foul. Good
Reggie.
fucking foul.
Reggie had more of the fan base. When you really think about it, look at it, Reggie really got more of the fan base when it comes to him.
Yeah, I agree, but Marvin was Marvin, man.
Yeah, he
yeah,
was. Yeah.
marvelous Marvin. Yeah,
Yeah, Reggie
marvelous
Wayne
Marvin.
wasn't. Reggie Wayne. If we didn't have no other receiver, Reggie Wayne had the benefit of having having Marvin Harrison, Stokely. Not saying Reggie Wayne ain't like that. He is. He like that.
He like
Yep.
He had
that.
the
Yeah.
he had the benefit of having other guys around him. When he had T.Y. Hilton, he dropped
Yeah. Yep.
because he can't carry a team. That ain't his game. At Hurricanes, he had Andre Johnson. He had somebody around him. Jeremy Shock. He had talent around him. He can't carry a
Right.
team. Ain't
Right.
me shitting on him because I
Right.
love Reggie
No,
Wayne.
no, I
That's
get
my
what you're
guy.
saying. I get what you're saying. I
It's
get
just
what
the
you're saying.
fact that he ain't carrying a team. Marvin Harrison, that man, whatever how he was getting 135 catches.
That
That's
man a
unheard of.
killer. That
As a
man a
little
killer.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the guy is small, and I'm talking about
Man,
dusting people, dusting them. So if you're gonna pay somebody $30 million, go ahead and pay him first.
I
And
feel
if
you.
if,
Right.
if Reggie Wayne take less money to stay cool, but That's unheard of what the Bengals did.
Mm-hmm.
It's unheard. I mean, the Niners had what that boy name is IU and Debo. Debo was
Yeah,
never
IU,
a
I
QB
mean,
Debo.
two.
if we really think about it, shit, it's crazy. If you look at it, the Bengals did the same thing that Minnesota did back when they had Randy Moss and Chris Carter. They had
Oh
two number
yeah.
ones.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They had
Yep.
two number ones. So it's like, shit,
Mm.
whoever the GM is over there, he getting shit done.
But Minnesota was
Mhm.
stupid for that because they had a quarterback. Dante Culpepper was not the guy. We know for a fact Joe Burrow is the guy. He was the guy in college. Dante Culpepper was not the guy in college.
Dante Culpepper.
He was not the guy.
That
Uh,
was my dad's favorite quarterback for the Vikings.
Bro, that's crazy because my first jersey, my first NFL jersey was a Randy Moss, a yellow one, a Viking
yeah,
jersey. My first football jersey was a Randy Moss, a Viking jersey.
Mm.
That was my
it
first
worked out.
ever
It worked
jersey.
out for them because the Cowboys passed up on Randy Moss. It's just the
Yeah,
fact
that's
that
crazy.
them having Culpepper ain't shit, man. Culpepper ain't never be nothing, man. We know that
But
shit,
look,
man.
but people sleep. Culpepper was kind of nice over there though, dog. He had an
Rolling.
arm. He was kind of nice. Now
Was
the
he
motherfucker
wasn't he
who Jamarcus
wasn't he
Russell
undrafted?
was the worst
Let me
motherfucker.
look. Look.
Was Dante Culpepper undrafted?
I don't know. Let me see.
I
Dante
think he
Culpepper.
was. I
Yeah.
think he
And if
was.
he wasn't making his story even that greater.
All right.
Fact.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I
Yo.
don't remember if he
y'all,
was or not.
y'all got to tell me this though. Is it easy to throw to talents like Randy Moss and Carter if you're
Yeah.
No,
a
unless you
decent
just
quarterback?
trash. Unless you just trash. Like I'm talking
Unless you
like
just trash, because all he had,
Unless you
if you go
unless you're
back,
Nathan Peterman.
just, just like yeah, or you
He was
fucking
drafted first
Curtis
round.
Painter, or you
Yeah,
Oh,
Curtis
he was
Curtis.
first
Painter,
round. Okay.
Curtis Painter. Yeah.
Who
yeah,
the fuck was
yeah.
undrafted then? That
I
turned
don't
out to be
know.
really
So
good.
my
There was
thing
some
that
quarterback that was
think about
undrafted.
it like this. I'm not taking nothing from Joe Burrow, but I think his wide receivers make him look really well because all he got to
Really
do is throw
nice.
that shit up. You got Jamar Chase and you got T Higgins. Just throw the ball up.
But he got the
One of them,
talent.
Yep.
But Culpepper benefit from having Hall of Famers, two Hall of Famers.
Yep. Yep.
And he ain't going nowhere near Hall of Fame. I don't think
Chat. Chat. Oh,
Culpepper benefited when Culpepper went
oh my
to
god.
Miami.
Oh my
He was
god.
ass. When Culpepper to go to another team
wow,
that didn't have the talent
wow,
that he,
wow, wow.
What happened?
I got to look up see what
Oh my god.
Yeah, let's
Chet
go.
Holmgren, make your freaking free throws.
No, but keep my bad, y'all.
oh
Keep
this
going,
game
my
over.
bad.
Yeah,
This
my
game over.
bad.
You good. I'm thinking the game was a close game the way they was but Culpepper when he went to another team, it was like who the fuck is this guy? He's just a bomb.
Yeah,
Uh because he went to I think he went to Miami. He went to Miami after that. He was not good anymore.
I mean, back
He
then,
benefited from having
back then, who survived? What quarterback did survive Miami? Nobody survived Miami. Miami was a shit show. It was a shit show.
I'm just saying, but he thought he was still good. He thought that he still had it after having those
Mm.
talent at wide receiver, and went to Miami and thought
Okay,
that
I
he
get
was
what you're
still the
saying.
guy. He
I
thought he
get
was
what
still
you're
a
saying.
guy.
And he found out
Mm.
like I'm not really the guy. I just had
I'm
Chris
not really
Carter
the
and Randy
guy.
Moss. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay, I get exactly what
it's
you're saying.
tough. I think Burrow can go anywhere and still. If we had Burrow, oh shit, he raised the level of
Oh
our
man.
receivers. Shit,
I disagree. I disagree.
shit,
I ain't taking nothing away from him.
I think if we had Burrow,
shit.
man,
Boy, we had
that'd be
Burrow.
nuts.
Man,
Yeah,
I'm
I think
telling
if we
you,
I,
had Burrow, I think we'd be nuts.
man. I'm
with,
telling
with all them drops our receivers, bro. With all them drops our receivers had this last year.
But yeah, it's the quarterbacks too, though, because they drop passes with Minshew, they drop passes with AR, they drop passes with Matt Ryan. I mean, they drop all the quarterbacks that we had. They drop passes on. But Burrow is a quarterback that is calm in the pocket. He able
Listen,
to make those
listen,
throws.
listen. We had attempted this year. I think it was. I seen a stat line when it said like our
Mhm.
attempts, right? Our
Yeah,
attempts was like 500 something, and so our attempts was 513. Out of the completion is 289. Two
Mm.
so five passes, 513 passes were attempted, and only 289 was completed.
That's
So
crazy.
what you're saying is then that there's no way that Anthony Richards is going to improve then.
No, what I'm saying, that's for this as a whole. That's what Joe Flacco. 513 passes was attempted. Only 289 was completed, bro. 289 was completed. That says that speaks volumes about our wide receivers. Shit was
Yes.
just getting dropped at alarming rates that it should have never been getting dropped at. So you take Joe Burrow and put him over here with our wide receivers. That you go on Stat Moose and look at the attempted passes from the
But then I gotta
Bengals.
see. But then I gotta see what type of balls. Then I gotta see.
Pause.
Pause. Pause.
Yeah,
Pause.
I knew you why you laughing. I was
Pause.
like, yeah, he laughed for a second.
Like pause,
I'm,
bro. What you
I'm high as
man?
fuck right now. He's so
Come
stupid.
on, man.
But
All right.
yeah, then I would have to
Come
see.
on.
I have to see like the type of the placement. I would have to see the placement to see why these drops was happening.
Bro, you don't got us. You saw it all. You watched the game. You saw it. That pass
Cause I,
that pass to AD Mitchell when he was streaking down the
oh
sideline,
yeah, I
burnt
feel
him.
it. I feel
Had
it.
a
I feel it. I feel it. I feel it.
he had a 6 yard. He had 6 yards on this cat. Oh, AD Mitchell, boom. Oh, he dropped the ball. Then he dropped it. The ball was right there in the breadbasket. He dropped it in the end zone twice.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, come
He
on, my
better
dude.
prove himself this year. He better prove
Come on, my
himself.
dude.
But
And then
you
you
talk
had a
you talking about wide receiver three though or four. Well, you talking about but we know Michael Pittman's gonna catch it. You know Josh Downs gonna catch it, and Allen Pitts gonna catch it.
Michael Pittman dropped the
Yeah,
ball
but
too.
I do feel like I know Pittman. I don't know Pittman. I'm about to say I know Alex Pierce is starting, but I do feel like you got to get Aiden Mitchell in a rhythm. So I feel like he need to
Yeah,
be at the
He's a
two.
rhythm receiver.
I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like he need to be at the two. I'm just saying.
yeah.
I've been
No, no.
said that.
I'll give you. I'll say so. So if he goes to the two, Michael Pittman goes to the three because we
Nah,
already know
Pittman is
Josh Downs.
the
He
Pittman
reliable.
won. Pittman won.
was the one.
Josh
Yeah,
Downs. So
Pittman
so
won.
where does Josh Downs go?
He hit the
Hit a
three. He
slot.
hit three.
Hit a slot. Yeah,
He the
Nah,
slot.
I don't. Nah, I don't. Nah, he's more reliable than AD Mitchell. As far as right now, the best two receivers we got on the team, bro,
No,
is
but
Josh
he a
Downs and
mismatch.
MBJ.
But he a mismatch against anybody's you third starting safety. I mean corner. He a mismatch
Yeah,
all day
but he
in
also
corner.
catch more. He also catch more footballs than motherfuckers. Out of people who catch the most footballs last year, it was Josh Downs. It was Josh Downs and
True,
AP.
it's
Yep.
true. Yeah, it's
But
true. It's true.
I'll give Michael Pittman Jr. grace because he's playing with a fractured back.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
wild.
played the whole
That's crazy.
season. So
That's
it's like
crazy. He
when I'm
retires a coat. Put
I
yeah.
him a
hope he does.
So
statue. Put him a statue out there.
All
who?
right,
mhm.
yo. I'm gonna hop off for the night, but
It's all good. Yeah, man. It's good to have you, man. If you want to, go ahead and plug in your social, have people follow you at. A lot of us
I
finna get off as
mean,
well too.
I only have one. It's on X. It's my first name Joshua JOSHUA, and then my last name Bruner BRUNNER 51. And that's about it. That's all I got.
I
All right,
bet.
all right, guys. I'm gonna
If
follow
y'all
you
didn't
on
get
X,
that,
bro.
I would say if y'all didn't get that, Josh can hit you up after the call
Yeah,
because
we'll
I kind of
get
said it
it.
really
Yeah,
Yeah.
fast. But
yeah. We gonna all link. We gonna get it. Pleasure
all right,
having
bro.
you, bro.
All right,
All
Yeah,
y'all
In a
have a
right,
thanks
good
for
minute.
night, bro.
inviting me, Josh. I appreciate it.
I got you,
No
bro.
worries, bro.
All right, y'all have a good night.
All right,
Yep,
bro. But
but
just I mean,
just the three of us.
I know I ain't gonna be on too
Just the
long
three
either.
of us.
But
Yeah.
it's I mean having Joe Burrow makes the receiver job a lot easier than it is with AR.
look,
AR,
I just hope AR come out balling, man.
Yeah,
man,
that's what we all
man.
hope that shit, bro.
I really
We
want
need him
bro to
to.
come out and really just shut niggas up, just shut them up, just hey, just be quiet. Like I'm here. Like I hope he do. I pray he do.
Me too. We
Cause
all do, bro.
some of the throws I seen, bro, I'm like, goodness, like some of the throws, you be like, bro, yeah, that's it. I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell you,
he
you
is.
be like,
He
that's
one of
it.
them. He one of them. He really one of them. But we just gotta make see that shit. Like if he can get the mechanics, I'm telling you, the main thing he gotta work on is that touch. The touch
Yeah,
and
that's
getting
it.
happy feet. If he
Yeah.
can get that touch right with that with that 5 yard pass, that 7 yard pass, man, he gonna be good. And he can start seeing like, okay, look, he realized, okay, I don't got to take the deep shot. I just take what the defense gonna give me, and boom.
Yeah, and
If
they gotta
he
get
learn
he
how to
gotta
do
get
that,
more rollouts, more rollouts. Like
that's
I
what I'm
don't know why
saying
we don't
too.
have more rollouts in the offense. Like Jalen Hurts be having so many low rollouts, he be sitting
That's
in the
what I
back,
was
sitting there
telling
picking and
Josh.
choosing. Like
I was telling Josh like the shit that he was designing, he not utilizing his like every play. You supposed to dial up a play where he can use his feet, roll out,
yeah,
go to the side, boom, throw it. Because I believe like you know what I'm saying. If he even though he's 6'4", when he rolling out, he put his position. Now you got to keep the defense honest because after he roll out, it's like okay, he can take off running right here. But if he just
hmm
standing in the pocket and just looking downfield, nah. Like think about Drew Brees. Every play Drew Brees rolled out.
yeah, had a rollout. I mean,
You know what I'm saying, but
But see,
I know why Drew
every
Brees rolled out because he was short. But the whole thing
you
was
got to think about it. It's easier for gifted quarterbacks. That's their job. Athletic quarterback cannot do that. He cannot take the easy throws because they're too athletic and they overcompensate sometimes. Cam Newton can do one. I mean, Lamar Jackson. I ain't never seen Lamar Jackson really do a check down because
I
they. I
have
mean, not. I mean, I'm saying he
not
have. I'm
often though,
saying
not
not
often.
often because it's not his game.
yeah. Not
But
But
often at
also,
all.
but also, Lamar Jackson don't always go for the big plays. Lamar Jackson ain't hit that 5 yard, that 7 yard, that 6 yard. He'll
he
tip
had
it
tight
back
end
to
too though.
yeah. Shit, well, that's one of the reasons. Like you know, what I'm saying he looked real good. We got one too now. So now that AR got a tight end, a real tight end, a motherfucker that's gonna get busy. Hey, we
Yes.
should see more check down. We should see more 5 yard, 7 yard passes across the middle. Let him go run and do his thing. The man 6'6", 260 some pounds. Nigga, let that tight end go do his damn work.
He's 6'6".
Yeah, and the Tyler one like 6'6", 6'5", some
He
crazy
big.
shit like that.
Yeah.
He a big boy. He like 265, some crazy shit. That nigga big, bro.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
He big as
I prefer us to, I prefer AR to work on his craft, work on what he need to, but I don't want us to try to turn him to a quarterback that he's not. Make him
right.
because he's gonna be uncomfortable trying to be a quarterback that he is not. He is not. Just play to his strength. We've been saying it. I don't want a quarterback that's a scrambling quarterback. You making him a passing quarterback. We saw that already because it makes a quarterback uncomfortable. This is why you draft me. We Ravens drafted Lamar Jackson to do what? Extend the play.
Extend the play, yeah.
And he been doing it and got an MVP. Almost had another one. He got robbed on,
He
but
got robbed on.
But
God
but the
got
whole
robbed.
the whole thing was now he ain't get robbed. Josh Allen played
shit.
better than him this year.
And
Nah,
you
Josh Allen.
Josh
Bro,
Allen
what
had
does
20 something.
Josh Allen didn't have nothing. His whole team got
Y'all
dismantled
keep
in the
saying that
offseason.
that man had some receivers. That man got that boy Keon
What he had,
Cole.
Keon Cole, he had a rookie, bro. He ain't had nothing.
And
Like,
Keon was like that at Florida State. We know that. Come on, bro. We
yeah,
know that.
cool,
Hold
but
on,
he
but
didn't have. Bro, think about what he had, bro.
what
He
receivers did
lost
he
every no
have?
Stephon Diggs. He ain't have nothing.
What
Because
wide
they
receivers
traded
did
with
Lamar
him. They
have?
traded Diggs away.
He had
That's
the
their
boy
fault.
Zay Flowers. He had a Derrick
Zay
Henry in
Flowers
his
ain't
backfield.
like that though. Come on, man.
Man,
You
the
crazy,
Bills
nigga.
had Amari Cooper,
That
bro.
young
Come
boy,
on.
he go
Yeah, they had
crazy.
Amari Cooper and they had Keon Coleman.
Amari Cooper, man, he been done, man. He was done on the
He ain't
Browns,
never
man.
done.
Come on.
He ain't never.
He
Come
ain't.
on,
I don't know
Come,
about that. You
come
sound
on, man.
crazy now.
Come
Duh,
on,
you
nah,
sound crazy.
he was done, bro.
Mike.
He ain't
Mike,
bro. He's not a number one no more,
I
bro.
ain't said we ain't
He
say
ain't
number
that.
one.
When I say
So
he's
hold
done,
on,
like
hold
he's
on.
not a number
What, what,
one like
no,
that.
no, 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 no. Well, I'm gonna hit you this. How you gonna mention Stephon Diggs, who went to the Texans and got hurt and went to another team like the Patriots? He done.
Okay, cool. Cool. If
But
that's what you believe, cool. I can't tell
that's
you
what I
that
saw.
what
That's
you
what we
saying is
saw. That's what we
what
saw.
you say is done. But what I'm telling you is when he played with when Stephon Diggs played with the Texans, he did his shit. Y'all can't say he didn't do his shit. Yeah, did he
So
get
He's
when
hurt
Mark
alright.
later
Cooper
on
did
He's
and
see
seen this
alright.
shit?
when Mark Cooper been on
He didn't
the
have
Browns.
nothing over there.
So when Mark
His
Cooper been
whole
on the Browns,
team,
so when Mark
who's
Cooper's on the
who
Browns, he ain't do his shit.
He showed up a little bit.
He showed up a
A
lot of bit.
little bit.
He
Well, a
showed
lot of bit. What the fuck you mean a little bit? He
he
said
showed up a lot
a
of bit.
little bit, a lot of
He
bit.
showed up. What's his numbers?
Deshaun Watson was trash.
And
What's
that's
his
evidence.
That's who
numbers?
was trash.
What
He
I'm saying
always
is,
got busy.
look at the both quarterbacks numbers. You say he played better. Lamar Jackson had 41 touchdowns and like 6 interceptions. Josh Allen had 21
Okay.
touchdowns, 20 something, and like 6 interceptions. And then not to add that Lamar Jackson had 4,000 passing yards, and then I think he had 1,000 rushing yards.
And he
You
Those
said
wasn't
who?
numbers,
busy at all.
Lamar Jackson had 4,000 passing yards, and I think almost 1,000 rushing yards. He clearly was better than
Bro,
Josh Allen.
Amari Cooper in 2024 with the Cleveland had 250 yards, my nigga, and he had 2 TDs. With the
He had
Buffalo
no
Bills, he
fucking
had 200.
QB.
You just
He
said
had
you just
200.
said a
He
quarterback.
had
You just said
okay
quarterback.
with Buffalo. He had 297 yards and he had 2 TDs. He's done. He's done.
So where did Diggs at?
Huh?
He had no QB. Bro, what are we
So
talking
so
about
uh, uh,
here?
so
Where
so
Diggs at?
Josh
What
Allen
about
not a
Diggs?
QB?
Bro,
Okay,
he
I'll
got
do.
over there mid season. He got over there
Yeah,
mid
he
season.
did. They
No,
did pick him up
bro,
late.
bro.
Bro, he wasn't. I watched the games, bro. He
His
wasn't
last
even
year
putting
in
in the.
Cleveland, bro, he had 250 yards,
I
gang,
don't.
and two
He had no
TDs.
QB. He had no QB.
He ain't
In
listening to
Most of the
that
Buffalo,
man.
he had
QBs
297
He
yards,
ain't li-
gang, and 2 TDs.
again.
and he said Diggs was balling with
Um,
with the Texans and then do nothing. He
Man, he went over to a
He
whole
got, I
new
mean,
squad. Got to learn a whole new playbook. Come on, bro. In the
dog
middle of the
got
season,
hurt.
get out of here, bro.
so he
Dog
got
got,
hurt, but
so look, in Buffalo, bro, had 1,000 yards, 8 TDs. Before that, he had 1,400 yards, 11 TDs. Before that, he had 1,200 yards, 10 TDs. Before that, he had 1,500 yards, 8 TDs. Before that, he had 11, like
so
in
yeah,
Minnesota.
Mike is talking about old stuff now. Now you trying to bring up the past.
No,
You gonna bring up the
no.
past. You can bring up Omari's numbers in the past. Then
What all I'm damn. No, I don't want to
I'm
talk to
just
you.
telling
I'm
you to
cool.
take into
I'm good. I'm
consideration.
good. Man, listen, bro. I damn. I wouldn't want neither one of them dudes on my team. I'm cool.
you just said that he didn't have no digs, so you make excuses for him. You made excuses for
I'm just saying
for Allen.
what I'm saying is name the people on that team, the wide receiver room he had in that team, bro. His defense got took. Everything got took from him.
So
Everything got
who did
took.
Lamar
Everything
had?
got.
Who did Lamar had?
So Zay Flowers one really like that this year,
I ain't saying he
last
ain't,
year.
but I'm saying,
He won.
but his
He
numbers
didn't
was
have
better
no
though.
Derrick Henry. He didn't have no Meta Buke. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't have no Marlon Humphrey. He didn't have no Nate Wiggins. Come on,
So
dog. He had a
how did he
better
play better?
team
So
overall.
he played better. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He played better. You say he had better numbers. You say he played better than Lamar Jackson.
He listen. I'm not gonna give the crown to a motherfucker who had a better team. He had a better. Yeah, he played. You supposed to
They
play
gave it to
better when you
Mahomes.
got a
They gave
better
it to
team.
Mahomes. They gave it to Mahomes.
You supposed to play better if you got a better team.
Mm,
Absolutely. You got
They don't give
more.
awards.
You
They
got
don't give
more on
awards to.
defense and you got more on offense. You got
he'd
more on
have a
defense,
better
you got
year,
more
bro.
on offense.
He'd have a better year than
So
him, bro.
why did Mahomes get it in? And he had better teams.
You say what?
Why did Mahomes win the MVP? He had better teams.
Why did Mahomes when he had better teams?
Yeah, why? And likewise with Aaron Rodgers was getting it. Peyton Manning was getting it.
I mean, shit. I mean, individual, he did some shit. He did his shit. But if
No, he
you
had
look
better
at it
teams.
individually, he
When
did it.
Cam
He did
won
his
it,
shit. But
he had a better. He
if
had
we,
the best record in the league, I think.
you say what?
When Cam Newton won MVP, he had one of the better records in the league.
He also had a better team too.
So they gave it to quarterbacks that had a better record and better team.
But
Usually,
what I'm saying is, statistically, you're gonna play well when you have a well-rounded team. Josh Allen didn't have what Lamar Jackson had. He didn't get robbed, bro.
so,
He had the
how did
better team.
what was the reason? What was the reason given to Josh Allen then?
What was the reason he get Josh Allen? Because he
Why was
played well with a lesser
well?
team.
So
He,
the most valuable is just playing well now.
I mean, if you play, yeah, yeah, and he beat Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes. He played well with a lesser team, with a more inferior team. What part about this are you not
And
getting?
I can't get it, man. I give it to
You
that's
don't
not
want
it's most
you don't
valuable
want to
play.
no you don't want to
The
get it
most
So
because he's a
valuable
black
player.
man.
when Peyton Manning was getting the MVP, he got beat by Tom Brady. We're gonna take away from him?
No, I mean I mean
Oh no, no, no. We can't
his
do that.
numbers might have looked better, but his team as a whole was not better. Though, like his team as a whole, like Tom Brady had the better team. He had the better
No,
team.
Peyton had the
Mm.
better team. He just kept running to a guy that was
So
well
why did he
coached
get beat? Why did he get beat?
because it was coaching. It was coaching.
He had the better coach and he had the better team. Why? We just talked about this. Tom Brady would take less. Peyton Manning was on the books for 30, 40 million. That's why
And
they had to let him go.
the team
Because
always had a
if
first
he
round bye.
had he took less money, they'd have probably been able to put luck on the team. Had he took less money, they'd have probably been able to help that defense and go up. Tom Brady took less money, so overall his team was better than bro. Think
They weren't
about it. Why was he?
they weren't better. It was had well
They
coached.
were so if they wasn't better, how did they beat us?
Well coached. Like I said,
They
No,
had
coaching.
a
no, no, come on,
defense.
man. Come on,
Their
man. They
defense,
was
it was
better than us,
coaching.
bro.
No, we
Coaching.
was always the
They
top team.
had overall. They had a better team than us, bro. Overall, y'all
Like
looking at the overall. They had a better team from the defense. You know what I'm saying, to the special teams, bro. They had a better team than us.
It's
Why do you
just
think the whole point of bro taking a
he's
pay?
always had better
You
defense.
think he was taking a pay cut because he was a frugal motherfucker? No, he didn't take a pay cut because he was frugal. He took a pay cut because he was trying to make the team better. You know what? You want to give me 50 million? Fuck that. Give me 30 and get that 20 million to something to a left tackle or a right tackle. Come on, man. Tom Brady been doing it. This is why Peyton Manning could never get the team that he needed to get over the hump to beat him. That's why it took so long because he was taking the money. Oh, I'm Peyton Manning. Cool, let me get the money. Tom
we
Brady
knew.
didn't give a fuck about.
Mhm.
Listen, bro. If I'm in football and I want to be a champion, bro, you mean to tell me you can't live off of $30 million? Damn, just like Tupac said. He said, we know we know you got 30 billion, but can you just keep it to one house? It's the same shit. Bro, yeah, we know
Yeah.
you pay money, my nigga. Bro, you don't need 50, 60 million. You don't need that, bro. Take this 30 million and let
Go
the
get some
other 30
defense.
million get to somebody else. Build you a defense.
You-
That's why we had subpar linebackers. Because he was on the books for the money.
There you
This
go.
he when you look at
Well,
the
now,
what's that? Who's that?
What's
Derek?
good? Yeah, what's
What's
good?
going on? What's going on? So
man,
this
Derek,
is why
your
when you
guy talking nonsense right now, man.
I
nah.
hear.
You
Look.
talking
So
Oh,
nonsense.
this
but I
is
gotta
So
get
so
up
when
out of here.
hold
I
on.
gotta get up out of here, fellas.
All right, Epic.
do your
All right.
thing,
Peace,
bro.
y'all.
Do your thing.
So
All right, bro.
you just joined in. So we said I said Lamar had a better year, stat wise than Josh Allen. He said Josh Allen played better. I was like, I don't know how he played better when Lamar had a better team and better numbers.
Because Lamar had done what he done with the team that Josh Allen had.
He has
Mind
done
you,
it already. He
like,
has done it
come
already. His
on,
team in
man.
14.
Come on, man. Come
Your
on,
boy right,
man. Come on,
your
man.
boy right there. Your
Come.
boy right there.
He's agreeing with me. What you talking about? He agreeing with me,
Lamar went
motherfucker.
14-2
He
with
knows Josh
nothing.
Allen had a better year than Lamar. He
He
knows it,
he don't even like Lamar. He don't
bro.
even like Lamar.
Bro. But he can.
Kind of,
Lamar.
sort
He
of.
just said Lamar Jackson cannot beat Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen
That's
did,
why
bro.
that's why I'm saying he don't like Lamar anyway. He don't like his own
No,
GM.
no. It's not that he don't like Lamar. He don't like that people worship Lamar. The Raven
This
fans
is
worship Lamar.
I am not worshiping him. I'm not.
Josh Allen did, bro. Come on, man. There's no favoritism, bro.
It
But
is because
he beat
no no
Patrick
no no
Mahomes with
no
a
no no
lesser
no no.
team.
Between both of y'all said it ain't Lamar's fault. It's been John Harbaugh's fault. So now y'all saying that Lamar can't beat him. So make y'all mind. Y'all can't do that.
So
You
when's the
cannot.
last time Lamar beat Patrick Mahomes?
He never beat him. What I'm saying
Nah,
is
he
y'all,
never beat him.
but you're using that as you're basing your argument. Okay,
No,
Josh
no,
Allen can beat him.
my argument is he won more with a lesser team. That's all my argument is. I'm not saying like
Lamar in
if I
his second season went 14-2
okay,
with less.
how did that help him this year?
No, what I'm saying is you said I said Lamar have won less. He have won with less. He done the same thing. I ain't worshiping. He done the same thing. He never got a receiver until Zay Flowers, and now he got D Hops. He never had a
Well,
Bro,
receiver.
you
bro,
can't throw
bro he
Rashad
had
Bateman in there. He did have Rashad Bateman.
yeah, he had Rashawn
He
Bateman,
was
he
hurt a
had
lot.
fucking D Hop over here, he had
He got
fucking
that now. He got
Nah,
that
he
he
didn't
now.
got
get D
Mark
Hop till like
Andrews over
last year,
there,
year
bro.
before
Like
last.
who yeah, Isaiah like he got Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely. Fucking Josh Allen don't got no Isaiah Likely or no Mark Andrews, bro.
Nah,
He
but
don't got
Josh
that.
Allen did have Shakir though.
Josh
Shakir
Allen
He
did
had
got
have
who?
him,
Knox. He got Knox.
and he had
Come
Knox.
on, man. So you gonna put Dalton Knox in the same tier
I'm
as
I'm
Andrew?
I'm I'm saying he's
Come
a
on,
tight
man.
end.
Don't do that.
I'm
Don't do
saying he's
that.
tight end.
Don't do that.
I'm saying
The
he's tight
whole
end.
argument is he didn't have the pieces at his disposal like Lamar Jackson had. That's my whole
Lamar just
argument.
got that. Lamar just
That's why them people picked that man. Because he did more with less. He beat Patrick Mahomes with a rookie. He beat Patrick Mahomes with a rookie, and who the fuck knows who's on the other side? I don't even fucking know
first
who
of
that
all,
was.
it took him how long to beat them? Because he was winless to get them to it. As a matter of fact, the league changed the rules
But
for
we
his
talking
ass.
about this year though. We're not
So
talking
yeah,
about
so
how
yeah,
long it took
the
for him to do
the
it.
league
We talk
changed the
about
rules for his ass.
did he beat
He
this?
was he got
Did
beat
he
in 12 seconds. He got beat in 12 seconds, and league
did
changed
he?
shit for him.
You know what I'm saying? He beat the Ravens and he beat the Chiefs.
That don't mean that your records and stats don't. You can beat my team,
All right,
but my stats, the record,
all right.
the MVP is not because to beat my team. It's me. I'm most valuable.
Yeah, but the
Well,
whole thing is it's easy to beat if you a good QB and you got all these good pieces around you, yes, you're gonna play great. We're talking about a man who was stripped in the offseason with nothing. They took everything. His defense was gone, no receivers, nothing. Nothing. He don't got
Well,
nothing. So
what I'm saying is,
he's coming into the next season without any of this shit he's used to. That's what I'm saying. I'm
so
not saying
do
that,
do
hey,
y'all
he
care?
won because it's
Do you care? 2006. Do you care about the Jacksonville rushing for 300 yards on us?
you said 2000 who?
2006.
2006.
Do you care about the Jacksonville rushing for 300 yards
That
on
when
us
they
with
had Fred Taylor one, or was it Maurice
and Murray
Jones-Drew?
Drew? Do we care about that?
Oof, oof.
I mean, no.
Why?
Why do I care about it?
They
Why?
beat our ass.
Well, they
Yeah,
thrash.
yeah,
We
but
got thrashed that game.
the whole thing is I knew we was going to the playoffs, so I didn't give a fuck about that. Like I still don't.
And
Like
guess
any
what? And guess what? Josh Allen beat the Chiefs, but guess what he ended up at?
yeah.
Who was in the Super Bowl?
I
Jeez.
mean,
Better
we
quarterback.
know.
The better quarterback. The Chiefs. We ain't seen Josh Allen get nowhere near the Super Bowl. He ain't never been in the AFC Championship.
Right.
I'm
I
I'm
was just
I'm
gonna
I'm
say that.
I'm just saying if we
At
would
least
have
one
in
half.
2000
Huh? I think your headset's maybe.
I think he did take it. He take his it off.
Your headset's. You think your headset may be unplugged, bro, or you mute yourself. 'Cause
Yeah, we can't hear nothing. And he over there getting it.
I guess your takes are wrong then because we can't hear you. All right, I'm gonna text. All right, he on the phone now. I'm gonna text Nick then. I can't hear you, bro. I can't hear
Man, Mike over there getting it, boy.
you.
He over there talking and we don't hear nothing. But I can't say Josh Allen is a good quarterback. I ain't gonna say he ain't no Patrick Mahomes. Although he did beat Patrick Mahomes and on Lamar, but
we know
I
we always say this right here. Every dog gonna have his day.
Oh yeah, and that's why
Everybody
Patrick Mahomes can't never come beat us. So
but
we 2-0 against Patrick Mahomes.
well, 2-1. We become the playoffs, but
Yeah, yeah.
regular season two, yeah. But at the same time, I mean, every time we play him, I worry because I know what he can do. I've seen what he do to other teams,
Right.
but
But when
right
it
now,
all come down to us, man, it's over with.
I guess I don't know. It's just I guess he got bad luck against us. I don't know. I don't know if it's just
Oh,
My bad. I had my shit muted. My bad, y'all.
hey, we were trying to get your attention too. We didn't
Oh,
hear
my bad.
nothing.
bro. You was getting it in, but
I ain't lying.
we weren't
We
hearing
didn't hear
nothing.
nothing.
Whatever you were saying, it was like
Man,
okay,
let me
I
make
don't
it.
think we seen what this right here. It on go
yeah,
down the
like
street.
you
Hey,
was.
y'all stupid as fuck.
It's like you was fussing at Nick.
My bad. Hey, I'm new to this shit, man. This shit new to me, man.
I
My
was like, he
bad.
the hand
That
moving and
motherfucker,
shit.
he just
Yeah, I was like, man, I ain't know what's wrong with him, man. He must be. I was like, man,
I
he.
was wondering why that shit was so
I
quiet. I'm like,
I
why this
wait
shit so
see we
quiet?
see number this and that grill going sideways just like this. That's all we see.
Well, my motherfucking headphones went out. I'm like, damn, why these motherfuckers so quiet? Like, did they end the live? What the fuck going on?
We left you on live stream by yourself.
No.
I was like, man, he
Y'all
just
ain't right,
talking.
man.
That's why I
Y'all
text
ain't
Nick. I
right.
said, Nick, man, we can't hear Mike. We can't hear him, bro. We can't hear him because he was talking.
Boy, you getting too hype for the mic over there. That was
Man, my bad, fellas. But
well,
it's
get
all
too
good.
hype over there.
I mean, two things can be right, Mike. Two things can be right. Two things can be true. What you're saying can be true, and what I'm saying can be true. Because you
Absolutely.
can beat a player. You can beat me in a regular season.
Right. But what matters is when you get to that playoff. That's the
And
only thing that matters.
no, Joe Burrow on one that can say he beat the Chiefs and went to the AFC champion, went to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of them can't.
Once again, look at what he had. You got two number ones on your team, bro.
I'm just
You
saying that
got a Trey Henderson.
he the only one that can say that.
Hmm.
Yeah, cause man, he had what? He got Chase, Jamar Chase,
Yeah,
and
you
he
got
got
Trey
T
and T
Higgins.
Higgins, and you got the boy Trey
Man.
Henderson. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then
Like,
Chase Brown, they running back. Hey, he a dog too
Yeah,
though.
he good.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm just saying that he the only one that can say that because Lamar team is decent to good too. Even when them having running back, having likely and having Drew and other weapons on their team,
fact.
they couldn't. It's coaching too. We keep saying better
Co-
team. It's
coaching
coaching.
too. Yep, coaching too. Sean
I,
I,
me
McDermott.
I agree
personally,
with that.
me
I can
personally,
agree.
I don't mind. I don't care about the coach sweep the Chiefs in the regular season. In the playoffs, I'm scared to play the Chiefs. I'm scared
Yeah, shit, we
because
Yeah,
all
because
are.
after that leg game, I think we had luck during that time. All
yeah,
them
Yeah,
missed drop passes and shit, bro.
and we lost.
Lost.
and
We
I think
lost
it was
that
snowing.
game.
It was snowing too, right?
Yep,
It
it was
started to
snowing.
snow, but it
Yeah,
had cleared up. It started to snow.
they should have kept going then because maybe could have should have kept going.
Yeah, fuck this over.
'Cause,
Fuck
but
this over.
the Bills are good when they're in their element
Yeah, I mean, I think every team good when they in their element.
Say
because
what?
anytime I don't
Just
re-
like, just
I
like we
don't
can't
put
never win in Jacksonville because they on the outside stadium, but we play in the dome. So I mean, everybody have a good day in their own
no,
element.
that's what I'm saying. Anytime we got to go to Foxborough in the playoffs, we done. That's it.
Yep.
So I mean, not now. I mean, back then, yeah, but not now.
I ain't worried about it now.
Yeah, Tom Brady out there. We ain't got to worry about him no more.
Never. I'm
It
glad that.
just it's I mean it's coaching. I mean hell
I
if we
think we
can
just need more discipline in our coach, with our coaches and players actually.
You said we
we're
need more
going
We just
what?
to
need more discipline.
this
Discipline.
well we gotta look at them in Jacksonville to get first of all we gotta win in week one.
Man, we gotta beat Jacksonville this year. I mean,
Well,
bro, I'm tired of losing it up for real.
we haven't won a week one game in about 8 years,
And
and we haven't won in Jacksonville about 10.
mm,
But it's like
Man.
we get pumped up, not we us. The players like I'm ready. I'm ready to get the monk out my back. But then I get there, and it seems like y'all just. I don't know if it's too hot. I don't know if it's.
Though I said that's the element coming into play. Though I
I don't
said
know.
we in the dome, they outside.
And they play.
Yeah,
And the thing is, we know that we
go
all
ahead.
said this before. It seems like Jacksonville wants to destroy us.
Yeah,
I
They
mean, cause
scared.
we were kicking their ass all Peyton
for,
Manning
for
year. Why not?
yeah
They
But
for
can get that
years.
little
So
get back right now.
yeah,
but look how they play. Look how Jacksonville played Tennessee and Texas. Texas and Tennessee walk all over Jacksonville. In Jacksonville,
Facts, facts,
we go to
facts.
Jacksonville. Them boys turn into the Avengers, and we can't
man,
do nothing. We can't do nothing. Everybody
man.
souped up. Everybody Madden race is 99. When we get the everything, I'm like, man, what is going on? They just got their ass whooped by Tennessee, but we get here, it's like, no, we losing y'all,
Exactly.
and everything changes. My whole mood swing when we get to that game. I'll be like, hell yeah, we just won last week. We just beat the Jets.
And that's another
Next,
thing. We can beat Jacksonville at home, but we can't beat them away. That's the
That
crazy
shit
part.
crazy.
anytime we ever have, anytime I ever look at a schedule, and if we play the week before going to Jacksonville and week after, I'm happy. Soon the game, if it's in Jacksonville, I'm like, y'all gonna win? I'm like, shit, I don't fucking know.
Hell no.
I don't even,
I'm saying now out the gate.
Man,
and that's sad because I ain't never been. I'm usually confident in a lot of things, but Jacksonville make us look stupid every time we go there.
every time.
What you looking
If,
at?
We was in a shootout with Joe Flacco in Jacksonville. In a shootout. We scored 30. I'm like, man, this is man, man, we can't do shit, bro.
it's just like every time the season come out, I know like we hitting in Jacksonville. In the back of my mind, I'm like, man, you can kind of chalk this up as an L.
Man,
I just like,
exactly. Man,
I
it's an
kind
L
of
fuck
know,
game even start.
yeah,
Fuck
but it
that.
even starts like
How
for
did it make y'all
some
feel though? How did it make y'all feel saying that?
Man, like shit.
defeated,
I ain't gonna lie.
defeated.
Like
I'm defeated
motherfucker.
as fuck.
I ain't gonna lie.
Defeated, like because it's like
And that's
we don't have a,
Jacksonville. They
yeah,
used to
we
be
don't.
bottom of the barrel.
It's like we don't have a, and it's like we don't have an answer to them. We can't. We
Right. It's
don't
like they
know.
got our
We
number
don't know
every
what.
year we play them.
Yeah, every year. It don't matter what how the. It don't matter what type of year they having. They could have just got blown out by Buffalo by 30. They gonna come in that motherfucker
Coming
and look
up
like a whole
a whole
playoff
different
team.
team.
Ma-
Like
ma-
the Avengers.
Another thing too though, they be beating the shit out of Buffalo too. They be beating,
Yeah.
they be beating the shit out. Ever since they had Jalen Ramsey and they play Buffalo, it's in like something happens. Like they're like, nah, we ain't losing Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is, man. And then
Nah,
don't let us play Jacksonville in London. We can't beat them there either.
Well, that's
hell
crazy.
no. Man, can't be Jacksonville nowhere what it seems like, but at home. But at
That's
home.
crazy.
That's it.
And that bothers me more because it seems like we don't know the team don't have no dogs. They got
I'm,
dogs over
I'm
there.
I'm telling you right now. If we beat Jacksonville and Jacksonville this year, expect Ballard contract to get extended.
Oh yeah, so. But we don't, he's out of there.
Well, he might
Probably
be.
and probably not. Yeah, I mean, shit, it seems like it seems like he keep getting a job, keep keeping his job. I mean,
Man, he probably knocked down Ursay daughter or something. I don't know that.
he got
Probably
two of
Ryan,
them,
supposed to
so
have
we
her
don't
Ryan,
know. He
Ryan
got two of
Grigson
them.
was fucking with his daughter. Why he
back.
stayed that long? Ryan Grigson was fucking
Exactly.
with his daughter.
He got two of them. He got two daughters. So
Hey, either one, he can take a
He
pick.
got three.
okay, yeah, you do.
Oh,
He got
yeah,
The other,
three.
he can take a pick then.
Yeah, he can
Whichever one
pick.
he wants to in
You know
order
what
to
I'm saying?
stay.
man, we just gotta. Oh yeah, Derek, we trying to go to Cali, man.
Ooh. Who that,
What's happening?
what, the Ram?
He said Rams or charge him. I said Rams or charge him.
Ram Charger.
I'm going about game, but y'all can pick which game we're gonna come to. And so what?
He said we can stay at his apartment.
All right.
I'm
I
not
guess.
gonna be. I'm not
I,
gonna be at the crib. I'm gonna get a hotel that day. That
oh,
week.
it's a bad then.
Hey,
I
but I
guess
do
they.
want to see CJ and Richardson go ahead and do so. Either home or away.
We gotta go to Houston, man.
It's either one. I do want to see that.
Could we what? You trying to fly there? Or you trying to drive? I know that's 4:30.
Man, we already know that drive how that drive took us last time.
That was 11 though. 4.5 ain't bad though.
We can do Houston.
Oh, I ain't
Hey,
driving in Indy no more. I'm done with that. That
Oh,
was
Indy.
well,
I'm done with that.
I mean,
Man,
I might. I mean, now I'm in Louisiana, so
It's further now.
yeah, it is for.
listen,
As you can see,
listen,
it's further.
It's for. I ain't gonna lie.
listen. I
That
thought
was
y'all.
what. That was a whole what 11. That we
I
drove.
know. I knew
11
y'all was
plus
crazy when
11
y'all talking
plus
about.
your three.
Yeah, my
I know.
3 plus. Yeah, that was like
Yeah,
14 for me.
I knew y'all was crazy when y'all was like, yeah, man, we gonna draw the Indy. I said, nigga, from where? And then where you was coming from, I said, oh, so you going to go pick up jobs? I said, hell no, I can't even sit in no car that long.
But the thing was, it was a last minute. We went. I didn't think about that shit. We were talking about it, but it was like we already
The
booked our
last
stuff.
minute, we already had the tickets and all this, so we
We're
just
like,
got in the motherfucker and went roll.
yeah, cause them tickets, them flight tickets, it
Boy, the flight
was
ticket was ridiculous,
it was $600. I'm like, I ain't paying no $600,
and
bro.
that's there and back.
So you did that shit last time, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. I was gonna pay more than I did to go to the time with you.
What your
I pay.
ticket was like
I,
500 that time?
yeah, it's 508. I remember that 508.
God
Ain't don't
damn,
forget
boy.
that price. Ain't don't forget that price.
Look,
It was
when
last minute
motherfucker,
too.
when airline hit the nigga pockets, nigga don't forget that shit.
Yeah, it
That
was
should be personal. That should
because
be personal when nigga hit their pockets. Like,
Mike know
oh
how mad
damn.
Mike know how mad I was. I had to go ahead and drop that six. Mike was like, man, I send you $200. I said, man, that shit gonna do shit for me. I'm just
What
gonna go ahead
But
what
and pay
look,
game
it.
it was y'all went to though?
The
That was a
Cowboy
week.
game.
2018,
The
2018,
Cowboys.
the Cowboy game, because the whole thing what fucked everything up was Benita not going. Because she was going, they was supposed to, he was supposed to fly with them, fly to Houston, and then from Houston go to
Drive
Indy.
to
But
Houston.
at the, yeah,
Drive
they're
to
gonna
Houston.
drive to Houston, and then from Houston they was gonna fly to Indy, and that
Yeah.
fucked everything up for him. At
No,
the
no,
last, she
not
did the
Houston.
shit.
Drive to Dallas. Drive to Dallas.
Drive to Dallas. At the last minute, she like, oh, I can't go. We like, what?
Mm.
Yeah. And I bought my tickets already first. I bought the game ticket first.
He had the
Oh,
ticket, he had the
I
game
mean, that
ticket,
was just
and he paid
fun.
for the hotel.
the hotel was late too. Cause
Yeah,
I had that weekend with the flight and the room. I spent almost 1,000.
yeah, that shit was crazy. I was like,
God
damn.
damn.
Cause I know my ticket was like 360. My shit was like 260, 360, some shit like that.
Hold on. We played Dallas this year, don't?
I hope
I
Nah,
know
we
it's
don't.
every
Nah,
two or 4 years, something like that.
every
nah,
four.
we don't play them this year. We play
Play them next year.
Yeah.
yeah. I think we
So I know
play
we
them next
played
year.
New Orleans this year.
We played Cowboys 2 years ago when we had Matt Ryan.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Oh, next year probably in
in
2027.
2 years. In
Yeah,
2 years.
yeah,
You just 27? Yeah, 27
You're
years.
gonna be 27.
yeah. So
I can probably go to that because we were supposed to go to Dallas that year. You saw what happened. They put a 50 on us.
man,
Boy, I'm glad we didn't go to Dallas.
They
yeah.
put a 50.
I'm
So
glad
yeah.
we didn't go.
What you remember the restaurant we went to in New Orleans? The little green building?
Little
That shit was good as hell. Denny's or Dickies or something. Ducks or
no, it was a
Dukes.
little something. I know what you're talking about where they had all that soul food and all that.
I was telling Mike,
Y'all
Man,
went
when I
to
say
I
that
said,
shit was hidden,
man,
hidden,
man. I'm talking about man.
see?
I'm telling you, I ain't never been ate like that before. I
boy,
was
Oh,
yeah, it
okay.
was I can't
boy.
remember the name, but it was something. It was a little Lil
It
D
was a
or
little
Dicky.
something.
I gotta hear that meal, but
So I think Mia took a picture, so probably got to ask her for the picture. Or she'll be
man,
in one of our photos.
I ain't got no mind. But shit got me on her page then.
Yeah,
But
Mia probably have it then. But
man,
that play was hidden.
man, I'm talking about
Man.
For real?
And
Like
then
hell
that?
yeah.
what it was after the game we went down on Bourbon, boy.
Oh, we was fucked up.
Oh
When
yeah.
I say them nigga ate edibles and all,
Yeah, it was
Oh
straight.
yeah.
We
Y'all
had
was
to stop
out
by
of
that.
there.
It was a van we stopped by, and
hey, hey.
man,
We played Dallas in 2026.
Oh, so
We
that's
play
next
in that.
year.
Yeah, it's versus Dallas. So we
It's
play
in Dallas.
no, it's in
It-
Indy.
oh, okay.
It's in Indy. It's versus Dallas. It's not at.
Oh,
I
Um
got
okay.
you. Versus, yeah, versus
Yeah,
home.
versus. Okay, yeah.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, because we got to worry about this year, for next year. With
I just hope
Yeah.
AR get all his mechanics and all that A1. Cause how he was doing on practice, bro, boy.
Hey,
He was
y'all
you,
had
you putting it out there.
y'all had Willie Mays.
here,
No, Louisiana Willie Mays. Cause it's a it's a New Orleans staple. So the
Probably
house,
not.
so the restaurant looks like a house, and then like they just opened up one out here in Venice Beach, Willie Mays.
I never heard of it. But you know,
Yeah.
I moved to Louisiana like end of last year, so I ain't been here that long.
He said, "Hey,
Okay.
man, yeah,
Where
I get
you
that.
from? Like Mississippi and shit?
Yep.
You from Mississippi?
Yep.
Oh, you from that? Y'all niggas in that deep south, boy.
Boy. Hey, all of it ain't backwood like you think. This Alabama.
Yeah, that shit like that shit.
Oh, so
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Lil
Like
Dizzy's
backwoods shit.
Nah,
The whole
that's
is
them road crying people. That's all them is.
I found it Lil Dizzy's.
That's it.
Ooh,
little Dizzy.
man,
Yeah,
yeah,
little
yeah.
Dizzy
Hey,
was
send me the
hitting,
link.
boy.
Send me the link. Little Dizzy's.
All right, yeah, yeah.
Send me
Yeah.
the link.
Man, winning that thing, we've been
Go.
there. Had a
Man, when I say it was like
That mac
buffet
and cheese
style
was
in that
smacking.
zone, you get whatever you want. But
That
they had
Say,
mac and
some
bro,
cheese was
everything in
smacking.
there. But
everything
Smacking.
was. It's a buffet.
everything was hidden.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Everything. You couldn't
man.
miss. They couldn't miss, bro.
Couldn't miss it all.
You couldn't miss.
Mm,
And they had,
mm.
because they got their good service. They got,
Oh
good
yeah.
southern service. They're talking the accent. I felt at home, really.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It
This
was
was in
better.
New Orleans.
Yeah, it was better. It was better than going to the game. I tell you that.
I ain't lying.
Damn,
Although we
for
did
real.
get blow, we got blowed out that game too. I mean, but hey,
Yeah, yeah. I think it was because at the
Hey,
hotel.
don't.
We,
Hey, hey, don't feel bad. I went to the motherfucking Detroit game last year. Got our ass whooped.
boy,
I was drunk and bad as hell. Like, man, why the fuck I come to this game?
man, I mean, when you look at it on paper, it look like it's a good ass game. But when you
Like,
get to it,
like
it's a whole different
oh,
ball game.
that shit was all
I
bad.
mean, yeah, with us, we just trying to find a game to go to. They went to that club. They went to the club. I wasn't going to no club in New Orleans.
Oh yeah, I can't. You know what? I take that back.
Only on Bourbon Street I go to because I went to the strip club down there. I went to that one.
Okay. Like,
Um, yeah, but I ain't going too many. But all that drinking. I mean, every time you see something,
Man,
God,
yeah.
dog. It was,
No,
I
no.
mean,
I
but
went
you
to
gotta look at man. We were drinking on bourbon. We were drinking at the
no.
Airbnb.
Listen, listen.
oh, we
I
had a
All
bunch
went
of
to.
drinks.
I was on when I went on Valentine's Day, like during Mardi Gras season and shit. I was at this place called Mambo's. Do you know the first time I ever had Raising Cane's? That was in New Orleans. That's the first time I even had Raising Cane's. Saw it
Yeah,
plenty of times, but that was the first time I had Raising Cane's. And I was just like, man, this shit all right. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? The sauce was cool, but I didn't see the hype for the chicken.